New York City, 6 a.m. An out-of-control satellite radio show is being broadcasted to millions of Americans. At the controls, Greg Hughes, a father.
Oh, this is perfect. This is how it should be.
Anthony Cumia, an alcoholic.
Hey, hi.
And Jim Norton, a comedian.
It's me! I work here! Glad I got that one out.
Are we on live now? Is it happening? This is it?
The three men make up the Opie and Anthony Show, a popular radio program known for its cringe style of entertainment and having very few limits.
I like where this is going. I'm seeing a lot of options here.
This is like different than any other radio.
No telling what we're going to hear in here today. Tits, ass, tons of cuss words.
It's not like radio, it's like hanging out.
In the past, they have been accused of multiple FCC violations and have even gotten their show suspended from satellite radio.
This is why. This is American freedom of speech.
It's good on every level.
Insane.
Every second is funny, wildly funny, and philosophically spotless.
Everything you are about to hear is real. Real people, real excitement. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the. Yeah. See, their service just sucks a dick.
Oh, now, come on. We work here. There's no way you should be saying that about... Oh, the photo service.
Yeah. Wow. What service was this?
Which photo thing are you using? It's the photo service you use for Twitter. You have quite the selection, and some of them really suck the high hard one, as it were.
The one service I was using switched over to Lockers, Lockerz.
Yeah.
I'm putting them on notice.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
I'm dropping them, and I strongly suggest a lot of our listeners drop them. Because I was just quickly going to show you a picture of a nice toilet nest.
Yes, I saw that, by the way.
Oh, you saw it yesterday?
Yeah, toilet nest.
And there's a huge ad for the Green Hornet covering the picture.
Yeah, what?
It was bad enough when you get a little advertising in the corner here and there.
Yeah.
Now it's to the point. Do they really think this shit's going to fly with people in the year 2011?
They're just
Everyone's going to get the fuck away from Lockers if this is what you're going to do.
Unless it all gets pop-ups on it, like every single one of the photo servers. And then we're just screwed.
Well, of course.
And eventually that will happen because, you know,
and why are they advertising
videos.
the Green Hornet? The movie's doing that badly?
When did that come out? Oh, maybe on DVD now?
Is that what the...
Yeah, it's probably on the...
So then I have to skip...
On the DVD.
Then I have to skip the ad, then you finally see the toilet nest that
Yeah, that's disgusting.
By the way, people wondering, it was in a Target. Yes, I was in a Target yesterday.
You had to take a shit in a Target?
I didn't do that.
Literally? No, I didn't think you did that.
All right,
but,
yeah.
You had to take a shit in a Target, though?
Yeah. The bathroom was actually really clean, except for this one stall. That's what was so bizarre. Like,
that's a wreck.
Like, people are just piling up toilet paper on top of other people's toilet paper, making this massive toilet paper nest.
Is that what that is, though? Because...
Dude, my picture doesn't do it justice because the toilet paper, blends in with the toilet seat because it's all white. The back here, that's 6 inches high. I'm not even joking.
But now, if you were
6 inches of toilet paper in the back.
But if you're so afraid of the germs and everything that you put the toilet paper on there so your ass doesn't hit the seat, wouldn't you be afraid of the toilet paper?
That's what I'm saying.
That's from someone else?
That's what I'm saying. Then they're adding toilet paper on top of the toilet paper.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you kick it into the toilet, flush it, and start anew?
That's why I took this picture. This is bizarre. I mean,
makes no sense.
We've all seen, toilet nests in our lifetime, but this one was, I'm calling it the greatest one ever. And I guess that's why Lockers has to fucking, have a Green Hornet ad over my picture.
How these germy people, leave something like that? Like, they're so... Why would you leave it like that if you're so germy?
I don't know. And what's really strange, there were 3 stalls, right?
Yeah.
The other 2 stalls were pristine. I'm going to use the word pristine today.
Pristine.
Really nice.
So that's the
so why
disgusting stall.
Why did someone insist they got to keep piling toilet paper up on the nest and use this stall instead of the other 2 that were fine? Plus the fact that there was no one really in Target to begin with yesterday.
Did they leave a log in there, too?
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah, a lot of people thought that was my log.
That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I guess when you blow up the picture, you can see that the back of the toilet seat is pretty damn high with toilet paper.
Dude,
this is bizarre.
I honestly have to believe that's one crazy person.
You think?
Yeah, I have to.
It's got to be OCD, right?
One crazy person just going nuts with a shitload of toilet paper.
We live among animals.
That's crazy. That is like something you'd come by in the forest.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, look, we've tracked down where he shits.
But, yeah, I didn't know you saw the picture, so I was popping it up. And then this Lockers, I forgot what it was, because I don't pay attention to these picture sites.
Yeah.
But they switched over to...
Lockers was Plixie.
Plixie, okay. Well, Lockers sucks a fucking dick, and I'm moving on, and I really hope a lot of the listeners move on. And then if we go to Y-Frog or fucking Moby or something else, and they start this shit, then we'll go move on again.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a full ad over your pictures like that. It was, like I said, it was bad enough when they were kind of in the corner and stuff, but you could deal with that.
Yeah, now you can't even see any of the picture until you click through their ad.
Right.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, I knew. I just knew that it was too good to be true with this Twitter and... What, MySpace fucked it all up, right?
Yeah, once they find a way to monetize it.
So they'll fuck up Facebook, they'll fuck up Twitter.
But the good thing is, new shit comes along.
I'm hoping.
Like, once people get pissed off at the way things work, like fucking, all the ads and spam and bullshit.
Can we all
move on?
Can we all take dumps in one toilet today, and then that's going to be my last picture that appears on Lockers? I'm going to go, this is what I think of your shitty service. Click here. Can we do that, Danny? Can we, put yellow tape up around one fucking stall?
Just shit in here.
We all want to shit in one toilet bowl, and that's going to be my last picture on Lockers.
I took mine in the hotel room, so I'm empty.
You're good?
I'm all empty.
Do you wake up and shit?
Sometimes.
Yeah?
Sometimes it's weird. It's either right before or right after the show. But after the show, I have to go home. So, after I get home.
You don't like shitting in public?
No, it's not one of those phobias,
I don't blame you after you see this.
I know. Yeah.
A lot of people thought this was in Sirius.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I've seen Sirius bathroom.
We get toilet nests in Sirius, but nothing like this. In Sirius, we have the pleasure of working with animals that like to fucking pee all over the seat and on the walls at times and on the floor.
Yeah.
This is the fucking animals that work among us here.
I don't understand
and this is
the disgust.
This is a pretty nice corporate environment. We have our issues, obviously, but in general, it's a nice place to work. You don't expect urine on your fucking toilet seat.
Shit left in the toilet. I don't understand. There's not a public toilet around that you can't flush with your foot. Mm-hmm. So if you have this phobia of touching the flush knob, which obviously, you don't want to touch that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Use your foot, smash that thing, and go down. Who fucking takes a shit, wipes, then gets up and leaves?
Right.
And just fucking leaves it there. I can't fathom that.
And just so you know, because people will beat me up, I'm the type of guy, when I was taking the Long Island Railroad, right into one of those bathrooms without toilet paper. I would sit my ass right the fuck down.
Oh, yeah.
Right on the graffiti-ridden fucking toilet seat. So I'm not shy when it comes to fucking germs, trust me. But when it gets to this point, and actual urine and feces that is outside the toilet bowl, who are these people we work with?
Fucking flush. Even if the nest is left there, it's like, all right, there's a shitload of toilet paper, you fucking freak.
Yeah.
But, to just leave your dump in the bowl.
How about just sit on the toilet bowl? What's wrong?
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing. I don't make the mess.
I don't like to just sit down. I can't just rush in and sit down because that's look, people piss all over the seat. I know.
I know. You got to
look. I just don't feel like sitting on someone else's piss.
Exactly.
So I'll wipe the seat down.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the extent of my cleanliness in the bathroom.
I said, man, I've sat on graffiti fucking toilet seats, no problem.
Whatever.
No fucking problem. Because when you pull that toilet cover down and then you put it down, you feel like, no offense to the women out there, but you feel like a broad.
Like a bitch.
Yeah, you just
like
feel
you're
like
sitting on
bitch.
some kind of maxi pad or something.
I've never even pretended that I was going to use one of those things.
Yeah.
I think the only reason I might have taken one out of its little cardboard holder is to blow my nose because I thought it was funny or whatever. I don't know. But I've never for once considered using that.
And the center is removed and it falls into the water.
There's a whole gimmick. Yeah,
it falls into the water, but it's hanging there, and then. Let's get really gross. The dump begins, and you hear your dump hitting the tissue paper. Yeah. You feel like such a bitch. Like a bitch.
That's supposed to automatically suck it down when you flush the toilet.
Yeah. So I've,
Oh, really? See, I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to rip it off or something.
No, it's supposed to dangle into the toilet water a little bit so that when you're done and you flush, the water grabs it and pulls it right off of the fucking thing. So you don't end up with a giant nest of those fucking things.
It's an engineering marvel.
Oh, who thought of that? It's like, we can't have this thing because there'll be 20 of them just sitting on a toilet seat. What do we do?
How it's made.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can go back to the picture now. Let me see if I can go back to the picture now without
an ad?
Did I deal with their stupid pop-up ad?
You would think if you dealt with it once.
They fucked with the wrong person, man. We have influence here, and I'm highly recommending that we find another picture service.
Yeah. Well, you know what I got to tell you, though? I clicked through twice already, like on a actual PC web browser, and I'm not getting any ads.
Well, on the fucking iPad, the Green Hornet ad popped up.
Oh, shit. Is it an iPad issue?
I don't fucking know. No, it happens on phones, too. So maybe not on the PC. I don't know. I don't think it happens as much on my MacBook.
Damn.
So, whatever.
That's fucking disgusting. And I was saying earlier, I'm not a germaphobe where I won't take a dump in a public toilet. I've left plenty of logs in public toilets. But I'm just more comfy at home.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're going to have, one where you got to take a little time. You're going to be sitting there a little while, scrolling through some tweets, things like that.
And
I like being home. Yeah.
In the comfort of your home.
Oh, it's so nice.
Let's say hi to Steve in New Hampshire. Steve.
Yes. Oh, wait.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
One of the things that fucking sucks about lockers is that you can't save the image onto your phone, at least not on the Androids. And if you do download it, when you try to open it, it thinks that it's a fucking Atari game.
Well, all right. So we're done. Where are we going? Where
are we going?
What do you use? Y-Frog?
I don't even know, to tell you the truth. I switch it up every so often, but I think I am Y-Frog, yeah.
I think you're Y-Frog. I'm going Y-Frog or Moby. Fuck lockers. Fuck their assholes.
Where do they come up with these names?
Yeah, Plexi.
What's the Y-Frog?
Plexi sells their service to these fucking cunts.
They made their money.
I'm fucking frustrated.
On your aggravation, they're making their money.
Yeah, but you could collect points, and that could blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Your ad is covering up the picture.
I want to look at a fucking picture, not play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
Figure out a fucking gimmick.
Rich in New Hampshire. Rich.
Hey there, Rich.
Guys.
Hey, man.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, now, when you take a large deuce, okay, it's like a sense of pride and accomplishment.
We
want it to stay there for as long as it possibly can.
So you're saying when people leave it in the bowl and you walk in there and there's a big turd in the toilet, it's because he's so proud of it.
No, it's an animal marking their territory.
Is that it? Yeah.
Yes, because we all have cell phones. So, when you do get a good one, of course we take a picture of it, and of course we have to share among our friends.
But that is a sign of aggression, leaving your shit. It is some kind of a weird serial killer thing, like where they pose the victim. They pose their fucking shit. They're posing the victim for shock value. For the person that finds it.
Nice.
It's like CSI.
Let's say hi to Mike in Jersey. Yeah, Mike.
Hey, guys, what's going on? You know what's disgusting also is when you go take a piss and there's a fucking shitload of boogers on the wall. Or
God.
There's just boogers everywhere.
We get the boogers on the wall here, too. We do get the boogers on the wall.
And here's the irony of that whole thing. There's toilet paper right the fuck there. Mm-hmm. It's right next to you when you're on the bowl. There's no reason to swipe it on the wall of the stall. Look, and if you're at the urinal, there's toilet paper right behind you in the stalls. So grab a fucking handful of that and wipe your snot in it.
Or just flick it into the fucking urinal.
Yeah.
Or in the urinal. There you go. If you want to,
They'll melt.
They'll melt, whatever they do. They'll hang in on the fucking little mint on the bottom of the urinal.
And once again, man, just so you know the type of guy I am, when I used to do spring break, the Elbow Room down there in Fort Lauderdale, that I went down there once, and the lights were out in the men's room.
Oh, sexy.
and there was a line. It didn't stop anybody. And you walk in, and the floor was really wet.
Oh,
and because it's spring break, we're all just wearing whatever, fucking flip-flops and shit. And you feel the moisture, and you realize the moisture is urine because no one could find where to pee.
Yeah.
Because there was like a fucking, what is it called there?
A trough,
A trough.
You can't use the...
So people would just go in there, assume no one was close, and just start peeing on the floor.
And you can't use the sonar that you use in the toilet water.
Yeah.
when you could hear it.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, I'm on target. Doesn't it scare you when you're using the sonar to take a leak in the dark, and you hear it, and then you start hearing nothing slowly, and you're like, which way am I turning?
Yeah.
Which way do I go?
Do I go south or north?
I don't know which way to go to get the sound back.
So I'm not shy, but when you see someone else's booger in front of you as you take a leak, fucking gross.
It's just disgust, and that's probably another reason. Again, not for the germ's sake, but just the disgust sake. It's nicer to go at home.
This guy carries a bottle of Clorox with him to clean the seat before he shits.
That's
all
crazy.
Right, Jeremy, you
don't need that. Jeremy shitting.
Are you just trying to get on the air today, Jeremy?
No, I'm dead serious.
Because your sports teams suck.
I have a phobia with public bathrooms, so I carry a bottle of Clorox bleach in a spray bottle and some wipes, and boom, I can take a shit wherever I want.
Where do you carry that? In your man purse? Where do you fucking carry?
Exactly.
I have a gigantic knapsack that I carry around.
Oh, you take naps?
No,
it's called
I
a
don't
backpack.
take naps.
It's called a backpack.
Another good thing to do with the bleach. You
A
want
knapsack.
To spray those bikers with that spandex?
My knapsack.
We don't.
You know that spandex that them bikers wear that ride the 10 speed?
Oh, yeah. Hot.
Spray them with that bleach, it will disintegrate whatever that is off of them.
Okay.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Clorox.
I don't know about that. That's getting carried away.
Wife went to the. This is nice. Look at this. Mike and Howard Beach. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. Good morning, guys.
Hello.
Listen, my wife works in a school. She's a teacher, and she went to the women's bathroom and teaches in a lounge. And the last person that used the bowl in there, they left a log in the bowl, and the best thing was there was no toilet paper in it.
But maybe they used the rest of the toilet. Oh, I see what you're saying, because the toilet paper would be in the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, everyone's a fucking slob there.
Someone's walking around with swamp ass.
Oh, God.
Even though the phones are lit, this is the last call we're going to take, because I don't think anyone's going to beat this today. Tom in New Hampshire, go ahead, Tom.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Tom.
Hey, I used to work in a place up in New Hampshire right down the street from the state prison. So they hired all the halfway house folk, pay them $3 an hour to come in and do the, menial labor.
Yeah.
They used to go in the men's room, take a shit, dip their finger in it, and write graffiti on the wall in human shit.
I completely buy this.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like something prison.
I believe this one.
You could actually see the little trails of, the pads of the fingerprint in this shit. I used to go next door when I had to use the bathroom and use the bathroom next door.
Oh, yeah.
Like I've shit in some places, the famous beach shit and all
that's
that, but
disgusting.
That's just
Dip
way
your
too
finger
much.
in it and just start fucking
way too much.
Working your art.
Yeah.
Work your art.
We don't have to continue with this, especially after that phone call.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And the other thing I was showing Ed just before the show, and I'm bringing this up because I think all of us could relate to this. We all have older family members that have discovered the internet.
Yes.
They have discovered the internet, everyone. How long have we been using the internet?
Oh, my God, since...
I started at BAB. That goes back to... I'm answering the question I asked you. I'm sorry. How long? You go way back, actually.
Way back to, 300 baud modem. So I'm talking like the late 80s, I guess.
Late 80s, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've been doing the internet more or less 20 years, right?
Yeah.
That's about right. Some maybe
longer.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
By 15 years ago, most people were starting to, look at this internet thing. But we have older fucking family members that have discovered recently the internet. So they're sending shit that we all sent 10 years ago.
Oh, my God. They're just discovering this
all
stuff.
Those cute jokes and why chocolate is better than fucking men or whatever the fuck that one is.
It's what used to be sent around on mimeographs.
Right.
And Xeroxed. They used to Xerox these comical things and pass them around the office. And you'd pin them up in your little cubicle.
Yeah.
And now... they get to pass them around with phones and computers.
Yeah. Well, the first thing I have an uncle that is
always an uncle, by the way. God.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He's a hardcore Republican. Mm-hmm. So he likes to send chain emails to the entire family about how bad Obama is.
Right.
And I want to write the fucking guy and go, look, idiot. We have a huge family. I don't even know how many cousins I have on one side. It's got to be, if I had to guess, at least 30.
Yeah.
And we have a huge fucking family. And this guy, I guess, is just assuming that everyone's a Republican and hates Obama in our family.
Yeah.
The odds are that's not possible. But he just assumes you're a Hughes, you got to be a Republican and you got to hate Obama.
It's usually the Republicans and conservatives that send those things around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I very rarely see them from liberals, which I don't know. It might be a good tactic. Most of them that I've read from my uncle and other sources are fake. Like, you read them, and believe me, I'm no fan of Obama. I don't think I really have to tell the audience that. But when you get one of those things, it's like, in 1998, Obama vowed to kill every white baby born. Here's the proof. And I'm like, I look on Snopes, and it's like, well, it says here he never vowed that.
You were hoping it was true, weren't you?
I was hoping it was true, but you find out he never vowed that. And you look at it, and then you try to send a thing back to everybody and go, look, I checked Snopes, here's the link, and you never hear about it again until the next one comes that again is equally as false.
Sure. And safe to say I'm not a Republican. My dad was a big time Republican. I think most of my brothers are Republicans. I'm really just kind of in the middle. If I had to say, I'd probably lean more Democrat if you really give a fuck about. But I don't care enough to really fight on either side. But anyway, he sends this shit, assuming we're all Republicans to begin with, which is horseshit. And you want me to read the one he sent today before I get to the other one? He sent two. I don't want to
two today. Boy, he is enjoying this, isn't he?
And it's one of those chain emails that go on forever where you don't even know what it's about yet because of all the forwards and the CCs, and then you think, okay, it'll finally start here, and it's a whole bunch of other forwards and CCs because it came from somewhere else, and you'll eventually get to what the fuck this thing's about, and then you think it's a tiny little thing, and you get to the bottom of that, and then what is this thing called on the right? It goes back up to the top, meaning there's more shit to read.
More shit to read.
That's the more shit to read thingy on your fucking phone.
Another thing I don't like about that is you look at all the people that this is forwarded to and came from, and now they have your email address.
Yeah.
Because you get a whole fucking page of people it went to and came from, and now they're like, oh, wait, look, I got Opie's email address.
I don't really have an email address.
I don't even know these people.
And my voicemail's not set up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm becoming really strange.
Off the grid? You want to get off the grid?
I mean, as much as I tweet and all that, you really can't get a hold of me.
Yeah.
I have a corporate email I don't even check anymore.
I wouldn't
use that. I moved on to my Atrix.
I've never used the corporate email.
I kind of take a peek at it every morning, make sure the company didn't blow up. And I guess family members try to use that, but I don't really read all my emails anymore. And people are really frustrated because I haven't set up the voicemail on my new phone. So it just rings. And then I get to see who called me. And they don't get to leave messages.
They don't get to leave messages.
It's fucking perfect. So anyway, this is one that came in from an older family member. Did you see the Diane Sawyer special report? They remove all items from a typical middle-class family's home that were not made in the USA. There was hardly anything left besides the kitchen sink, literally. During the special, they're going to show truckloads of items USA made being brought in to replace everything, and we'll be talking about how to find these items and the difference in price, etc. And then it just goes on and on and on and on.
It's pages.
And on. Look at this. And on and on.
Oh, my God.
It would take me 20 minutes to read this. And on. Plastic eggs to celebrate Easter.
Made in China.
Yeah, because they're made in China, so you better not get the plastic eggs. And then you think you're at the bottom, and look, the cursor goes back up. Whoop.
More.
And then it says, pass it on, America.
Pass it on, America.
Pass it on, America.
There are certain...
Send this to everybody you know. Now, the only reason I bring this up, this is shit that we all dealt with when we first got into the internet. My point is that the old people are way the fuck behind and still sending this shit out to everybody.
There are certain themes with these things, too. There's that one, like the America, Buy American thing. Then you ever see the one where it's like... Last year, a young Iraqi boy walked up to a soldier and asked, "Why are you here?" The soldier said, and it's this soliloquy of this soldier speaking so eloquently to this young Iraqi boy and telling him and convincing him why he's there. And then you realize it's just a made-up fucking story.
Of course.
And who doesn't know it's not fucking made up? Someone was standing there transcribing this spontaneous conversation between a soldier and a young Iraqi boy.
Of course.
And then it finally makes its way to me and 20 other schleps on fucking line.
So,
stop.
I do want to read the next paragraph. It was interesting that Diane said that if every American spent just $64 more than normal on USA-made items this year, it would create something like 200,000 new jobs.
Now hold the phone. Literally.
That sounds great, obviously.
You're holding the phone.
I am holding the phone.
All right. What's that stat now? If you spend an extra
$64
a year.
But obviously, see, you told me about stats. That means every American has to do that.
Right.
And then you get to 200,000 new jobs. First of all, you would be lucky if 1% of the people do that.
Yeah.
After a huge campaign.
Right.
So then it's 1% of 200,000, which would be what, 2,000, I guess? So 2,000 jobs.
And what kind of job are you getting for $69? If the
64?
If the same amount of people spend that much in a year, doesn't it only figure that that's going to be the only amount of money that goes toward the job? So
it sounds great, but it has to be every American, and then you get the 200,000 new jobs. Do the math. That's impossible.
It's impossible. You're never getting everybody.
But then my older relative has to pipe in. He goes, I was buying food the other day at Walmart, and on the label of some products it said, from China. For example, the Our Family brand of mandarin oranges says right on the can, from China.
Well, mandarin? China.
my relative, Zandy Rooney. I was shocked. So for a few more cents, I bought the Liberty Gold brand.
Do you think that much when you're buying anything?
Or the Dole, since it's from California.
According to that math, each job created pays $98,000 a year.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're talking $64 times the population of the United States, which is 307 million people,
right?
And then you divide that by 200,000 jobs, and each job, so that's the pay. So that's 98,000. That's a great job.
That's a good job right there.
I'll take that. Give me.
But somehow the companies and the government are taking their fucking taste.
Come on, guys, buy those oranges made in America.
Right. I was shocked. So yeah, he bought the California brand, and then it goes back into the Diane Sawyer thing.
Oh, God.
Are we Americans as dumb as we appear, or is it that we just do not think while the Chinese knowingly and intentionally export inferior and even toxic products?
They do.
And dangerous toys and goods to be sold in American markets. Look, man, when you go to the supermarket and you see mandarin oranges that are cheaper, that's all you give a fuck about, because, you know, we're all trying to save a little money. It's
just,
sorry, but that's why that's never going to happen.
Yeah.
You know? It's going to be a revolution for people to start paying more money for mandarin oranges just to try to do the right thing.
I'm looking at one right now.
You got one from an older relative?
Oh, yeah. I got one.
I would love to call this guy out because
he's got a download.
This guy loves sending these around to the entire family.
I've got so many of these. What's going on? Let's see. Announcing legislation to crack down. Here's an Obama one. These are pages and pages. What's this one? The fence. I guess that's about immigration. And here's everybody that's forward. And then here's my... See, I got the same thing. Look at this. Look at
that's why I wanted to finally bring this up.
I'm going through it, and then it's like, you can't get any more accurate than this. Which side of the fence? If you've ever wondered which side of the fence you sit on, this is a great test. If a Republican doesn't like guns, he doesn't buy one. If a Democrat doesn't like guns, he wants all guns outlawed. If a Republican is a vegetarian, he doesn't eat meat. If a Democrat's a vegetarian, he wants all meat products banned. And then look, it just, with that theme, it goes on and on.
Is that more examples?
And then, well, I forwarded it. How about you?
Oh, God.
Yeah. If a Republican reads this, he'll forward it to his good friends so they could have a laugh. A Democrat will delete it because he's offended. Well, I forwarded it. That's what it says.
Good for you.
It's like I think we all get those.
Well, I got another one.
I got another one.
And look at all the forwards. I don't even know half these fucking people.
You don't
I recognize some relatives. And then who are these people? Look at all these fucking forwards. And then it gets to A little gasoline humor.
You know something that's topical?
Yes.
Everyone's talking about the price of gas, so you got to give them that.
Well, you got the fuel gauge, right, in this cartoon. A little gas humor for everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks to one of my older relatives. This is how I need to start my day. And you know how the fuel tank, goes from full to empty? Well, this one goes from $45, which is full, down to $0 when it's empty, and it just shows you how much money you're losing
as you're driving.
Right.
Instead of full and empty, half a tank, it shows you dollar value.
The next one I don't feel like reading. Sorry. Because the print is tiny on my fucking phone. It's a 3-panel cartoon. How the fuck are you supposed to read that on a
3-panel
smartphone? And then the next one, I could do this one. Police artist sketch of robbery suspect. Would you like to see who he looks like?
Well, let me see.
It's a gas pump. It's a gas pump.
It's robbing you.
Because we're getting robbed, and that's the robbery suspect.
He had to send that out to everybody, I guess.
Watch out.
That's it. He's quite the card.
On this one, I can't fucking read.
Your uncle's quite the caution.
Oh, and then this one is just a cartoon of a gas pump once again, and the sign on it says, "Spend your tax refund here."
See, you're not winning.
Gas humor, everyone.
Gas and tax humor, and it's all in one.
And then you got a tow truck with the tow truck guy, a little confused, befuddled, I dare say.
Oh, befuddled.
And there's a driver in his car. Obviously, he can't fucking drive anymore, and the tow truck's like, what the fuck? It doesn't seem like anything's wrong with the car. And then the driver has to say, "Oh, I'm not broken down. I just thought you'd be cheaper than buying gas."
I get it.
Oh, gas humor. And then you got the gas prices. We've all seen that as you drive up to the gas station.
Oh, on the big boards outside.
What is it, like $4.38 and 9/10, whatever the fuck it's up to now? Well, this gas station says LOL 9/10.
Oh, see?
Oh my God, 9/10.
OMG.
And then premium, of course, is what the fuck 9/10.
WTF and then 9.
Gas humor rules.
That's great.
And then you got a young couple. You know how they get registered when they're getting married? Well, this couple says, "We're registered at Shell, Mobil, BP, and Texaco."
That's what the wedding gift should be. Gasoline.
Ugh. I'm embarrassed to say this is one of my relatives.
Picture of the year. Wait a minute. What is this one? Oh, I got to scroll. Hold on. I got to scroll through all the
you got another one on yours?
Before I get to picture of the year.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which one is this? It's it says the new Bill of Rights, and it shows Obama with he's got a big thing of the Bill of Rights up on the wall, and he's just Xing out your rights.
Well, of course.
That's him.
Because that's what he wants to do.
Yeah. It says, I voted for the old gray-headed white guy, and I got don't blame me. I voted for the old gray-headed white guy and the hottie from Alaska. These just keep coming in. And by the way, here's all of them that are being sent to me.
Wow.
I searched for them, and this is just one page.
Is that like an uncle or an aunt or somebody?
Yeah, uncle.
So it is someone from your family.
Oh, yeah.
That's the point I'm making, because I don't get these anymore. But because the older people, once again, the theme here, they're discovering the internet. This is what they feel like they need to do with this new power they got.
Oh, my God.
Here's two people filling up at a gas tank. And one guy is whistling a happy tune as he fills up his gas tank.
Now, why would he do that?
And the gas prices behind him say regular, lots, plus, more, super, don't ask. That's the gas prices at this gas station.
Don't even ask.
So the one guy's whistling like he don't give a fuck.
Why is that?
Because he has a tiny little smart car, a little fucking hybrid or something. And then the guy with the big fucking Anthony Cumia SUV to the right says, shut up.
Because he's mad because he's got to pay so much for gas. But, Opie, I'll trump you with this one right here.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
You start your day with a little smile. here are some bumper stickers that are going around. Look at all the bumper stickers.
And I just want to make it clear, this is from a family member.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who knows that you kind of do this for a living.
Yeah.
That at this point you should know what's funny and what's not.
Seen them all.
Okay.
Are you better off than you were $4 trillion ago? That's a good sticker. So far, this change sucks. Diversity. It killed 13 at Fort Hood. Holy shit.
Oh, boy.
That's crazy. You can't fix stupid, but you can vote it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Osama and Obama both have friends that bombed the Pentagon. I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't get that.
You don't really?
No. Osama and Obama both have friends that bombed the Pentagon.
Does that mean Obama's a Muslim?
I guess.
Is that a Muslim joke? I don't even know what that one is.
Liberal logic. Terrorists have rights. Christians don't. Obamacare. Freedom not included. And then it's got the fucking hammer and sickle of communism next to it. Obamacare makes me sick. The real change. Vote out your congressman in 2010. Well, apparently they did. That worked.
Yes.
So, which goes to show how old this fucking thing is, too.
And they're
not
still
even a topical. Yeah. You
know, speaking of bumper stickers, I was just over the Hudson River at this Target, and
taking a shit.
No, I took a shit in the other stall. Yeah. But I was driving to the Target, and I get to a light, and there was a guy in I'm trying to think what type of car. It was like a pickup with the back shit.
Like it had like a camper shell on it or something.
And he had a sticker on the back that said "Fuck France." And I pulled up to him, and yes, I had my HD flip, and I couldn't fucking push record because I'll admit to people, there are times I feel like I'm gonna get the shit kicked out of me, so I don't go there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask the guy, why fuck France? And it's killing me to this fucking moment. I didn't ask the guy.
Well, we all hate France.
To the point you drive around with a sticker that just says fuck France?
Did it look new, or was it a sticker that probably could have been around when France was pulling those shenanigans during the...
Very good question, and you might have just answered my fucking my thought process here, because it was a little older. So I guess maybe, when the whole freedom fries thing was hot, maybe that's when
freedom fries, things like that.
Maybe that's when he got his fuck France sticker.
Yeah.
So it did look a little worn. But man, wow.
I have a Nixon's the one sticker on my car. Yeah, it's a little old. People get taken aback when they see that one.
I want to ask this guy, but he looked like he was a fucking problem, man.
It probably would. If you go around with a fuck anything, like just the word fuck on your car, you pretty much don't give a shit what people see, how they feel offending anybody, things like that.
I was taken back.
Yeah.
And we do some edgy shit.
It is kind of odd on the roads.
It's pretty harsh.
Because you got to figure who's going to see that. Like the car full of nuns.
Right.
Cops maybe might see it and be offended and pull you over.
Right.
You don't want to put up any red flags like that. And then, people care about the children.
Right.
So they're seeing that and have to explain now what fuck France means.
Just fuck France.
Yeah. Kid learning to read. He's like reading the stickers. Fuck France. Yeah. Oh no. Where'd you learn that? Bumper sticker.
I learned it from that car. Okay. One last gas humor, because it's
shit happens. How about that sticker? That's a new one.
There's your gas meter in your car, right?
Your little your little gas
gauge or whatever, and part of the gasoline humor. I can't read half of them because, like I said, the print's too small. But this one I can read.
Why don't you take your two fingers, touch the screen, and
open asshole. I could do that with this phone.
Oh.
But like I told her, no one gets to email this phone. No email on this phone.
That one's pristine.
Yes.
Yes, keep it pristine.
I keep all my stupid relatives on the phone that's not going to be around too much longer.
The shitty phone.
And, it has the F for full and the E for empty.
Sure.
But then the needle is on the bottom half of the gauge. So when it says full, it shows wallet on the bottom.
Oh,
so your wallet's almost empty every time you're full.
Right.
But then when you're almost empty, that means you have money. So there's the problem.
Right.
What do you do? What do you do?
You got to fill it back up and empty your wallet.
Exactly.
It's a combo wallet gas gauge.
Exactly. So
forward that one. Come on.
You want that one?
Yeah. Forward that one. That's a good one.
We could send that one around to everybody.
Oh yeah, we should.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I would love to know what the rest of my family thinks. Like, I got a forum here.
My brother just blatantly writes back, do not send these fucking things to me. I don't give a shit. They're bullshit. Stop it. I don't care about fucking politics. Like, he gets nasty with it. And then they just continue.
The stupid, I was thinking about this the other day. A lot of people think the youth of America are passing the viruses around. No, it's the old people. They're passing the computer viruses around like motherfuckers, and they're passing around the sexual fucking viruses because they've discovered Viagra and all that shit, and now they're out there divorcing their wives of 30 years and have no clue what you could get out there.
Fucking some Hua.
Right. So don't be mistaken. It's old people passing the viruses, not the young. We know how to, make sure our computers don't have viruses.
Yeah, you don't click on that fucking thing. Old people will click on anything if it looks like something they would like.
Yeah.
Like, hey, look, coupon. Hey, click on this and win a free, and it's something for old people. And they'll click on that fucking thing. What is the EXE? Should I click on a .exe? I'll click on it. I don't even know what it means. But I have to get my jitterbug phone.
Right. And she's sucking young cock out there. That's all disease-ridden.
Don't you love when you get that email, whether it's in your email or on Facebook or wherever, and it's just like, attention, if you get anything from me from this website, it's not me. I love getting I just laugh and laugh and laugh.
Yeah, the panicked, I've been fucking hacked email.
I'm so glad I've never had to send one of those to people like, hey, sorry, everyone on my contact list, my shit got hacked.
It's not me, I got hacked and it sent out a virus. Don't open it.
I got one of those the other day. It's like, this person has tagged you in a photo on Shoppy Bag.
Shoppy Bag.
I'm like, whatever the fuck Shoppy Bag is, that's nothing I want.
I don't
Who's
even wanna
clicking
know,
Shoppy Bag?
That's
Not
great.
Shoppy Bag. That sounds horrible.
That is awesome, man. So there you have it. Ryan in Jersey. Ryan.
I got a really good one for you guys that I got. Gas station, price of regular, arm. Price of super, leg.
It's costing an arm and a leg.
Die!
You get it? Have you seen the one with the gas pump and it's got the slot machine handle on the side?
Oh, that's good too.
Like, yeah, look at this. You're just going to dump money in.
But you're not gambling.
No, you never get the free gas.
No, ever.
It doesn't give you gas.
That one's stupid.
I guess they're assuming that you're gambling and you always lose in the end.
Right.
So that's what's going on.
That's just dumb.
That is dumb.
It's not, there's hacky humor and then there's just dumb.
Oh, believe me, a lot of it is just dumb.
That's just dumb.
And fake quotes, fake pictures. You know what's going to spread around? They were talking about that. It's going to spread around a lot of viruses. Is that a fake Osama pictures, the Bin Laden pictures?
Of course.
And especially if they ever do release it, there's going to be so many fake ones. It's like, oh, here it is. Oh, okay. Let me click on that, and then you're going to get the Osama Bin Laden virus.
Yeah, I believe we're going to see that shit.
Yeah, you think I
totally believe it.
Some politician gave a pretty graphic description of what he saw when he
didn't know,
looked at the picture.
But this came out yesterday, and I meant to ask you, but we were so busy yesterday. The guy didn't even know how a fucking how a bullet goes into a head.
Yeah.
As far as an exit wound and an entrance wound, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, he didn't know.
He didn't understand because he said he either got shot in the front of the head or the back of the or near the ear, I guess.
Yeah, he was like, did it go in his ear and come out his eye?
You heard that,
or
right?
in his eye and come out his ear?
It's obviously it went in his eye.
In his eye, because he said brain matter was coming out of his eye and like drooped across his head, so it looked like part of his skull was missing.
And his quote was kind of strange too, because he said something like the bullet went in and then exploded, like almost as if to insinuate that it was some weird like special Navy SEAL bullet.
Yeah,
like stopped in his head and then exploded.
What, like a cartoon bullet?
Kind of. Well,
but it's just a transfer of energy, is what it is. You use a certain round, and if it goes in your eye,
right.
The shock wave and compression that's happening in your head, it's probably going to come out the weakest point, which would be the eye socket that you just put a hole in. So the brains can fly out the entrance wound.
I'm just surprised a high-ranking politician doesn't understand that shit.
They don't know anything. Politicians really don't understand shit.
I agree with you.
And a lot of them, most of the work is done by pages and interns, and shit to gather information. It's like, here, I'm gonna write a bill or I'm gonna study this bill, but I don't want to read through all these thousands of pages. You do it. And give me a synopsis of the whole thing.
I don't think...
so they're trusting like fucking the shitheads we've had in here, the same thing with the laws.
Every time I hear about a bill or something where they have to go through like 10,000 pages in a day, and then the next day they're signing shit,
they got to sign it and vote on it.
Are you fucking kidding? Do you even know what's in there?
No, and many times, no, they don't.
I believe that.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to fucking write that and forward it to my entire family.
But now that they're showing some high-ranking politicians, on both sides,
and they're talking about it,
and then it's going to spread from there a little bit. I think they're kind of softening the beaches, and then I think eventually we see it.
And we see it.
And it came out today that, like we said, fucking over a week ago, that all those Navy SEALs had cameras on their helmets.
Yeah,
the whole fucking thing was recorded.
Yeah, recorded with helmet cams.
But everyone involved had a camera rolling. Yeah. Everyone involved.
I'd love to see that.
Holy shit, so would I.
I did not love to see, that shocked look on Bin Laden's face before his eyeball pops out, standing there in his underwear, apparently. He was shot in his underwear. How he got in his underwear, I'll never know. Yeah.
But that's what I'm not suspicious about.
It's not even the joke. Yeah.
Because... Why not show and I'm not going conspiracy here. I'm sorry. I'm not. I really believe we shot fucking Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
When they said they did, which is about 10 days ago now, or whatever it is. Why not show a quick still of him just standing there before he got killed?
Oh man.
Why not?
That's kind of ruthless.
Is that?
It'd be like, this is the last second.
I think it's worse seeing him alive the second before he gets killed.
There's a good answer.
Then it would be, because then you're almost humanizing him right before he gets killed instead of just showing him dead. You know?
I think you just might answer my question.
And then there's another thing they could do. He's laying there dead. Take the graphic, gruesome part if you want.
Yeah.
And pixelate it.
Something, right?
His eyeballs, so you could recognize his mouth and beard and all that shit. And then, you could squint and kind of see the pixelated.
I think the White House had every intention of releasing that photo, and then they got calmer heads and said, wait a minute, let's not release it. We got to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And I think they know that they kind of have to.
Eventually they have to.
They have to show the picture.
Well, thank God.
Because just because they say all the reasons why they didn't release a picture, that could all change. They could come up with reasons why now they have to show it.
Yeah.
So I don't buy it.
Well, thank God, the terrorists saw that we didn't release the picture and aren't doing anything bad.
Yeah, of course they
Oh, wait, they just blew up a bunch of people in Pakistan. Pakistan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't think
I didn't buy that shit. I knew either way they were going to, there was going to be some repercussions. This is going to be a lot more, by the way.
It's a recruiting tool.
Well, just us going to work and fucking and having women drive and shit. That's all recruiting tools for these people. When will they get that through their fucking head? You're not going to get a sane Muslim that is going to go insane because they see that picture, or because we killed a leader in a radical Muslim operation. It's the way of life we lead.
Yeah.
It's not appreciated and liked, and we are infidels, and we must be killed no matter what, unless we assimilate to the Borg. They're going to keep trying to kill us. And it doesn't matter if we put pictures out, don't put them out, kill this leader, don't kill him. They just don't like us.
I agree. And Al-Qaeda.
Pass it on.
They got to do it on American soil, though. There's an Al-Qaeda guy right there. Someone out there that's going to be considered a rock star because he's going to be the one that's
going to be the guy
that does something. Yeah, I mean, Pakistan, whatever.
Pakistan.
We don't give a fuck about them.
Al-Qaeda.
I mean, the average American doesn't. So Al-Qaeda needs to do something in America, and unfortunately it's going to happen.
I miss Rumsfeld and Bush saying Al-Qaeda.
Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda?
The way they said that.
Al-Qaeda?
Al-Qaeda. Yeah.
Well, stupid Obama with Pakistan.
We barely hear Al-Qaeda out Al-Qaeda? Al-Qaeda? So he says it too, like, you know.
Who says like that?
Goddamn Obama.
He says it like that?
Yeah, he's like, you know, we have to make sure Al-Qaeda, it's very, you know, regular guy. Mm-hmm. I like that kind of, Rumsfeld was always good. Al-Qaeda?
Yeah.
He'd squint, disgusting Al-Qaeda.
Squinty-eyed.
Oh, he's the best.
That damn lizard.
Miss that guy. Is he a lizard? Because we should send that to our family.
I feel bad for you because you were having a really good, solid political interview with the guy.
It couldn't have gone better, dude.
And then
I loved it.
Just blew up your spot.
I loved it.
And that was the way it was supposed to work. Trust me, I'm not saying it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But people forgot that it was really having a very solid interview.
Oh, I was so psyched to talk with Rummy.
Asking the right questions.
And Louis just swooped in with his "You're a lizard."
and knocked you off the front page.
Oh, it was great. It's fantastic.
All right, we should break.
Yeah, I got to eat.
We invited Jim Jeffries back because what the fuck? He's not around often.
He's a funny guy.
He should be here in about an hour. And I think he's bringing, and then Kurt Metzger will come in because he's warming up for Jim Jeffries at Caroline's this weekend.
Yeah.
Kurt Metzger is a funny fucking dude, man.
Yeah, get him in here.
Trying to fit him in more.
Bring him over.
And then Ian Halpern's coming in.
Oh, no. You warned the audience.
And he's bringing his goddesses, who I think we really beat the shit out of last time. So now we got to see him in person.
All right, at least we get to see him now.
So this could get a little interesting later on, man.
Oh, Christ. He's bringing 2 goddesses with him?
The ones we beat the shit out of, you remember?
Oh, hell yeah.
That was a couple months ago.
Good.
So.
Oh, no. Ian Halpern.
And then we'll get into some other things.
Sinus. Cheer. Oh, God.
I think we got to talk about Brock Lesnar and Tiger Woods.
That's fucked up, huh?
We had a good Game 7 last night. Got the Bulls moving on. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But first, we got to eat.
Yeah.
The virus. Sirius XM. Follow the Opie and Anthony Show online. Facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. Twitter.com/Opie Radio. Twitter.com/Anthony Cumia. And Twitter.com/Jim Norton. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Nice. Friday, huh?
Yes, it is. Fun.
That's
it.
Did that song go away?
Yeah, that's done. Done.
Hey, did you see the boys got together to do Comfortably Numb last night? Or 2 nights ago? I don't know how that London shit works time-wise.
What?
Yeah, the fucking viral video. Roger and who's the other?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No
Roger.
way, though. Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
Well, I want to...
In London, they did Comfortably Numb together.
I want to see that.
Roger
Waters,
and
the other guy.
Oh my God! What the fuck's wrong with me?
It's the other guy.
Well, I don't want to say the other. What's wrong? The fuck?
Gilmore.
Gilmore, of course. Jesus, David Gilmore. Yes, of course.
My David.
This thing was a big surprise for everybody. Yeah.
Damn.
They did Comfortably Numb. They reunite at a Roger Waters show.
Don't they not like each other?
But the funny thing is, when you click on this video, Roger Waters is certainly still doing the whole wall thing. Look how fucking tall that wall is.
Jesus Christ, enough with the wall. We get it. How many years are you going to do this? It's like 30 years.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elton John.
Is the wall now just a big screen they could flash shit on?
It probably isn't even there. I don't know.
It looks like a big screen that they now just show the wall.
Yeah, they project a wall on a backdrop. Let's hear. I want to hear the chorus. Now the stupid audience has to sing along.
Right. We got to do your job. Thanks.
Yeah.
This album is almost 40 years old, right? Early 70s, I'm guessing.
Really?
72?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, no?
Yeah.
Someone that knows music way better than me.
75?
75?
No, not The Wall. The Wall was 79, right?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that person's correct. I'm thinking the band in general. Yeah, right. This song is only, a little over 30 years old. Yeah, they're right. And listen how good it sounds.
Yeah, and this is off of a fucking phone.
Right.
The original Wall tour was 80-81.
Oh, really? 80-81?
Yeah, but the album did come out 79, I believe.
Yeah.
I think that guy's right.
This is only the second time they've done this in 30 years.
Really?
Really? I didn't know that. So I guess it's a real big fucking deal.
Yeah, I think if you're a Pink Floyd fan, this is huge.
And what was the occasion?
Yeah, what was the occasion? What does Rolling Stone say?
They were in London.
They're like, hey,
you don't need an occasion.
Hey, why don't we do this, bloke? Let's do this.
I think the occasion is they saw their bank accounts are slowly dropping.
Was that it?
Like their fuel tanks, and said, you know what? Why don't we fucking pump up our bank accounts a little bit? Because just them appearing together, I bet you, made people go out and buy Pink Floyd shit.
It's like when Christopher Guest came running out on Spinal Tap at the end. They bring him back on stage after they split up.
Right.
The place went wild when they did Sex Farm.
And then everyone fucking had to buy Spinal Tap.
Working on a sex farm.
Oh, yeah, look at the screen. Wow, that's fucking wild, though.
Yeah. This video's everywhere today. You'll find it.
These bands are probably like, man, if we had this shit back in the day, as they called it, the day. As I recall, Pink Floyd actually had a wall that had to be constructed slowly. It was made of blocks and bricks of, I guess, some kind of styrofoam or whatever. And then a giant flying thing would come down a cable and crash through. Now you could just fucking
you could green screen the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, now you just fake it.
Yeah, why not?
Looks great.
So that's something everyone's talking about today.
Yeah.
Doomsday, May 21st, huh?
When is that coming up?
I guess we got 1 week left on Earth.
21st?
1 week left.
Are we going to work the week or just enjoy ourselves?
Well, if we believe the Earth is ending, then I think this should be the last show.
If a bunch of people believed that,
I think we
last show.
I think we should close it down right now, man.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh my God, that was the closest I've ever come to sneezing without sneezing. I swear I thought I was going to sneeze.
Right.
Hate that.
I know I'm driving everyone nuts around here by saying it every day, but this fucking allergy season is it has destroyed me.
I never get affected by allergies, and
you're getting it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. I'm noticing like stuffy nose and watery eyes and shit.
And I'm like a chemist at home. I'm trying to figure out the combo that's going to get rid of this shit.
You need like an AIDS cocktail for fucking pollen.
I'm trying all sorts of fucking combos, man. Today it's Claritin D, which seems to be helping.
Ooh.
I woke up this morning, complete red eyes, slits, and just so much snot. I couldn't hear.
In your ears?
My ears, my nose. I got what looks like a goiter on the side of my neck because my fucking gland is so swollen.
Ow.
It's just a nightmare.
Hurt to swallow.
And I come in here every day going, all right, don't bitch and complain because everyone's had it with you and your stupid allergies, but I can't help it.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's been horrible this year. Fucking horrible. They said worst one
worst one ever.
How do they know ever?
Well,
I'm sure there's a dinosaur somewhere sneezing his ass off.
That was really sneezing a lot.
I hate that worst
ever in history.
Worst ever because we don't. Because we're so pompous. We've only been recording history, I don't know, depending on what you believe.
2,000 years.
But what about the thousands of years before that?
Somebody was
where are those records?
Some caveman is like waking up. Oh, man, my nose is itchy.
Yeah, sure.
Running nose. And
I would assume before we built all these cities and fucking towns and track housing, I imagine the allergies were even worse because there were more green shit around.
Come out of your cave. It's just nothing but bushes and green shit.
Right.
You're absolutely going to be sneezing.
Right.
Oh, those poor cavemen. You only think of like saber-toothed tigers and shit that they had to deal with. But how about the simple things? Allergies, calluses.
And not being able to see, and no one fucking invented glasses yet. That's the thing that really trips me out.
You just had to deal with bad eyesight.
That's what trips me out when I think about cavemen, because we all think about cavemen, right?
Oh, we all do.
There was some good shit. I mean, you got to fuck whatever you wanted without any
you just
repercussions.
But they weren't as hot as they are now.
I understand we kind of need laws, but wow, what a great way to live.
But you did have to duke it out with somebody else that wanted to fuck her.
True.
And like,
well, you only lived until you were 17 or something.
Oh yeah, please.
You were a grandfather at 12. I mean, there was a downside.
Get it while you could.
But I always think about that. There had to be cavemen that couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
With all that craziness going on around them.
Oh man, like what is that?
Right.
Is that a fucking bush or is it something that's going to kill me? Or I can't even swing a club at it. I can't see.
I can't see, goddammit. A saber-toothed tiger jumped at me.
Right.
You can't get glasses.
Pulling a hammy probably meant your death back then.
Oh man.
Because without a good hammy, man, you
can't run.
You're in trouble.
You couldn't run.
No.
If you smashed your finger with a rock, you're just done. You die from it.
I think so. I think you died from shit like that.
Yeah. They were a hardy bunch, though.
Oh, God bless the listeners that care about me. But I've tried all this shit. I've tried the Zantac. I've tried everything. I got Zizol, I think it's called, from the doctor. I got an allergist.
Zyrtec.
The stupid allergist wants me. I got to be shot guy.
Really? You need like a needle?
Yeah, my nickname at home is Bubble Boy. Makes me feel like a fucking man. Yeah.
The Moops.
My whole family calls me Bubble Boy. Oh, Bubble Boy sneezing again. But I got to do shots, I think, for 3 straight months every week. What a pain in the ass. And just when I'm willing to give in, then the allergies go away, and I forget until next year.
It's like, I could deal with it. It wasn't really that bad.
Right.
Whenever anything goes away, you forget how bad it was.
True.
It comes back.
And then you go, I'll deal with that another day. I kind of like our caveman bit we're starting up here.
I like that. The poor caveman, really.
It's very organic. I think we could go with this
Just had nothing but like rocks and little logs and stuff to do. And what can you make out of a rock?
What if you're born without hearing as a caveman? You're just walking around
deaf?
your caveman neighborhood having no fucking clue what's behind you.
And they probably had no idea like what that meant if somebody can't hear, so they probably just clubbed him over the head and
said,
killed
fuck
him.
That.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Then why did that continue?
This guy's an asshole. He's not even listening to me.
Then why did that continue through time?
What, that we club and kill the deaf?
No. But if you're a caveman, you're like, you've decided as a caveman society, if you fucking can't hear, you got to die.
You're useless, yeah.
Then aren't you knocking that fucking DNA and that gene way?
Oh, that gene.
Down?
Well, I guess it's something you can't beat out of people.
Yeah.
That whole thing. Many different causes, I gather.
Another thought, because we're talking about allergies for a second, and I won't move on. I won't bitch. I apologize ahead of time. But when you have like a weird thing like allergies or something, you want to go back in time and see what fucking ancestor fucked something they were not supposed to fuck.
That genetic string that fucked you up.
That's where all this shit comes from.
Yeah.
You had a fucking ancestor that couldn't keep their dick out of the shitty fucking women.
I guess there was
or
something
vice
to be
versa.
said.
I don't know.
Something to be said for selective breeding. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That it would have kind of been nice if everybody just did away with people that had bad genetics,
right?
And just have one race of people that were healthy, good genetics, longevity,
why not?
very minimal diseases, blonde hair, blue eyes.
I almost got the blonde hair, but I got a little red in it, which means one of my ancestors fucked some weird thing in the past too.
You're saying we should raise a nation of super kids?
Well, yeah. You love my kid, man.
He's just a little fucking Hitler Youth looking.
He's a Nazi propaganda
little kid. Nazi propaganda poster?
Dude.
Yeah.
The blondest hair ever.
Yeah.
Ever. He almost looks albino when he's out in the sun. He's so blonde.
That's what you need.
And fucking the bluest eyes.
That's it. Put a little Nazi hat on him. Take some pictures.
You know what?
Be adorable.
Everyone knows I want viral shit to happen in my life.
Not
viral
like
videos
that.
and viral pictures.
Kid's gonna need a job someday.
Trust me, I know I could get a few viral videos out of him. Ain't going there. But getting glasses makes your eyes worse and worse.
Oh yeah.
What is that about, Cassius? Cassius.
Hey, guys. Hey.
What's making you laugh?
I like how he just,
What's making you laugh? I know we're kind of doing a little pot talk here. Dumb pot talk.
No, I often think about this because you were talking about cavemen and like what did people do before glasses? Like, because I'm really nearsighted and like it's very common, and I started checking into it. There's a little video on YouTube. If you just put in myopia, you should be able to find it. But it's like when your vision first starts going bad when we're kids, then they send you to the eye doctor. You get glasses, and it's just it all it does is make it worse. So it's like we just keep needing vision correction over and over, and it just all it does is make the vision worse.
Yeah, I've heard that with certain, and I think with certain type of vision problems that might be true. But there are other things like that just happen where you're reading. You need reading glasses or something. Think of the poor caveman. He walks up to that wall where they've been drawing buffalo and shit and planning out their hunt with the stick figures with the spears and stuff. And he's looking, going, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. Which one is me? Could you help me out here?
Which blob am I going to be?
Yeah,
in this,
what is that?
And
he fucks the hunt up because he runs out too soon.
Well, we got the eye shit figured out. Anyone that's young, they're not sponsors anymore, but anyone that's young, and you're wearing glasses or contacts, you're just stupid. This LASIK was amazing for me. But now that I'm a middle-aged guy, now I'm having some problems, which the guy told me a long time ago would happen. And I got it late in my life. Yeah. If you're like 20, you could go easily 20 years with crystal clear fucking
Great vision, no glasses.
And then maybe eventually, when you do get in your 40s, they talk about reading glasses and shit. And that's kind of where I'm at now. But not the reading glasses. I have to use them for driving.
I just need longer arms. I get it? Because it's...
What about the problems, the risks of LASIK, Opie? In a lot of people, it causes...
You know what? Me and Aunt turned on probably thousands, thousands of people to LASIK back when we were at NEW. The fine Dr. Filatov, who's no longer with us, which kills me because he was becoming a friend of mine. Great, just a great fucking guy that left way too early, full of life, and he gets the pancreatic cancer. Healthy, and within a year he's dead. Unbelievable. Horrible story. But anyway, what I tell people, because they always come to me because they remember the live reads from the past, you got to find a guy that's been doing it a really long time. If you get a newbie, that's where you're going to have the problems. But if you got an experienced guy, the odds of them fucking up anything is almost nil.
Mm-hmm. But it's not necessarily, I'm not talking about fucking it up, but I'm talking about it's real common for people to have, like, halos at night and...
Not the people we turned on to because they went to a guy that knew what he was doing. I'm telling you, thousands and thousands of people, I swear to you, not one person ever got a hold of me and said, my eyes are fucked up. Thanks a lot, dude.
Wow. Well,
not one. I would assume there might have been a few because just the odds say it can't be perfect no matter what. But the odds are overwhelmingly you're going to see great and you're not going to have issues.
Maybe they all died. died from horrible eye surgery.
Died at the hands of Dr. Filatov.
Yes.
He was actually a serial killer, and that's why they had to take him out.
Yes.
The government took him out.
Every single one of them dead.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know when LASIK became really popular because when me and Aunt first started doing those live reads, it was kind of just growing.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Filatov used to have to take his patients to Canada and Mexico because it wasn't legal in the United States. And then they made it legal in the United States, and it was a really good business. Yeah. So a lot of guys went, believe it or not, to Florida and were taught how to do LASIK. And next thing you know, they're flying back to New York or Jersey, and they're fucking working on your eyes with not a lot of experience.
Yeah.
So just find someone that has done it for a long time.
I remember when they had it was a radial keratotomy years ago, where they would actually kind of make these little incisions on your cornea away from your pupil.
Yeah, they used a steak knife.
And try to, they would just gouge at your eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the Navy SEAL would shoot you in the eye.
Right.
And it would cure that eyesight problem.
As long as you didn't move, you were fine, but...
yeah.
You weren't allowed to move or blink.
Don't move, you'll die.
Well, I remember, the comedian Kathy Griffin.
Comedian.
Yeah, right, comedian.
Comedian.
Can I stop you for a second? I don't know what I think of her. What do you think of Kathy Griffin is?
To me, she's just there.
I think she tries way the fuck too hard to be the edgy.
But
comic.
Is that her gimmick?
I don't know.
Like that?
I don't know. I know
she was funny on Seinfeld on that episode where she was doing the Jerry Seinfeld.
Funny back then.
I know the gays love her.
Is the devil. Jerry Seinfeld is the devil.
Right.
I didn't see her on
That's
that.
fantastic. She's such a bitch.
And she's so hard to look at now with all the work she's had done.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, you just led us to our next fucking thing I want to talk about. But first, you, Cassius, what were you saying?
She had the LASIK or some kind of corrective surgery done, and totally fucked up her eyes. She had to go to like 2 or 3 other eye doctors and have it fixed. But on her website, there's all this like warning about LASIK, and it would lead you to a site with all these eye doctors who have done the LASIK, who were offering it, and she had all their photographs up of each eye doctor, and they were all wearing glasses. Like, not one of them were not wearing glasses.
All right, that is a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But look up the myopia little video on YouTube. It's pretty funny. It like explains wearing glasses fucks you up.
I'm sure 3 people will do that.
We'll get right on it when there's pornography to be seen.
Exactly.
Let's watch a medical video on YouTube. That'll entertain everyone.
Yeah. That's
on
great.
a Friday of all days.
No, it's funny audio. It's only like a minute.
No, I'll check it out.
That's hysterical.
Thank you, Cassius.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
A regular to the show. I pay attention. Cassius calls a lot.
I just know that name.
Hey, the guy said Kathy Griffin is hard to look at because of all the surgery and shit she's done, probably the Botox.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of the worst mother alive?
Oh, with the 8-year-old, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah. Is that real?
I don't know. But there's a mom giving her 8-year-old Botox.
Botox?
To get rid of some, fucking wrinkles or something?
Is she getting wrinkles at 8 years old?
Is that the video's real, right?
I didn't see it yet.
I
don't know.
Danny's really good at this shit.
Let's see if this is the real deal.
Botox for an 8-year-old. Well, it says it.
Oh, it's ABC News.
ABC News. Oh, my God. Wow.
Yeah.
The San Francisco mom who is injecting her 8-year-old daughter with Botox to get rid of wrinkles. And she insists that she is not the only mom who's doing it. Lara Spencer spoke with the mom, Carrie, and her daughter, Brittany, in a GMA exclusive. And Lara joins us with that story. Hey, Lara.
Yeah, shaking your head. It does sound unreal. A mother injecting her 8-year-old daughter with Botox to prevent wrinkles the little girl thinks she has. And it didn't stop there. The mother has also waxed her little girl's upper leg area to keep up in the intense world of kiddie pageants. I sat down with the girl, Brittany, and her mom to learn exactly how young
that makes me feel a little
is
better.
too young.
I do it, but it hurts sometimes.
By the way, your dog's
ugly.
Yes.
The pain 8-year-old Brittany describes doesn't come from falling off her bike or losing a tooth, but from this, Botox injections administered by her mother.
Is that legal?
Show me where you do it. Can you point on your face?
Yeah, sometimes I do it right here.
A little bit. And what do you do it for?
Look at the mom. She's just a big fat pig.
They all those pageant moms are fat
you
pigs.
Because you
trying
see
to live her life through an 8-year-old.
Like just like wrinkles and it just.
Your kid isn't a pageant-looking kid either.
No, not at all.
Believe me, I watch them all.
Little Miss Perfect Pageant.
Brittany's mother says she started giving the injections to keep up with the beauty-take-all world of the pageant circuit. An idea she says was planted by other pageant moms.
And they were just telling me about the lines on her face and how, a lot of the moms there, they're giving their kids Botox, and it's pretty much like the thing. I'm not the only one that does it.
Oh, good.
Moms do it.
What a piece. Well, then that makes it okay then.
Making the big impression on the lines on her face and stuff like.
Well, the pageant kids.
Lines on her face at 8.
The pageant kids you just got to give up on.
You for Botox?
Yeah, you can't save them. Can't save them or their moms.
You sure the lines on her face aren't just pillow creases? She wakes up and it's like, You just start injecting pillow creases on your face. It'd be gone in 10 minutes, but Botox.
completely understand.
The mother looks retarded, by the way.
She does.
Like retarded.
It's safe.
Just slightly off, right?
Yeah.
But you're 34. I mean, it's just, I'm just wondering.
I've been doing it for a long time.
That's a 34-year-old woman?
Wow.
What
the fuck happened to her?
You're an esthetician.
Part-time.
Where do you get the Botox?
I'd rather not, put that out there.
Oh.
I do have a trusted source where I get it.
Oh, really? But you'll allow them to show you injecting your daughter? I'm sure the authorities won't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
These photos, taken during one of Britney's Botox treatments, capture just how uncomfortable.
Kid's got ice all over her face, ice bags.
What a piece of shit.
Gauze.
I could say it another 10 times.
It hurts, and I get used to it, and
I get destroyed? What?
a little.
You do.
Just because the mom has a
now I
shitty
don't.
life.
Where is
when I first
the Department of Social Services?
I don't know.
Child welfare.
It's a long story, so we'll stop there. Wow, real long story, huh?
That's a big feature. What are you kidding? They probably teased the shit out of that one.
Well, that's
coming up on ABC News. Botox for 8-year-olds.
You know why?
What?
May sweeps.
May sweeps,
We're
yes.
in the middle of May sweeps.
So they got to get sexy things. They got to get outrageous things. They want to evoke people's emotions.
We got to bring back the news tease because May sweeps.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some news teases again.
Great one. I was watching Bowling for Columbine again the other day. And
just to be annoyed?
Sometimes I watch things just to be annoyed. No, and there are some parts of that movie that are pretty clever and done well. I'll give them that much.
It's a fun movie, but I don't take it seriously.
I'm not taking it as a law. But there's that part where they get to the all the news teases, the society. What is it? This something of fear. The
Culture of Fear.
Culture of Fear. Thank you.
I actually read that book.
Culture of Fear
Changed my life.
Yeah,
it really did.
You realize, one
of the books I read when we were not on the air, and I said, "Holy shit, the media is full of shit."
Not bad. But they were just going through one after another of these just ridiculous headlines from the news teases, and it's just fantastic.
Yeah,
how they do that, and especially like May sweeps. Yeah. They love pulling out the underage stuff, teen things, and they're the first ones that get on anybody for exploiting sexuality, especially in teens and things like that. But they're the first ones to do it.
Yeah, of course. To get the ratings
You'd
up.
never hear about it if they hadn't put it on their news program.
Of course. We might as well do our Hall of Fame of news teasers.
Oh, I love it.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yes, this is for the sweeps.
Danny, can we bring this back? Can we start? We don't have interns. This was grunt work for interns.
Not really. It's just like I can find the news teases, but I need to know where they are. So if it's impossible to find them if you don't know about them.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
Can the listeners send them in?
They could absolutely. Well, you know what? If they could send them in, that's great. But if they could also, if telling me about a news tease is great. But if you know what station and what the news tease was about, that's even better because I could actually get keywords. So if you know it's about toddlers, in a car, say hey, there was something about toddlers in a car on WPJ.
Whatever.
X, in Memphis, Tennessee. Let me know all that stuff, and then I could do it. I could try and hunt it down and grab it.
What email?
I don't even know. Where should we have these things sent anymore? I don't even know what's a good place for
use
this.
Our
Steve C.
Use Opie Anthony at Sirius XM.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Opie Anthony.
Opie Anthony.
Anthony at SiriusXM.com. Putting news teas in the subject header. Because
I want to start up this bit again because we love this fucking
great.
thing. But why not? We haven't done it in a while. We got our Hall of Fame of news teases. It's quick. We'll go one after another.
People.
One city wants to pack all their sex offenders into a 3-block area. Problem is, it could be right next to your house.
Now, we've played hundreds of these over the years, and these are the best of the best.
Yeah.
We only have 8 of them.
That's great. Thinking that you're going to have a sex offender right there next door to you.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's going to happen to everybody.
Sounds like it's a village of sex offenders.
Yeah.
How a twist on the predator law could shut down religion.
That I don't understand how anyone wrote that and rolled it on a teleprompter. That doesn't even make sense.
If you were the newsreader, wouldn't you go, what?
How do you shut down religion?
You can't shut down religion.
And
we've had wars that can't shut down religion.
And we've had that clip. We've had that clip for a while, right?
Yeah.
Religion still rolling
right
along,
still rolling
right?
along, yep.
Still rolling along. And by the way, I don't think there's sex offender town. I don't think sex offenderville
that never
opened
popped up.
No,
that
that never popped up. That is good that we play these because we could kind of look back and see, did any of these things happen?
Oh, good. A new little twist on this.
Yeah, yeah.
Could frequent hiccups be a sign of cancer? Watch News 8 at 10.
Are they? I don't know. It probably, if you have esophageal cancer or something like that, you might get the hiccups, but it doesn't mean that hiccups will mean you have cancer, but it does mean that if you have a certain type of cancer, you might get hiccups. But like, it's different. It doesn't mean that. It's scaring everyone that hiccups.
Or you might get hiccups if you drink soda too fast. So
right.
There's a big drop-off there.
Yes.
Are you normal? Thursday at 11 on News 8.
I love that one. Are you normal?
I gotta tune in. I think I am.
I don't know if I'm normal. I better watch this guy so they could tell me if I am.
We got to bring this bit back so we can add to the Hall of Fame. Here's another one.
The problem solvers have uncovered sexual predators sent to live in our nursing homes.
Do you really know who's living down the hall?
Could this happen to your mother?
It's about time she got some action. Why not?
Yeah, right?
What the hell?
Been a while, whether she wants it or not.
Could your house be making you fat? Tomorrow, CBS 2 News at 5.
How does your house make you fat?
I don't know. Erod's on vacation.
How does that happen?
How does your house make you fat?
Think, and you're pretty good at this shit.
I'm trying to think. Is it the design where you would have to pass the kitchen to get to the bedroom, and it makes you kind of open the fridge and eat before you go to bed? Is it something in the air?
How does your house make you fat?
How does your house make you fat? I can't hear the Twinkie machine. There's Twinkie machines in your house. That would be very bad.
You take a shower and what? Whipped cream just comes out? And you don't know what the fuck?
How does house?
Somebody help me out.
Now, I'm trying to picture the reporter doing the story, right? They're going to a house and they'll go, all right, let's show you now. If you don't go out, if you don't have a place to exercise, is your house making you fat?
All I had to do was type in house making fat.
Wait, before
this was an article from like last year.
Wow.
So I guess this is one of those slow news topics.
Iron tips from Women's Health can help you lose weight.
Wait, I don't want to know the answer yet because I'm trying to fucking figure this out on my own. How could your house make you fat?
I think it's the layout. I'm going to go with the layout of your house.
But not everyone has a new modular home or whatever.
But they're not saying you could fix it. They're just saying, is it making you fat, I think. I think if you lay your house out in a certain way where you're passing by the food in order to get to things you have to get to, like a bathroom or this or that, and you come out of the bathroom and you just, open the fridge.
What about a lot of automatic stuff? Think remotes.
Yeah. A lot of remotes, so you're not getting any exercise.
You're not getting
something
up as
about
much.
no exercise. Okay.
What about if you got nice air conditioning? Does that...
I love air conditioning. Oh, my God.
How does your house make you fat? Are we going to be surprised by the answers?
I didn't read it.
Oh, okay. So. Yeah. Is your house making you fat?
All right, what do you got in your house? You got heat, you got AC, you got lights. What could the lights do? You got...
fat, unless you're eating them. Oh, no.
This is a weird one, man. The other ones we could tell you why, but...
Yeah, this one always got me like, what?
All right, what's the answer?
Let's see. Number one, turn up the lighting in your kitchen and dining room. Dim lights make food look more attractive, which encourages binge eating.
So if it's dark, you're just going to dig right into any shit that's in your fridge.
That's bullshit.
Let's see. Avoid painting the walls red, yellow, and orange in the kitchen and dining areas. These colors may make us hungry.
I've been around a while now. I've never walked into a kitchen that was red, yellow, or orange, first of all.
Yeah.
It's pretty much bland colors in there, right?
And and if it's yellow, it's not like, oh, boy, the walls are yellow. I'm starving. What we got back there?
It says to use blue, like silverware or blue plates or blue everything because apparently
it makes you blue.
I'm not hungry.
There was some
anymore.
study where people who dined in a blue room ate 33% less food than those that ate in a yellow or red room.
Why?
That doesn't make any sense.
But why?
Oh my God.
I don't even know what. I'm trying to even tell you the color of my kitchen. I guess it's white.
I got a lot of different colors because of cabinets and everything, but
what else?
Okay.
Downsize, it says here. Extensive diet research shows that people eat what's put on their plates.
Ah, well, of course. And that, by the way, has nothing to do with the house. Nothing to do with the house.
Well, this one says stay out of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
That's some good advice.
There you go. Just board it up. I would board it up and never go in there again.
Just get rid of the kitchen.
Leave it like, I don't know, the room of a child that's died. Just shut the door, lock it, throw the key away.
A lot of these are diet tips, not...
Yeah, they're not your house making you fat.
You can't have a house without a kitchen,
Dumb
assholes.
fatties blaming their house.
Well, you should also spray lavender on your bed pillows, folks.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It says studies show that natural remedies like lavender can help promote healthy sleep cycles, which in turn may help promote weight loss.
Yes, sleeping promotes weight loss? Really?
I'm embarrassed to say it, but I have a little lavender in my bedroom.
Do you? Lavender?
I have one of those smoke machines that pops out a little lavender
scent.
Yeah.
A scent to try to relax a little?
We walked into one of these fucking hippie yoga fucking
New age
spiritual
fucking,
new age fucking places. And they got me, though. The stupid thing with the, what is it, the mist?
Yeah.
Is blowing, and all you do is put a little lavender oil on top, and it heats it up or something. I don't know. And then you see the little cloud of lavender mist, and you walk in this place. It smells awesome.
That's kind of cool.
So they got me. I said I need one of those.
I don't like the idea that lavender is a color and a scent. That annoys me.
It's like orange.
Orange, yeah.
I got orange too.
Mint. We could do this all day. What's your favorite scent that's a color out there, folks?
But is mint really a color?
Yeah.
It's green.
It's a color.
It's not like, that smells like green.
What a shitty car. That's an ugly car. What color is it? Mint.
Yeah, I think Danny's right.
I would just say green.
Mint green.
Mint green.
It's a color.
Does forest green.
Oh.
I had a forest green truck once.
Forest?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
my first SUV, my S10 Blazer, was forest green.
I used to follow that one through Wyandanch, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I remember that.
When the fucking shootouts were happening.
It's great.
Orange is a good scent for my little mist machine.
Oh, yeah? You like that, too?
Yeah.
Little orange?
And before you beat the shit out of me, I don't know where the mist machine is these days.
Oh, you lost it?
Yeah, it's been a while. But I did have lavender scent for a while. Sometimes I just put the dumb oil on my pillow and say, fuck the mist. Let's just get some good-smelling pillows, because I don't want to smell my bad breath anymore on my pillow.
You drool. Keep your pillows full of drool.
Right.
Keep simple workout equipment around the house. Just laying around.
What, so you just pick it up and do a little
I like
set?
that. I'm not even going to say the joke, but having dumbbells around your house, that's okay. Well, why is he on vacation?
I know. You're right. Could you hang out in my house? Why? Well, they say we need dumbbells
We need
around the
dumbbells
house.
around the house.
Oh, he would hate us.
Get rid of fat clothes. Again, this isn't your fucking house.
What is fat clothes?
Women often have clothes that span in sizes.
Oh, baggy shit?
This makes it easy to gain weight. Yeah, they keep their fat clothes. I guess if you're fat, you don't want to get rid of your fat clothes because, then you'll have no clothes.
A lot of people don't want to get rid of their clothes because they spent money on their clothes.
Right.
So even though you did a diet and you got down to a nice weight, you're like, oh, man, but I spent like whatever on that.
I could wear a belt.
Jacket. Yeah.
I'll wear a belt with it.
Yeah.
Decorate slim. What the hell does that mean? Keep a magazine clipping, women's health perhaps, on your fridge. Use this visual to help you imagine how you will feel when you achieve your goal. Again, that's not really a house thing. That's a fucking stick something on your fridge thing. And how are you going to see it if you're supposed to stay out of your kitchen?
It's so stupid.
They're stupid. They told us to stay out of the kitchen, but then put shit on your fridge.
Right.
Move your fridge to your bedroom.
Right. We don't have to do the rest. It's just dumb.
Oh, it's dumb.
We're in the Hall of Fame of news teasers because I think we're finally going to bring this bit back. So this gives everybody a little example of what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Not the basic news tease. They got to be over the top, and then you get a hold of Travis and Danny at Opie Anthony at SiriusXM.com, okay?
Right.
We got 2 more in our Hall of Fame. We only have 8 total.
And the ingredients in shampoo that can make a boy develop breasts tonight at 10.
That's just stupid.
That's fantastic.
That's just stupid.
That is so
How much shampoo would you have to use to grow breasts if there was a little ingredient?
I just picture some boy with Head and Shoulders just rubbing it into his tits.
Right.
Come on.
Once again, the ingredient, what is it, like whipped cream or something?
What
you can't
is
help
it?
yourself and you gotta fucking eat it while you're shampooing
I don't know.
your
No,
hair?
it goes into your head. It's go into your head, does it?
That's dumb.
Is it a hormone that's in certain shampoo?
And how much do they grow?
Make you grow breasts. You get just giant double Ds in one day. You wash your hair, you go to bed, you wake up, you got giant tits. And as a young boy, is that bad? You could just play with them. And
remember our
big clothes.
Remember our old friend, the breast hypnotist?
Oh,
we should
God.
go. We should do some old school bits one day.
Oh, God.
This goes way back. But I knew it was all. I knew he was a carny and full of shit. But
yeah.
But you got these women to come in and they would just talk about their breasts.
My breasts got bigger.
You think they got bigger? Can you take a look?
And then they were measuring them, and you could tell, like,
and they're squeezing each other's breasts to see if they fucking got big. And of course, me and you were like, oh yeah, they got bigger. All right.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Are you sure?
How about I punch them? They swell up. They're bigger.
This hypnotist would fucking do a little mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, he's like, it's increasing the blood flow. And then they would take a measurement with a tape measure and pretty much like cinch it up and squeeze their tits down when they first measure it. And then when he's done, it's pretty much hanging, barely brushing their tits. You've gained 2 full inches around you. Oh,
because it's part of the carny game. Everyone wants to believe. So if you're the one being having your breast measured and you know like the tape's a little loose, you're not going to be the broad that says,
hey, tighten that up.
Tighten that up.
No, you're going to go, oh, my breast got bigger.
You want to believe they got bigger in the end. It was brilliant on this guy's part.
Yeah.
He was one of these radio guys that, well, he was hired by literally every radio station in America. That was his job, going from station to station to station. And what did he have? Something he was selling? Oh, I think the tapes, right?
The tapes, yes, his tapes that would you'd put them on and relax and listen to them, and your tits would get bigger.
He said they would get even bigger. He goes, "Look, I only got an hour on the radio, and look, you gain 1/3 of an inch, but if you do this,
step right this way behind the curtain and see the tits get bigger.
If you do this regularly,
ladies and gentlemen,
when I'm not around. Well, how do you do that? Well, you got to buy one of my cassette tapes."
On my tapes. What are people still doing that type of radio? Like, are there, or did that dry up for all those people? Because we used to have those guys on and other similar hacks selling their shit.
I was certainly a student of radio, and I realized the other day I was driving to Long Island, and I see it in my car. You got the satellite, and then you got the AM, which I do a lot for news, and then there's that weird FM button. I'm going.
When was the last time?
I swear to you, Aunt, it's got to be since we were at K-Rock.
Wow, yeah.
I swear to you. So I finally hit that FM button, and I spun around the dial here in New York to see what the fuck's going on.
What's going on in radio?
Wow.
It's just a disaster.
Wow. It's all just pop music, first of all. Pop music. And more pop music.
Nothing compelling, no talk really,
nothing.
Nothing
Absolutely
even in between the songs.
Nothing.
Personality is gone.
And, we don't have to sell this shit to the people listening, but you notice how much different the sound sounds too.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable to listen to.
Wow.
Because you're so used to, digital with the satellite and all that.
I would love to get in on the conversation with you, but I don't think I've listened to FM even during K-Rock. I
was barely listening at that point, too.
I can't even tell you the last time I hit the FM button.
Wow.
It's all about, AM news
and then these dummies, they still haven't figured out after all these years that you shouldn't take your commercial breaks at the exact same time everyone else is. Because that's when everyone goes to try to find something new.
Find something else.
So what?
Why do they do that?
They're not brave enough they don't believe in their product enough to break the mold?
We can't do that. It's got to be this hour, part of the hour, yeah.
Because the song ends, DJ comes on with complete nonsense. They haven't said anything relevant in, I would say, at least 10 years, except for a handful of shows over the years.
Yeah.
But now no one is allowed to say shit on FM radio. So I'm like, okay, now I want to go see what other people are doing. And every station was in commercials at the exact same time. That is so stupid.
Why would you do that?
I would break that mold because all those other stations, those people, they just want to hear something that's not a commercial.
They're too scared. Do you think a program director has the balls to go into his boss and say, I want to change where we fucking break?
No.
Well, and then if someone did have the balls to actually do it,
and something happened where it didn't work out, he'd be fired in a week.
Oh, yeah.
And they go back to the normal thing because they don't want to give anything time.
Yeah.
Bunch of fucking hacks.
The final news tease from the Hall of Fame is this one.
Sex offenders may be in your house at 11.
Getting fat?
In your house.
Sex offenders may be in your house.
Well, obviously, it could be the cable guy, the plumber. It could be.
Oh, is that what they're going at?
Of course.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody you hire to come in and do a little maintenance.
Do a little work in your house?
Of course.
Could be a sex offender.
I prefer to think that there just might be one there.
Yeah, like you
just
didn't
hanging
know.
out. You just haven't found him yet.
You haven't found him. He's like hiding somewhere.
Oh, how creepy is that?
Shit, I better check my house.
Yeah, there's a sex offender in there. Hey, they were right. He's in my attic.
I haven't looked in the closet for a while.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're
Get
right.
out of here, you.
I think I watched the news.
Yeah. They make it sound, like he's just walking around.
Right. So let's do news teases again if we can. If you get this going, I'd be very excited.
And if anybody wants to send them in again, it helps a lot. Even if you don't have the file, just describe it and we could try to find it. So the city, the local call letters, and you know what, too? Tell us what it actually was about, because a lot of times we get left hanging with a good tease and we
do
don't know.
kind of like to know what the story was.
Right, because we like to try to figure it out. Like the house getting fat thing is just dumb.
Yeah.
And I apologize to Travis and Danny in advance, because now they're going to have to deal with a lot of shitty news teases that someone thinks is good.
Yeah.
This is great. You see this one?
All right.
So Opie Anthony at SiriusXM.com.
All right. Jim Jeffries should be here very soon. Kurt Metzger, a very funny comic who's doing very well on his own. He's warming up for Jeffries at Caroline's this weekend. And Ian Halperin with his Goddesses. You might want to stick around for that, because
I can't wait.
Jim Jeffries likes to be confrontational. Ian Halperin likes to be confrontational. Goddesses are going to have sticks up their asses from the last time we had them on the show. It could be a recipe for disaster.
It's a news tease.
Let's talk about Brock Lesnar next. Let's talk about Roger Daltrey next. Let's talk about Ashton Kutcher next.
Roger D. is in the news.
And let's talk about the latest Bin Laden shit.
Yeah.
Wow, he was... I got to say this before the break. I can't help myself. He was allegedly killed in his underwear?
Yes.
That came out yesterday?
Yeah, that came out yesterday, that he might have just been in his drawers there, walking around in his drawers, and got popped in the face in the undies.
Wow.
You think he had, like, piss stains in the front, and he didn't look like he was in a very clean place.
Just a bunch of drips.
Laundering his underwear. Yeah, a lot of Bin Laden drips.
I think they don't want to... Their quandary is this. They don't want to show the death picture because he probably looks so pathetic.
That we might feel bad for him.
Well,
show fucking pictures of people jumping out the building first.
No, I understand.
Show the picture of him dead.
I want the death pictures, but I'm just saying, if he was in his underwear, he's got the sad gray beard.
Yeah.
Probably haven't showered in a while. Probably just droopy skin in general.
I had a Smithsonian channel on yesterday, and like out of nowhere, I'm just watching some documentary on fucking planets and stuff like that, and it was kind of cool. And then you know how shows don't go to commercial anymore? Really, they just one show goes right into another show.
Mm-hmm.
That happened, and there's the World Trade Center, and then and I'm like, motherfucker, man! I know if I'm in that frame of mind where I kind of want to see it in a documentary that's kind of covering the whole thing, I'm prepared for it and shit. But like that shit, just when it's thrust in your face like that, I was it gave me goosebumps, and I had to grab the remote real quick and get the fuck out of there.
Tough to see.
I don't like that at all, and that's why I want to see the death pictures too, because I really don't give a shit about this motherfucker.
Of course,
I could give a shit if his whole fucking head came off.
Of course,
because I still 10 years later get that feeling when it's thrust on you like that.
Right. Of course, we should be seeing these pictures.
Fuck yeah.
I could handle the planes hitting, handle it. I'm not saying I could handle the buildings falling, because that was so amazing.
Yeah,
horrible. Don't get me wrong, horrible, but so amazing that could even happen.
Right.
It's like, what? But the one thing, and I'll say it again, those fucking people jumping.
Yeah.
That's my line. I can't watch that shit
because it becomes something.
I know when the planes hit, killed a lot of people.
Yep.
I know when they're fucking collapsing, killing a shitload of people. I get all that, but to see just the individuals one by one jumping,
individual.
that's where I can't handle it.
Because you start putting yourself in that mindset
Is that
of
what it
what
is?
the fuck does it take to have to do that, and you don't even want to think that for a second that you would have to do something like that.
Right.
So yeah, that freaks you out. It's also the sound, like the street level cameras of the planes flying in, and one building burning, and then the other plane coming in, and just hearing like the screams and oh my gods and holy shit, like you hear people cursing and stuff like that gets me like fuck. I get so mad again.
And you know, I might piss off some people in America, but hearing New Yorkers say that,
yeah, believe
isn't that
me.
weird? Because we were brought up around. You know, we were born in this area. I mean, I did radio all over the fucking place, but spent most of my time in the New York area and Long Island.
The building
and
had
all
been
that.
bombed already once, so it was kind of like.
But to hear that type of reaction from New Yorkers, like, we've talked about it. A guy could walk down the sidewalk with a knife in his fucking neck, and most people won't even turn and
Don't
look.
matter.
Because they got places to be.
There was a guy last night. We after Red Eye, we went to, of course, one of the local gin mills and had a couple of cocktails. And there was a guy in the middle of the road that we were on. It was, I don't know, like 48th, something like that. And he's in the middle of the road with two shopping bags playing the harmonica.
Nice.
And cars had to go around him. But no one stopped. No one asked, are you okay? What are you doing? Do you need help? Everyone was just walking down the sidewalks. Cars were veering around him. And he's just playing the harmonica in the middle of the road, pacing back and forth. It's the weirdest fucking place.
Why don't you film that shit? You're driving me nuts.
No, I was very, we were actually talking and said, Opie would have filmed that.
Yes.
I'm just like,
I can't
Guinness, please.
I can't pass that shit up. You gotta film that shit. You're driving me nuts.
But that's just it. It's like no one was filming it. No one was talking to him. And that's part of like living around here is the total desensitizing of the outrageous.
I film my stuff mostly for people that don't live in New York because of what you just said. Most people don't give a fuck.
They don't care enough to pull their cameras out and film it. You're right.
I mean, you got to be naked, yelling and screaming Jew and the N-word on the fucking subway, and then they'll pull out their cameras like we saw the other day.
Ran.
But the other shit, it's not important enough.
Not good enough. It's just a guy playing the harmonica in the middle of the road.
Speaking of videos, we had those young magicians in yesterday.
Yes.
Gotta explain something. We filmed all the tricks. The guy turning the dollars into hundreds came out really well, and I made him redo it for Kenny outside the studio. The video's worth watching because Kenny is the worst audience ever for anybody. We all know that. He could give a fuck, even though it was pretty amazing to see this up close and try to figure out how he does it, because obviously it's a trick.
Yeah.
I love the people. It's a trick. Obviously, as the doll. Yeah, we know.
It's like we know it's a trick. We weren't amazed by his magical
I'm embarrassed
powers.
by some of the comments that I see on these videos. Yeah, we know it's a trick, you idiot. But what you want to do is try to figure out how it's done.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty fucking amazing when you see it 3 feet in front of your face.
Yeah, and things are changing. When something changes
that fast,
right in front of your face, that fast,
you're like, what?
You're
the
amazed.
Fuck? Yeah, but you're not thinking for a moment that it's real magic.
It's real magic.
And so I filmed that, and I filmed the kid with the balloon and the cell phone. The kid did a pretty good job at that trick.
Yeah.
And those are both up on my channel, but the other two didn't come out well. That's why there's no video.
Yeah.
The Asian kid did a hack trick, unfortunately, because he's
little foam things that can change sizes, and you could squish a bunch of them in someone's hand, and they won't even know that there's 10 foamy things in their hand until they open it.
And it's a shame because he was the best magician in the documentary. He was amazing.
Yeah. But the girl, I could give a shit if she was fucking doing the look. I'm pulling my thumb off. You know the trick you do? If she came up to me and said, I got your nose, I'd be like, she's the best magician ever.
All right, we can put
She was probably the hottest thing walking around on the planet.
She was
she was retarded hot.
She was beautiful, man.
Oh, God.
All right, you know what? Then I'll put it up, I guess.
Yeah,
but her acting was bad.
Her acting was terrible. Her magician acting, by the way, is usually pretty bad anyway. But she was over the top.
But she lives in L.A., Malibu.
Of course,
you would think she would have taken an acting lesson by now, living out there for her magic.
Just wear a bikini on the beach.
And then
I'd like to see her naked.
Yeah. And then it involved a magazine that was worn. It was just.
Yeah.
So I figured I can't post that. But now you're right. I guess I should have posted just because she's so hot.
Just for the hotness factor, you gotta post that.
And then they're just going to rip her apart for her bad acting.
For bad acting and bad trip, but who cares?
All right.
She's,
you know what?
She's
You're
what
right.
they call a babe.
You're right. We'll try to put that
in
up.
the day. A babe.
Try to put that up sometime this weekend.
Helmet cam. You know something? I was looking at some of these goddamn things down at B&H. I want to get one of these for my drives. Because I can't pull the phone out every time I have an altercation because I'm in an altercation.
How big?
But I always have altercations. So if I could strap a fucking camera to my head, it would be unbelievably entertaining.
Why aren't you doing that?
I know it. I got to get one of those.
How big is the helmet cam? Because I was looking at some...
They're pretty small, man.
I need some fucking undercover cameras.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm going...
Nanny cam? Something like that?
No, I need like one with goofy glasses.
Goofy glasses cam?
Yeah, because I got some ideas, but every time you fucking show the HD flip, people, they know...
They clam up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you got to get them in their natural habitat.
But where is that at B&H? I didn't see that.
I saw that at B&H.
Where did you go? Upstairs?
You go to the consumer video part.
Yeah, I know.
And then the glass case where they have accessories for the consumer video part. It's like people behind a counter.
Yeah.
You go there.
Why there?
I don't know, but because they kind of hide them back there. That's where I got the case, the underwater case for my Canon camera.
But can I get the big goofy glasses? That's
I don't know if they got the big goofy glasses. I would assume you could buy the goofy glasses.
And how big is the helmet cam?
Helmet cam is like a little fucking tube almost that goes on the side of like a bicycling helmet. But you could put it on a headband or a visor or a hat.
How big is that
Put it
thing?
anywhere. Look, you can see goggles next to it. See?
Oh, okay.
See,
it's small. This thing
pretty small.
It only weighs like 5.3 ounces, it says there.
And it's very good quality.
Oh, yeah, look.
That's it on a bicycling helmet.
Light the fuck on.
You know,
I don't wear bike helmets.
This one looks pretty sweet.
Fuck
It's
bike helmets.
1080p.
That's pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking I got to get one of these because I'm constantly yelling at ethnic cab drivers and saying horrific things to them. And I think it should be captured on video.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that you could totally mount right on your dash.
Yeah, but the thing is, I want it somewhere on my head, so when I turn and roll the window down and start yelling at the cabbie...
You get it on a pivot, though.
Yeah, but I'm so quick on the draw to turn and start yelling that I couldn't really turn. It's got to be my line of sight.
Yeah, I agree with you.
My line of sight. I would fucking attach to my Yankee hat on my drive home. I don't care. I'd clip it right on the side and be like, I'm driving.
Does that thing have clips?
You could probably get an accessory.
Easy?
I'm sure there's something.
I could give it the presidential solution, as they call it, and rig something.
I just upgraded my fucking camera. I can't wait to start playing around with it.
Oh, thing's great.
That Canon thing.
Yeah. I picked up one of those. The Vig, what's it called? The Viv, it starts with a V.
Yeah.
That model. It's great.
It's ridiculous. I fucking love it.
HD.
I love it.
Some real deal shit. That's great. Look at that fucking thing.
Oh, that's the
nice.
Yeah, that's the one
like
for the
head. A couple of $100, you're in. I'm yelling at cabbies. I'm fucking yelling at pedestrians.
Oh my God! All right, Ann, I got to help you out. I got one of these things. Go ahead, Cliff.
Hey, it's called the GoPro HD, and it's got a vehicle mount. You can mount it right to the front of the Mustang. It's all in HD. You get like an hour of footage. It's freaking awesome.
All right, listen, I have a GoPro because it's a sporting camera.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot of biking in Central Park, and I had an idea to maybe possibly podcast from my bike because I want to do it different than like Ant and other people. So I figured I have all these stupid thoughts when I'm riding loops in the park. So I'm like, I'm gonna get one of these GoPros, turn it on, fucking talk, and show what the fuck's going on in the
Just
park.
let her rip, yeah.
And then edit it into something, and maybe it'll work. It's just a dumb idea that maybe will never fly. The audio on those things, Cliff, suck.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, it does.
See? So you can't have that.
Can't do that.
It's made...
If you mount to the front bumper of the Mustang, it looks like a freaking movie.
He is right.
Oh, that's cool.
These cameras are amazing because what you do is like he said, you put it on the front of your car. A lot of mountain bikers use them, surfers, all the outdoor sports. The video this thing takes is amazing. He's right. It looks like a fucking movie. But I mean, what they need is one where you could get some good audio too.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can't use mine because I need to talk through my shit. Because I'm not doing amazing things on my stupid hybrid bike when I'm doing loops.
All right, punching out, boys.
I'm gonna pick one of these things up.
The helmet cam?
Yeah. Yeah, I need that. I need it too for the Poconos thing where we got going on 21st.
Get the I'm telling you, get the Pro.
Yeah.
Just for that. Because that you don't need audio. You fucking put that on the front of your bumper, your Mustang or whatever.
Well, I'm also going to take the little Canon up with me. And
but I'm telling you, you have the money.
Yeah.
Get one of the, what is it again? GoPro?
Yeah, GoPro.
That really is a cool camera for sporting shit, as long as you don't care about the audio. Yeah. And it will pick up enough audio if you're on a racetrack.
Taking the Mustang to the track.
You got to see the video in this thing. It's really good, Ant.
Bring everything. Oh.
Yeah, they're totally cool with you recording whatever you want.
Anything. Yeah. That's cool. I want to get a few cool shots like the camera set up right on the side of the track
so you just
when you pass by. And I do want to take the Canon and put it in the middle of the track and go over it.
Oh, nice.
Because that would be a really cool shot, too. And I think my aim's good enough.
You know what?
I wouldn't fucking crush it.
I might have to go up there.
If you did. Might have to? And if I did, fuck it, I'll get another
I might have to go up there because this is where you kill me. You see cool shit too, and you're not fucking filming it, man.
Oh, no, I'm going to film the shit out of this.
All right, good.
Believe me, this one's getting fucking a lot of coverage.
But really,
and helmet cam, too, which will be fucking cool as shit.
Really, listen to me, though. Get the GoPro.
Yeah.
It's just, you throw that on your car.
Right on the front.
And forget about it, because it'll film everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then use your other cameras for all that other stuff. I'm telling you, you'll have a great video.
Nice.
All right. Jim Jeffries has sat down. We're going to take a break. We've been talking for an hour and a half.
He is.
Jim. He's just waking up. I can see in your face.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Jim Jeffries will be at Caroline's all weekend, and we'll talk to him next. 212-757-4100 for tickets. If they're even available at this point. I'd be surprised if they are. We'll continue.
The virus. Get in touch with the Opie and Anthony Show. 866-WOW-1-WOW. Send your feedback to feedback@opieandanthony.com. Opie and Anthony.
Roger Daltrey.
Oh.
Taking Tommy on U.S. tour.
What?
Yeah.
Again?
Really? Is it just him by himself?
Oh, wow, really?
He got pizza approval.
He got pizza approval. He's probably like, Pete, I want to do this. Oh, I'm not sure.
Didn't Pete write most of it?
Well, you want me to fucking...
I think you wrote all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I got your hard drive here. Can I do this? Oh, yeah. Okay, Ed, mate.
I got your hard drive. That was an obscure old reference, but a good one.
How the fuck did he get away with that one?
Well, my friend does a routine about that, which is always the whole idea that he said, I was writing a book about it.
So he's researching.
Because everyone's heard what the doctors have done, and everyone's heard what... Let's hear what the rock gods have to say.
He's researching.
Yeah.
He got away with it, man. He knew some people. He called in some favors.
That's a biggie over there in England, isn't it?
Well, it's also that
it's big
the
here.
fact that people were going, oh, I'm friends with him, and I'm sure he's not a pedophile.
Yeah.
Are we sure that anyone's not? You know what I mean? Like I'm friends with a lot of people, and I've never officially met a pedophile.
Right.
I assume that I know some.
You probably know some, but it's like,
I've never
wait a minute.
officially met one.
Yeah, he never pulled me aside and go, hey, check this picture out, you know? Yeah, it's always very clandestine. And, Roger Daltrey, Pete Townsend got away with it, but then you look at Gary Glitter, I guess his lawyer wasn't as good.
Well, no, see, Gary Glitter kept on pushing the argument, though. Gary Glitter got away with it, and then, I got away with it. Off to Thailand on holiday.
Why do we have to get rid of the great song, though, that we hear at every sporting event, you do the fucking Rock and Roll Part 1.
They brought it back.
They did bring it back?
Yes.
Oh, they just changed the name or something, right?
Yeah, they called it, like, Stadium Song or something like that.
You sure they brought it back?
Yes. Yes.
I thought that you guys never lost it. We always used to laugh about that in Europe.
Yeah.
It was like a big thing that you guys, when you got excited.
No, they got rid of it for a while.
After he pulled those shenanigans with the kiddie porn, they weren't using it anymore.
It wasn't just kiddie porn in the end.
He was fucking kids in Thailand.
I like how the way he got caught was there wasn't an investigation. His laptop started to get a few viruses in it, so he took it in for repairs.
What a dummy.
Yeah, that happens when you look at a lot of porn. Why do you think I have a Mac?
Right.
Actual children fell out of his computer. Nude children.
Yeah, if you're a pedophile, you should be throwing away your computers like you do your old socks. Why would you ever Why would you ever bring it in for repairs? What's wrong with you?
You just shove it in a fucking MRI machine,
right,
and crank it up.
That should be the price of doing kids.
That's the price of doing kids. One laptop every fucking 6 months to a year.
Your accountants are going, you're going through a lot of laptops.
Yeah,
you know.
Believe me, it's a lot cheaper than the alternative.
But being an old rocker, you know, you really got to get through this.
You know, me and Ann are convinced. And who was in recently talking about Thailand? Oh, the guy from Hangover 2.
Yeah, yes.
And by the way, I guess we were supposed to beat that guy up because he had a bad experience with Ron. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard about that, but
what was his name?
It was after the fact.
Justin Bartha.
He seemed quite nice.
I thought he came across nice, and I guess Ronnie had a tough time with him, right?
I don't know.
He was promoting National Treasure. This is what I got.
And Ron turned it around, and they got along.
Okay,
but I have no idea.
Well, fuck. Then we almost got bad info.
I know. Yeah.
If you didn't listen to the whole Ron interview, you would think that they had a bad time and we were supposed to beat him up. Ronnie could take care of his own problems.
Oh, please. Ronnie doesn't need any help. And man's a mercenary.
And I do remember listening to that interview as National Treasure, and I remember it got really fucking weird. But I think I didn't make it to the end where they turned it around either.
Oh, why did it get weird? Like, what got weird about it?
How do you get into an argument about National Treasure?
Yeah, really?
That film wasn't very realistic. What are you saying to me?
I'm not going to speak out of turn because I don't know exactly. I just
Telling tales out of school?
Yeah. It got just a little weird. Right, Sam?
Yeah.
How did it get weird? That's all I want to know is, like, what was the vibe that wasn't good?
If he is the guy I'm thinking of, I remember the interview. It was a few years ago, so it made sense because Ron was commenting on him being young. And he would have been... You have the clip?
He was young in that movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the clip? Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's about 3 minutes, but I think it starts like almost immediately.
But I didn't make the connection that was the guy.
Me neither.
Until after, and I was checking my Twitter.
He waited a long time, though.
He waited a long time?
For us or Ronnie?
Ron.
But that just happens. I don't know what to tell people.
Oh, no.
It
was an hour, though.
Yeah, but some talk shows you fly all the way in from L.A. and they bump you.
He must have
because Letterman wants to do a longer bit or something.
Sometimes you buy a hooker and she's just not there.
It doesn't show up.
There's just no one to complain to. They're not unionized properly.
No.
He must have gotten there early because Ron does his interviews like clockwork.
Yeah, Ron doesn't fuck around with that shit.
Other producer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Earl messed up.
Earl might have messed up.
Of course it was Earl.
Because in general,
Earl.
In general, we don't like people to wait ever. But I mean, sometimes, like we might be into something that's working, and you sacrifice, I guess, maybe waiting a little longer. That's the only time, but we don't do it on purpose to fuck with the guy.
What? I'd love to hear this awkwardness.
Yeah, sure. All right, we got a guest coming in, Fez.
That's right, it's Justin Bartha. He is going to appear in National Treasure 2, Book of Secrets. That's opening nationwide Friday, December 21st, co-starring Nicolas Cage. You can go to nationaltreasure.com for
Who's this
more
guy talking, by the way?
Here comes Justin in right now. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks.
Love Ronnie.
You're here in New York City on an ugly day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. This is going to be an easy one with Justin. I mean, you picking up with that?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be arguing every point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just get into the studio.
Call Breen and say good work.
Okay.
Yeah. Justin's here. Brand new movie out. And it's
a good movie. It's a fun movie, I gotta say.
Yeah?
Yeah, I promise you this. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what they pay me to say.
So, the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with this...
Pause this.
Wow. He's the one being the cock.
Whoa, man.
And did you hear him say about his coat? Nobody would take his coat. I remember Ron specifically mentioning that he got pissed off because he walked in and said, I just got here and nobody's taking my coat for me.
Really?
Yeah. He said it in that clip.
No one's taking my coat today.
Roland's moving his head back and forth. Listen, we had a good time with Justin Bartha. I didn't get a feeling that he was a douche like he's coming across in this clip, certainly. I don't know
Maybe it's the environment he walked into.
I will tell you something, though.
But Ronnie has nothing to do with it.
No.
Ronnie was being,
But
you know.
sometimes you can act like a bit of an asshole and you have to check yourself afterwards.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's plenty of times in my life where I've gone, I was the cunt in that situation.
Oh, I was the asshole. Shit.
I'm amazed it's the same guy.
Dude, but yeah, now I was, yesterday during the interview, there were a couple of instances where he really wasn't elaborating much on something. Like his answers were very short and you're left, like, you were waiting for a longer answer to maybe come up with the next question. So there was a little gap there where it was a little nervous for a second, like, uh-oh, is this going to be like, this guy's not really talking. But then we just kept talking about other things. Then we started talking about our own fucking lives and showing, and he joined in and it was all fun. But you could tell, like when Ronnie said, oh, this is going to be an easy one, it was because he just said, it's a beautiful day. Yeah. And then it was over.
He was also young here, so maybe since this movie, publicists...
Young, dumb, and full of cum?
Exactly.
Yes, Sam.
Well, why didn't he go to Norton yesterday? Thanks for seeing the movie, because Norton openly admitted he didn't see Hangover.
Because maybe now
he learned.
Fuck around
and
in
secondly,
the
I'm not gonna trash the guy. We had a good time with him. We really did. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't feel a problem with him.
No, this isn't a trash.
But this
at
is
all.
really interesting to hear. The same guy on Ronnie's show from a few years ago.
I love
and
the set of balls on Ronnie too.
And I'm sure Ronnie had every right to do what he did. Obviously,
so much fun to listen.
I would love to know his side of the story and what made him all pissy when he came in. But Hangover 2 doesn't need any promotion. It's going to do fucking ridiculous numbers. So we kind of blew off the movie really yesterday. We wanted to just hang with the guy.
Prostitutes in Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand.
That was really the extent of it.
And the movie takes place in Thailand, so it was relevant to the movie. And the guy was in Thailand, so he was able to talk about some of the sex shit that goes on. That's what made it good. But I think what tipped...
I had sex. They never got AIDS.
It's fucking great.
Just like to bring it up.
You know.
I'm invincible.
You just had the fucking test done. No AIDS.
What I love about that story, you know now.
I know now.
Oh, like 10 years later, you finally go,
I've been losing hair for years about it. I mean, I'm telling you, stressed out. My AIDS test, one time I sort of, as an AIDS test in my mind, there was a girl that I used to shag, and I really used to fuck her in every hole, this bird. And then she left me and started dating another guy, and she had a kid, and I'm like, they must test them before the kid comes out.
Oh, so you're hoping other people get tested, and since you haven't gotten a phone call...
See, the thing is, if she's had a child with no complication, if I had AIDS, she had AIDS. Like, it's not a foolproof method. There'd be some doctors who would frown, but I think I'm correct.
Well, I don't think it's a guarantee that if you had AIDS and had sex with her that she was going to get AIDS. There's riskier sex than that, where you're fucking her in the ass and shit.
Yeah. And cutting her.
And cutting her. Jesus. I was coming in her open wounds.
Jesus.
Cutting her.
What the fuck? Let's go back to Justin Bartha from a few years back on Ron and Fez. Same guy we had in yesterday. Had a good time with. You backed it up a little bit, Travis?
You had a problem with...
Slightly?
On the Ron and Fez show, though.
Yeah, let's hear the rest of this clip. It's great.
So, the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with this attitude.
I don't understand.
It's almost behind enemy lines for you, brother. You better watch this is not
Bring it on. Bring it on. What makes for more interesting radio than
for
conflict?
how? We were having fucking interesting radio. You're invited to come in and plug your movie. You can.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to come in here and hang out with us and talk, you can do that.
I thought we were all just having fun and joking around.
We were having fun and joking around before you came in.
Ooh.
And, you could take your coat off outside, too. Take fucking 7 minutes to take a coat off inside.
Dave. Wow.
There's a fucking show going on.
I didn't realize that it was going to be like this, guys. I just got in. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you came in with the man right off the bat.
With the man?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You came in with attitude.
Well, I was just joking around. It wasn't a serious attitude. I thought that's what this kind of show was.
Ooh.
I thought
so you'd have... Oh, well, thanks for listening to the show first. Well, I mean, I didn't see your movie, and you acted like somehow I fucking let you down.
I was just joking. I didn't expect you to see the movie. You didn't let me down. You didn't let me down at all. My God. Would you like... Can we start over? Can I apologize for...
Sure you can.
This is uncomfortable.
Sorry, guys. I didn't mean
Not
to
a problem at all.
with you at all.
Love it.
Okay,
Fucking love it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not seeing National Treasure now.
Okay.
So tell us all about your movie.
Okay, it's a sequel to National Treasure, which is a movie that came out a few years ago, and it's starring Nicolas Cage. And it's a treasure hunting movie. It's an adventure movie in the spirit of Indiana Jones.
All right. Now, I did see the first one.
Okay.
And that one was all about Philadelphia.
Right. It was. It took place a lot in Philadelphia, yeah.
So this one, what happens?
Well, we go international. In this one, we go to London and Paris, and it's a lot bigger in scope, a lot more action, a lot more adventure.
All right.
Oh, this is so
Yeah,
much.
we're not going to be able to get over this, are we? Was it too tense for you?
Not at all. I'm having a great time.
Fucking Ronnie.
That fucking rules.
Now, I have the next minute and a half if you want it. It's a separate clip. I don't know.
Holy shit.
What happens?
That fucking Ronnie rules.
I completely.
His voice is condescending as fuck in it.
Yeah,
it's set
he's
in
like,
London, and now we're going to thing. And
That's great. Hey, I was just joking around.
I completely remember this now. I didn't realize it was the same guy.
I didn't know what type of show this was.
I think Ronnie is probably the most honest motherfucker ever to be in any entertainment medium. For him to just go, yeah, we're not going to be able to get over this.
It's a great moment.
Shit. Fantastic. Of course, I want to hear at least the beginning of the next
it's a great
clip, just in case.
And how much do you miss Eastside Dave here?
I know. You think
how much do you miss the fucking guy?
You take your coat off outside. What's fucking wrong with you?
I know Ronnie's got some good guys around him now, but fuck.
Eastside Dave.
I'm not trashing anyone else that's on that show,
That's
but
great.
That Eastside Dave shit is fucking gold.
What's Dave's website? We ought to plug it too. It's like Eastside Dave Country. He does videos that fucking make me laugh my balls off.
Absolutely.
And I'm not sure if they're genuinely funny or they're funny because I know Dave. Like, I can't figure it out.
Maybe you think they're funny because you think Dave is really cute.
Dave's cute? Is it because Dave's hot and has blonde hair and puts a banana on his face? I caught so much shit for that. Someone
wanted me to turn you on to another girl that does videos like that. Goofy cute with the one with the big boobs.
Is she the one that dressed like a cat sometimes?
The Japanese word of the day or something?
Oh yeah. I know.
You know that one?
I've seen her. I've seen her.
You
before.
like her too?
She's not as goofy.
Like she does the Japanese word for the one I saw, exercise, I think.
Yeah.
And then she like does fucking push-ups.
And she's into like Hello Kitty stuff and things like that. Yeah, I've seen her before.
Not as good?
No, not as good. That blonde is fucking great.
Right.
I like that blonde chick. And by the way, a lot of people were tweeting her saying that we were talking about her, and she goes, she commented, and she said something like, "I love you guys" or something to me and Jimmy. Me and Jimmy's name was up there, and then Jimmy fucking tweets like, "Oh, just love me a little more than Anthony." It's like, oh, now you're coming around, you cock? Fucking Norton, man. Fucking Norton. She
didn't even mention me?
Nah, you were really being harsh on her, I think.
What the fuck? I wasn't being harsh on her.
Jimmy was being fucking...
Jimmy was the
prick.
He was the cock blocker.
The second we were on her radar, Jimmy turned around and fucking was like, hey, love me a little more than Anthony. Motherfucking Jimmy Norton, huh? Fucking Jimmy Norton! Motherfucker! You motherfucker, Jimmy Norton!
People out there in Twitter land are confused. Roger Daltrey was not the pedophile.
Well, we don't know.
And we don't even know if Pete Townsend was because he got away with it. But people are confused that Roger Daltrey was the one that had problems with the computer. No, my friends, that was Pete Townsend. Do not make that mistake.
No. Roger was very careful about his pornography.
They're doing Tommy, which is outdated.
Yeah, isn't that kind of
it's hard. I'm into pinball. It's hard to buy one.
Well, no, what's happening? There's a trend in music now where these bands are going out and just playing one album.
Yeah.
All the way through. It's becoming kind of a thing.
Is he going to update it like I'm an angry bird wizard? There has to be a twist. Angry bird wizard. It's like just kind of update it to the new games. And
I just bought a pinball machine.
You did?
Yeah, I fucking love pinball. I love pinball.
It's fun.
I love it too.
I love it. There's only one company that still makes them, Stern, out of Chicago, man. That's fucking great. Yeah, all the other ones shut down.
Only
one left in the world. And they've just got a Tron one that's just been announced yesterday. I look at it on the internet.
Neutron?
Neutron pinball machine that looks pretty fucking
My
shit hot.
favorite fucking pinball machine ever was at NEW. That goddamn Terminator game was great.
Oh, I thought you were going my direction.
What? Oh, the Rolling Stones?
The vintage Rolling Stones pinball machine?
The pinball machine sucked.
No, that sucks.
It's so
the old one.
old.
There's
Yeah.
a brand new Rolling Stone one, which was the last one they brought out before Tron, which has like a little moving Mick Jagger, but that sucks balls as well. I got Spider-Man, but the best machines are the Twilight Zone, Addams Family, and Medieval Madness are your best three.
Oh, I gotta get that pinball machine. That I want in my fucking bar. That was one of the best fucking machines ever. The Terminator fucking pinball.
Terminator 3 is better than that one.
Is it?
It's a better machine, yeah. The Terminator 3. It has the guns and it has a little thing
CPU
in the back glass where it goes up and down.
I love that one. Get the CPU.
That one.
Run. We have to get the ball around and fucking run.
Jim Jeffries in the studio. I love the Rolling Stone vintage pinball machine.
It's got a beautiful back glass. Beautiful back glass, but it's a shit game.
Yeah.
You know what? It broke nicely when I took a sledgehammer
Yeah, you took a sledge to it.
I had some old school Rolling Stone fans and gamers that wanted my fucking head.
Yeah.
They were pissed that I took a sledgehammer to this fucking thing.
What's that going for? 3,600?
It's collector's quality.
So why don't you get one for your basement?
I am.
Get the Terminator 3.
Terminator 3 is better?
Is a better one, yeah.
Dude, it better be better because I loved the fucking
How about you pull
Judgment Day one was great.
Pull
Terminator
out your
2.
credit card and buy it right now. That's perfect for
Buy that bitch.
I can
your bar area.
I can never enjoy or purchase, not like I'm about to purchase a pinball machine, but I can never purchase a pinball machine up for a movie that I didn't like. So I would never be able to have a Terminator 3 pinball game ever.
The thing is, the pinball machines hold their value. You buy one, they're the same. Like
as long as you keep in good shape, I would
well, it depends what one you get. Like that one will hold. It's about 3,006, but it would have been like 3,000 brand new in its day.
But don't you need a mechanic?
Yeah.
No. I've got.
I mean, how the fuck do you?
I've got to
fix it.
I've got a guy.
You got a guy.
You got a guy.
You got a guy.
I got a guy. We all have a guy.
That's all you need.
My guy's Kevin Dillon's personal assistant.
Oh, really?
As long as you got a guy.
Terminator 3.
People say Ann is correct. That's the greatest pinball machine, the one you talked about.
See, man,
from NEW days.
I know.
Yeah, but your one's a more classic one, but that one's better play.
I got to play the Terminator 3. I haven't played that one. But playing Terminator 2, it was one of the best playing games. There was so much shit going on in that fucking game. It was great.
Hey, and our old pals are on MSNBC right now. Remember Matt and Trey when they used to do our show all the time and no one knew who the fuck South Park was?
What are they doing?
They're doing the Book of Mormon.
Oh, right, Book of Mormon.
They're the Book of Mormon guys.
14 Tony nominations. How the fuck did the South Park guys get 14 Tony nominations?
Because come on. Seriously?
They're amazing.
They're very talented.
It's nice to see other people getting gray, huh?
A little bit, right?
Wow.
A little bit.
Sorry, we're still talking.
And what you think with that South Park money, they might, the one guy there might
get some medicine or some follicles.
Get some follicles. You got South Park money. Take
Matt
care of
and
that
Trey.
shit.
I don't. This is the thing. If I didn't want to be an actor or something, my hair could go to shit.
You wouldn't give a shit, right?
The more money I make, the more women I sleep with. It doesn't really come down to looks,
to the hair or anything.
This is the whole thing that they think that. When I was 20, I was the best looking I'd been in my life, and women who were 20 wouldn't fuck me because they'd call me immature. Because I live with my parents or something like that. Right now, I haven't matured a fucking day in my life.
You might have went backwards.
I am the ugliest I have ever been. But my bank account's at its highest, and I'm fucking the best looking women in my life.
You are the man.
I fucked someone the other day that was born in the 90s. That's ridiculous.
Fantastic, right?
No, but it's such a vivid era for me, the 90s.
Yeah, vivid. It doesn't even fucking... You remember doing things like when that girl was born.
Other people.
Right.
When she was born.
Yeah, when she was born. Yeah.
Wow,
that's
crazy.
I mean? And it's not... And you feel like you're doing something illegal. Like that girl didn't know what a cassette was. You know, it was just that level of really...
I literally once had to check on state laws.
Yeah.
I had to check with one girl on a state law.
Turns out you can't punch any of them.
I love my kids.
And the fucked up thing, and I've said this before, if a girl is 17, let's say, and she's in New York State,
sure,
you can have sex with her no matter what your age is.
Right.
Age of consent.
Yeah.
But you can't show her any type of nudity or pornography on a computer, and you can't photograph her. But you could take her to bed and fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah.
But don't let her see any nudity around in photographs.
No, and I agree with that.
Hey, believe me, I'd rather have the fucking part than going through a photo album.
16 in Australia, across the board.
All right, I'm moving officially. I'm renouncing my patriotism.
This is what I always hate, because America, I think, is the only country that has the 21 drinking age. And every time you have that debate with someone, when they talk about how everyone else in the world has 18, everyone always uses this example. They always go, if you can send someone to war with a gun as they're being fired on, at least the person could have a beer, right?
Yeah.
Nah, throw that fucking argument out the window. If you can be gangbanged by 8 black guys, give that girl a beer.
Legally.
Right?
You can be banged.
At 18, you can have 15 once covering your face at once.
I think she's going to need more than just a beer.
Give that girl a shot of tequila.
Just for the pain. Just for the pain alone.
She deserves it.
Hey, can we finish up the Ronnie thing? I'm a little obsessed with that.
Yeah.
I know we're getting to other stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Plus, we have Ian in his, as Danny writes, I'm sorry to throw you to the bus.
Oh, no, that's
I love
true.
the word, and I can't take credit for it.
Trollops. I love that.
His trollops are here.
His trollops.
Don't you guys ever use that word?
No, rarely.
Oh, my mum throws that word out like it's no one's business.
She's a trollop.
She goes, you bring that trollop over to this house one more time.
It sounds better with the accent.
Oh, yeah, trollop.
It's brand new on my radar. I love it.
It is a good one.
Oh, I thought everyone used it. I'm bringing it back.
That's good. Yeah.
I think with this accent, I can actually call a trollop to a face, and she'll think it's charming.
That one is ripe for bringing back.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, back to Ronnie. So there's another clip we don't even know.
Yeah.
But Justin Bartha, who we had a pretty good time with yesterday.
Yeah, it was great.
Hangover 2's coming out soon.
Yep.
He was barely in the first one, let's be honest with each other. Maybe he'll be in this one more. I had a tough time with Ronnie when he was promoting National Treasure 2. Yeah. And here's one more clip, quick.
So the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Treasure.
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about...
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with this ad.
This might have been cut for another show.
Right.
Just get rid of it.
That's all right. It was fun to listen to again anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know why this fucking guy.
Fucking Ronnie.
Don't fucking do that to Ronnie. He's usually pretty cool under pressure.
He is. He was great. And like I was saying, Eastside Dave, hearing him in that clip is great, and his videos, he's insane.
You see the one on the beach?
I saw the one on the beach.
Guitar?
I saw this when he does this fucking house, this old house.
I'm Dave Vila. He's out of his mind.
He should be making money.
And
Stupid he's not.
Oh, I remember him. He's the guy who ate shit in front of us.
Yes.
He wiped his ass with a bit of toilet paper, then put it in his mouth and ran around.
And that's why he's not making money.
Could you crank the sound up just so I could hear what he's saying on this one?
Hello, I'm David McDonald, and welcome to my website! Welcome to my website!
He's jumping around his yard like a mental patient.
He has a lovely yard.
He's crazy.
He's nuts.
The guy is insane.
So what is his actual occupation?
Unemployed.
I don't know. He does
he's doing shitty radio.
Some AM radio, is it? I don't know.
It's a cracking looking webpage.
But it is a good looking webpage.
Absolutely.
Very cool.
He's doing shitty radio.
Frames are making a big comeback.
Frames.
Is all frames.
Where he can't be crazy. He's got to play straight on the radio.
Yeah, so he does all his insanity on these videos.
And once again, the company just didn't feel like giving him a raise, which was, in the end, nothing. No one would have even noticed if he got a raise. That's how little he wanted.
I know.
And they wouldn't give it to him, so he had to leave.
I don't understand
He couldn't
that at all.
afford to come here anymore. So he was asking for a raise basically to cover expenses so he could afford to come here, and they said no.
And when management
Which is just amazing to me.
Can't see that is a talent that should be on the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they don't know enough about the show to realize he is the fucking guy. No, they must not.
No.
Or they would have been, he's definitely worth giving extra money to.
I was just talking to someone that's been here, how long did they say? 6 years, I think?
Yeah.
He hasn't had a raise in 6 years. His job title changed where he has way more responsibilities. You know this person I'm talking about. I can't throw him under a bus. But they refuse to change his job title because if they do that, then they'll be forced to give him more money. So he's making the same exact money, even though he has way more responsibilities, and his job title actually would be different. Because their philosophy is, we all know what the philosophy is around here. Pay one guy.
Pay one guy. And
that's their philosophy, and I'm not, if you think it's going to work for you, fine. And I'm not even bitching about Howard, because if we could get that deal, we would fucking take it in a second, of course. But that's their philosophy.
But the thing is, their philosophy is also, if you don't like it, leave. We'll just get somebody else in here for the same money or less money. But they don't understand that you can't do that with talent.
Okay.
It's like, you could do it with somebody that's in sales. I understand. Somebody that's fucking doing some of the billing things, whatever. But you can't take an on-air guy, especially like Dave, that was just hysterical, funny, people loved him, and use that same formula that we're just going to, leave, we'll get someone else. You can't just come up with another guy like that.
Well, and with that said, we've been in this building over 2 years now, and we've seen people leave.
Yeah.
And the people replacing them, it's a lower level. And that's why we have a bathroom that is...
That looks like monkeys are in there throwing shit against the wall.
Because they're basically hiring...
That's what they're hiring.
They're basically hiring monkeys now.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm not talking about I'm not going racist with this. I'm just saying...
Yeah. No.
Intellectual.
No. We are talking... No, I mean, they're like apes. Going into the bathroom.
And
we were talking about that earlier.
Just
shitting and not even flushing. And I understand you don't want to touch the flusher thing, but use your foot. Just how do you walk out of a stall with a big load of shit left in the bowl?
Between me and you, they offered me a radio thing, and I just sort of...
Here?
Yeah, the money was so appalling.
Oh, it's an insult.
That I went and did a podcast, and I'm earning double that from my living room.
Right. Why wouldn't you? So why wouldn't you do that? You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Good for you.
There's no surprises here. That's where we're heading.
Yeah.
That's where we're heading.
Gearing up.
Either together, separately, or a little of both. I don't know, but that's where we're heading.
Gearing up.
Because it's not going to make sense at the end of this contract to continue doing it this way.
You can be guests on my one.
Huh? That's fine.
Come in.
We're heading that way because they don't respect us. We haven't had a raise in 3 years.
Yeah.
And we've grown the audience, certainly.
Our agent had to come out of the last negotiation we had months back,
Beat to shit just to keep the status quo. I mean, really, he had a fight like a motherfucker.
Just to get us where we were.
And it's like, please.
It was so insulting. I don't even know why we walked in this building.
And why? Because you got to hear, everybody's taking a cut.
Yeah, everybody, but not us, motherfucker.
We took our cut already.
Yeah.
But then they wanted us to take it down another to about 40% of where we were. What the fuck? So we know where we're heading. There's no, disillusions here.
Oh, please.
I'm not continuing under these circumstances. No fucking way.
I probably got $300,000 of broadcasting equipment
ready
in my
to
basement
go, right?
at this point. And I'm having a guy come in and he's putting lighting trusses in that room in the studio now, so I could hang the lights and don't have to have them on light poles anymore.
Right.
This is going to be just fucking ridiculous looking.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Oh yeah, fucking A.
You two breaking up? Is that what you're telling me?
Nah, it's one of those deals where it's like fucking.
No, the Opie and Anthony brand is what it is. We'll figure out what that means next, but
we'll be on monitors from our own houses, just looking at each other. Hey,
you can't continue this way. It just can't.
That's what they do with Bob and Tom show in L.A.
Yeah.
That cunt lives in Seattle on a fucking...
He's on a TV set.
He lives in an island off Seattle.
Wow, really?
Yeah, not even like in Seattle, like in a lighthouse or some shit.
That's awesome.
So he doesn't leave?
Yeah, you just hear him through the thing. Hey, Jim, good to have you on the show, Jim.
And is there a visual?
They don't even have a visual?
They don't Skype or anything?
Camera in the car. There's nothing.
How do you do that?
I didn't know who he was. I went and did...
Wait, Bob and Tom or Kevin and Bean?
Kevin and Bean.
Kevin and Bean,
right.
Kevin and Bean, yeah, Kevin and Bean.
They do it that way, where they haven't seen each other in person in years.
I saw
they see each other maybe a couple times a year.
I saw them both together because we did the Gibson Amphitheatre gig, me and Bill Burr and Doug Benson and a few others. We did this gig for charity out there, and they sort of like were getting reacquainted with each other. Oh, you've lost weight.
Oh, Jesus. And they do a show every day.
Every day with each other.
Fuck.
Wow, yeah.
How did he swing that? Like, how do you go to your boss and say, look, I just want to stay home, and I'll still do the show. And how do they go like, no? Why don't they say, no, you gotta fucking be here?
Yeah.
Because they got they got their feet planted nice out there.
I'd love to stay home.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would do it from my bed. I would have a studio rigged up where on my night table is a mic stand. And I would
do
swing it in
stand-up
front of my
comedy.
face, laying in bed.
Yeah. I would do stand-up comedy from my bed. If I could just have like a little garage door that I pull up and the audience is there. And I'm going, sleeping in, what's all that about?
Can I?
That's brilliant.
You should just do that.
Sleeping in, what's that all about?
You should sell that as the latest
God
tour you
damn.
want to do from your living room, where these comedy clubs actually have to just put a screen up and go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
live
fucking
to your
great.
living room. I bet you some of those fucking comedy club owners would go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want getting back to Super Agent Bob?
Yeah.
Bob Eatman?
Bab.
I apologize, Bob, if you're listening today.
Don't
I doubt
talk
it.
about that.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
That thing.
I doubt he's listening because I think he only catches us every once in a while. Yeah. Doesn't he kind of look like Henry Winkler's corpse?
Holy shit.
Hey.
Oh, my
Fonzie,
God.
the least cool human that's ever lived.
Ever.
Ever. Oh, I'm a 32-year-old man that lives in a studio in Milwaukee in suburbia.
Right. Upstairs.
I hang out with kids at a milk bar, and when I see them, I say, "Come into the toilet with me." He's the coolest guy. He's the coolest guy on earth.
First of all, I don't know if there's a cool person that lives in Milwaukee, so you're right.
Who's the 35-year-old retard hanging out with the ginger kid?
The loser.
Going, hey, Mrs. M. I used to be a biker. Now I do nothing.
Look,
And he's always threatening violence, but you've never seen him fight.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to have one ginger friend, but if you have two, then people start looking at you like,
what's wrong?
Yeah, Ralph Malph, right?
Ralph Malph.
You can have
Richie
one,
and
but
Ralph.
And then when you got one brunette friend and he's called Potsy. You know,
Potsy.
That's the weird thing about Happy Days. I remember watching it religiously as a kid. I don't remember and enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever once laughing at Happy Days. I don't remember Happy Days.
So why did we enjoy watching it?
I don't know.
You're right. I've never laughed.
You look at
that
my
show.
birthday pictures when I was 8. Me and my friends are all fonzing up in the picture. Like we're all like got
You're
the
8.
thumbs up. Yeah. When we were 8 around the cake going, hey, you know?
Fonzieing it up.
Fonzieing it up, nice.
And you just go, but I don't remember anyone ever sitting there going, oh, Mrs. Cunningham, stop it, you're killing me.
That's so fucking true. Nothing funny happened.
I don't know if this myth is true, but when they had the spin-off, Joni versus Chachi.
versus Chachi.
No, Joni loves Chachi. And that was the 4th or 5th episode when there was domestic violence, Joni versus. But anyway, when it was Joni Loves Chachi, they reckon to this day it's still the #1 most watched pilot of all time in either Japan or China or some Asian country.
Really?
Because the word Chachi means penis.
Right.
I don't know if it's
Joni Loves Penis.
Joni loves cock.
Yeah, and they thought it was going to be something completely different, some anime-looking bitch.
Horseshit.
Yeah, instead of that garbage.
But you like the visual on Super Agent Bob even?
Fonzie's corpse.
Henry Winkler.
Hey.
It has to be Henry Winkler.
Yeah, it is Henry
When you
Winkler.
see him out of the Fonzie character.
Have you ever seen the bronze Fonz in Milwaukee?
They have a bronze Fonz?
It's a statue of Fonzie that's on the river called the Bronze Fonz, and it's life-size, and he is going, hey.
Well, he made that city, man.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, my God.
Wow, they shine that fucker up nice,
the
don't
thing
they?
is, when you're drunk and you walk past it, you could easily start a fight with that.
Wow, that's creepy, man.
Yeah, it's extremely creepy.
That's really fucking creepy.
Yeah. And there's Henry Winkler with it. Doing the fun.
And the thing is, it doesn't have like a little fence around it or anything.
It's just standing there.
Rocking out on the street.
Rocking out. Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
It looks nothing like him, by the way.
Of course.
His face looks nothing like him.
What the fuck does
It looks like a villain from a Guy Ritchie film.
It looks like Tay Zonde.
Fonzie, like I liked Happy Days. Like the first season was done on film. It wasn't done in front of a studio audience. They did use canned laughs, but a lot of shows did then. So it had a film look to it. They did a lot of outside locations. It wasn't just the Cunningham house and fucking Arnold's and shit like that. And Fonzie wore fucking like a windbreaker.
Yeah, he started off in a little white jacket.
barely said a few words. He was the cool guy that just gave these little dumb words of wisdom to the three dopey, nerdy guys.
Yeah.
And then it turned out like everyone liked Fonzie, so he had to become this superhero where by the end he had like magic powers.
Oh, he was jumping the shark. That's where the term comes from.
Yeah, he jumped the shark. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it just became so dumb. And just the other day, as a matter of fact, it came on. And it was one of the last few where no one was left. It was the neighbor guy from fucking Married with Children.
Oh, Ted McKinley.
Yeah, him.
Something like that, right?
And then, like, fucking Joni's friend was a lead.
Jenny Piccolo.
Jenny Piccolo
They finally showed what she looked like.
And
That's
she
how
was
desperate
a
they
lead
were.
character.
But they were desperate. They never showed her when the show was happening.
Everyone was gone.
Laverne and Shirley were more popular. They used to just be Fonzie's date.
It was just,
Were the Cunninghams still together?
Yes, it was the big thing. Like, the big thing was Howard Cunningham. Like, he was the big what's his name?
Do you
Tom
remember,
Bosley.
like, when Fonzie got married, like, he met that girl, like, he was... And then, in the really early episodes, like, the first 4 episodes, when there used to be an older brother in the Cunningham.
Yeah.
And they just stopped talking about him.
Chuck just went away.
Yeah, like, a war happened or something.
They decided, maybe he was one of the first advisors that went into the NOM.
Yeah.
They never came back.
They realized
said, fuck it.
he didn't test well, so they're like, fuck, let's just make believe that never happened. We should take a break because everyone's backing up. We got Kurt Metzger outside, who's helping you out at Caroline's, right?
Yeah, I only got to see him very briefly last night.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Give me that.
Wow.
Motherfucker.
Stanley Kubrick's
Clockwork.
A Clockwork Orange Anniversary Edition.
Nice.
40th Anniversary Edition. 2 discs, new special features.
That was illegal in Australia right up until the mid-90s. And I remember watching...
shitting me?
Yeah.
Clockwork?
Yeah, there was something about mind control.
The rape scene?
Rape scene and mind control or something. It wasn't allowed to be aired. I remember my brother had like a bootleg Betamax version of it that we watched, and I thought it was going to be the most horrific film ever because it was the only banned film.
What a great movie, man.
This is so fucking cool.
Yeah, he'll be here on the 26th.
Oh, my.
That is the shit, man.
Oh, my uncle has got a quote on here.
Oh, yeah?
Robert Hughes. He works at Time.
Oh.
It says, so inventive and powerful that it could be viewed again and again and yield up fresh illuminations. Look at that.
That's the same thing that Pete Townsend said about the webpage.
Fucking Blu-ray.
My uncle made he made the quote.
Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell going to be in our very studio. That's fucking cool as shit, man.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we got Kurt Metzger. We really got a break. And we got Ian Halpern and his trollops. Coming into the studio.
Can't wait to see Ian. Always a pleasure to have Ian in studio.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Opie and Anthony.
You're going to learn all this crap when you get a house. Kurt Metzger in studio is helping out Jim Jeffries at Caroline's.
Yes.
212-757-4100. I think I'm going to have a whole crew come tomorrow night, by the way, Jim.
Excellent, man. Excellent.
Which means some of the paying customers are going to have to be booted, so I got to see. It really bums out Greg Charles when he has to tell a paying customer they got to stand up against the back wall.
Not in the bathroom, though.
Hey, did those ladies last night, those Canadian ladies that look like...
Oh, they loved it. The old birds in the front.
Yeah, they were cool. They came to see you specifically.
Yeah. They're a group of 6 women who would have been in their late 60s, I reckon.
Fans
of mine, yeah. And they all came along, yeah.
Would you finger pop them?
I don't know what that means, but sure. Oh, did I finger him?
No, would you? Would you? Like, what would you?
Not at their menopausal age.
Wait, Jim, you're kind of sick though. What would you do with them?
What we're 60-year-olds?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not that sick.
Who's the sick one?
I'd rather.
Oh, it's Joe DeRosa, right?
Oh yeah, DeRosa.
Oh yeah,
DeRosa would have been all over that.
I don't like Goldberg.
No.
I have a theory on that. Is that whole thing when they go men over 80 can't get erections, and it's like, yeah. They're fucking 80-year-olds. You know what
So
I mean?
simple.
It's so simple. It's like. Where's this old lady porn? What are these old men watching?
Yeah. And why isn't there so much old lady porn?
DeRosa is watching that old lady.
DeRosa wants to watch it.
But I'll watch some MILF porn. I mean, I really will, but I got to
but
limit.
MILF porn's like a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
It is. I'll go up to like 50, dude. If they
Really?
look right.
No,
Their bodies in shape.
Hey, you were looking at a 50-year-old the other day, and you said it was all right.
I said it was all right. That's 1 in a million. It's an anomaly.
That's like finding an old fucking peach and going, this one's not too bad. You're still going to eat the nicer peaches.
You want a nice peach.
I think I could eat around the bruises.
And my whole
I have eaten around those bruises.
my whole take on it also is if you live to be old, there's plenty of time to fuck old.
Yeah.
When you're in your 70s, you're probably not going to be getting any 20-year-old fucking.
I just know when I was 10, I liked 20-year-old women, and people used to joke about like, oh, he's into the older ladies, and I'm 34 now, like 20-year-old women.
20 just stayed there.
It just never fucking changed.
Exactly.
It's like I'll always want a Ferrari, but I can't afford a Ferrari. So when I'm 50, I'll get a Ferrari and I'll fuck a 20-year-old. And people go, oh, look at that pathetic man going through a middle-age crisis.
Yeah.
Achieving goals, my friend.
That's what it is.
Ian Alpern wants in badly, so
he's brought.
He wrote
two birds with him.
I kind of vaguely know.
He's written a book on Michael Jackson that was very well received.
Is that the one that says he's just a gay guy?
Yeah.
Is that his book?
And
how does he find this information out?
Obviously, he goes undercover as Andrew Dice Clay, and fucking, they let him in anywhere. How do you incorporate
obviously
that
just
Dice
like
look?
Corey Feldman, so Michael Jackson family would let him in.
Let's bring him in.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah, well, let's all right, get him in here.
This guy is. Well, I don't even know how to describe him to anyone who hasn't.
Well,
met
he's
him.
Jewy. He's Jewy.
I think he brings a lot of hot girls around because he's very confused about his own sexuality.
Well,
but we don't know.
Bang these girls?
I don't know.
Allegedly, he's alleged
he's
that
got
he
goddesses now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here he goes.
Ian Halperin.
Ian.
It's been a while. We'll enter the studio.
Ladies and his ladies.
That's my twin brother.
How you doing, my friend?
What's
How you
up?
doing there, Ian Halperin? And the two lovely ladies.
Look, he's got to make it a whole thing.
Yeah, he was here one time you were here.
That's right.
Was that the St. Patty's Day, though?
I questioned his sexuality. I was wasted on ecstasy.
Yeah. I remember
I thought
that.
you guys met.
I thought so.
And like he's just babbling. No one knows what he's saying.
Oh, the mic, because he's talking into a mic that
he's
ain't
got
on.
girls that are on his arms.
He's literally, it smells like a strip club in here now.
He's trying to make us.
It's like that mid-level manager of a strip club energy. Like you should have a turtleneck and a chain and the whole thing.
Isn't that a fun gag?
Yeah.
The mic comes off. And
Ian, what's up?
He's holding
My dick.
they're all wrapped.
How are you doing?
Jesus. They're all wrapped in wires from microphones and headphones.
All right, let's get the promo out of the way first.
Uh-huh.
I have another movie airing tonight.
Airing tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where is it airing?
In the States on the TV Guide channel.
All right.
Why aren't these movies ever? Why aren't these movies ever in theaters?
Dude, you know what?
Yeah.
If you'd see the paycheck I'm getting, you would like. This airs in 90 countries.
Hey, I'll fucking,
what is the movie? Simultaneously. Take a guess what the movie is.
Let's see. It's what's on Channel 7 between 9 and 11.
Is it House?
Hold on. Let me get. No, I'm not going to let you trash my employer TV Guide in the States.
I would never.
They have Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I got a question.
They have Spin City.
I've watched it.
Can I?
And they have His Highness.
If you're not going to listen on, then we got to kick you out right away. If you're on the TV Guide channel,
Opie, I can't see you. I can't see you. I have to see you.
I just want to ask this: do they give you the common courtesy of giving you the full screen, or is your movie
Full
being
screen,
played
baby.
with the fucking programming?
The programming.
Like a John Henson show?
That would really suck.
So they give you the courtesy of giving you the full screen on the TV.
Let me answer my idol. Opie is one of my idols.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, really.
Yeah.
You know, and again, anyone who has lasted in this business 10 years plus, both
10
you and
years.
Anthony,
Well,
I take
thank
my
you,
hat
sir.
off to.
We laugh at
you,
10
sir.
years.
Now, look. Yes, it's in my contract. They take off all of that, what's on and this and that.
Right.
When His Highness comes on, it's full screen.
And what is the feature going to be?
It's Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. So you did a little Charlie Sheen kind
It's
of...
not a little one, baby.
It's not a little one. Okay.
Who plays him? It's going to go bigger than my Jackson.
Does Charlie Sheen play Charlie Sheen?
Where did you...
Emilio Estevez in.
Now, where did you get the info? Who did you talk to?
All right, let me tell you something.
What can we watch on this and learn that we have not already learned about this
All
man?
right, first off,
yes,
everyone connected to CS is in this film. Mm-hmm. You have all his goddesses.
Like MJ.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
You have all his goddesses.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you one thing.
Did you talk to Brie Olson?
Now, you got Brie to open up about...
Brie Olson. Brie Olson's like one of my...
I infiltrated Charlie's camp.
No one takes it up the husband.
She does it with such comfort and ease, and then talks like a child, like she's got the voice of a 4-year-old.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's just put it up my ass. I've got nothing to do.
That's hysterical, man.
All right, so you talked to...
Yeah, we got.
I heard infiltrate. You infiltrated.
I infiltrated. I went undercover. I've been living with
How
some
do you go undercover?
Well, look at me. Do I look?
Did you go undercover as a straight man?
I'm really... When I go undercover...
Is there gay Jew nightclubs?
Yeah, there you go. You know, every time I come on the show with this guy, I like this guy. I became a fan of his the last time.
Jim Jeffries.
We were on together.
Very funny
About a year ago, we were on together. Every time I
jokes.
do a film, I have to see Jim Jeffries in studio upstage me, but that's cool. I'm a big fan, Jim.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Hey,
I saw your pic up in Times Square. You're performing somewhere there, right?
Yes,
Caroline's,
yeah.
All weekend long.
Hey, I'm a big fan, dude.
And what about
Mazel tov.
Chicago? You're doing Chicago? Is that what you were saying there?
I'm going to the Chicago Comedy Festival coming up in June.
Well,
So,
I know the CEO of the Chicago Comedy Festival, just for laughs, Andy Nolman, a very dear friend of mine. And when you
dear friend, I love that.
No,
Dear friend.
we're good people. I grew up with Andy, and I'll tell you something. When you go to Chicago, go visit my peeps. They own a restaurant called Jedi.
Yeah.
It will be the best grub you've ever had. Ask for Tom. Tell him His Highness sent you, and the meal's on the house.
I don't know. I'll be all right.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Fucking rule. Hey, Ian, so you...
Yes, Opie.
You infiltrated. How did you infiltrate?
Yeah.
Well, I've been
Charlie
living
Sheen
with
camp.
goddesses.
Did you wear your protective vest of blackjacks to get in?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I love this guy.
Peeking out from behind a castle made of...
Dude, look, you are just living vicariously through His Highness. When was the last time you got laid?
Dude, I was...
No, he just showed me a picture.
I don't even want to bring it up.
We fucked in the dressing room last night.
I know, you guys look like it.
Oh, shit.
I see the stains.
As I said that me and Kurt fucked in the dressing room, he started wanking.
Infiltrate. Let's go.
Yeah, how did you infiltrate?
In this movie, first off, you will see Charlie's personal drug dealer on camera. How's that? And I give him a polygraph.
He fesses up to it?
I give him a polygraph exam, and you're going to see the results of the exam. His personal madame, she's in the movie too. Everyone in his camp, again, I'm the leading guy in the world in undercover. Everyone knows that. I've written many books, many films. And, you know, as you see, I'm not undercover today, though. These are my beautiful goddesses.
No,
I'd like to introduce them to you, Anthony.
You are literally under the cover of these girls. You are buried under a pile of these girls.
Yes.
How much did you pay them to come with you today?
Oh, damn. What are you implying?
Seriously, your lines are getting old. You got His Highness here.
How much?
Show some respect.
All right,
yeah.
All right,
sir.
I'm not saying they're hookers.
Jim, let me see Opie. He's got a nice punim. I can't see him.
Okay,
he's a good-looking guy, Opie.
There he is.
You know, who's better look? I want to ask you.
I reckon you paid him in shiny
objects. Who's better looking? Who's better looking, Opie or Anthony?
Oh, please, of course. It's a Hall and Oates thing.
Your Highness.
The one on the left, you're wearing some pink Betty Boo underwear, and I can see
it.
because I have supervision.
Oh, shit. She's got pink underwear on?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Betty Boo underwear.
I was looking at that.
The black skin.
Yeah, the way she was sitting.
Really
jumps out at you.
Really popped, yeah.
Ian, you didn't...
Brie Olson, you never would have seen that.
No.
You didn't introduce us to your goddesses.
Yeah, let me introduce you to the goddesses.
Who are they and what's...
All right, this is goddess number one.
I'm Giselle.
And what do you do, Giselle?
We're lovers, basically.
That's all you do?
You make a living out of that, or...
It's enough for me to know, for you guys to find out.
That's why
We're trying to find out
That's
now.
why we're asking a
By
question.
Does His Highness treat you well?
He treats us very well. And, it's like
fucking
early in
better.
the morning.
Look at him.
Look, it's early in the morning. We were partying all night. You know what I mean? We're just like
Coke? Were you
chilling.
taking Coke last night? Were you on drugs?
No.
Then why are you so weak? What happened? Why wouldn't you do that?
No. We were partying, we're just chill right now.
What kind of partying though? Like,
Yeah, what's
We
that?
were karaoke and we frolicked in the sheets. And
Karaoke.
karaoke and frolicking.
And frolicking.
Yes.
Frolicking.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I like a little karaoke and
And
some
let me
frolicking.
introduce you to goddess number 2.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Yes.
What do you do with Ian? And be
just-
more specific than your friend.
I just be hot.
She's a
just be
Latoya
hot.
Jackson lookalike.
Really? You think so?
No, come on. There's no comparison here. Look how natural she is. Take off the shade. Show them your beautiful.
She's hot. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
No,
come on.
they're natural.
Hey, Latoya Jackson, man.
These girls are not hot, but I
I'm
want to know
only
exactly.
joking. I'm only joking.
Fred
they
Flintstone wouldn't even fuck Latoya Jackson at this point. So, really.
Oh, that's amazing.
Would you fuck Latoya? And I love Latoya. She's one of the nicest person I've never fucked.
I would, just to taste what Joe Jackson tastes like. I would like to lick up that power. Anyone that can control
Tiger
that
Dad
many
power.
kids. I would gargle Joe Jackson's cum just to be able to manage 5 black children properly.
By the way, we got on our screen here Ian in bed with our own Troy Kwan.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
At his bed-in for his...
That was the bed-in.
For his Governator book. By the way, in your Governator... Oh, they're making out. How nice.
Oh.
Hey, Ian, in your Governator book, did you talk about how this marriage
I
was a
predicted
sham?
it, dude.
What
I
did
said
you say?
I said within 1 year
I think you
they'd
might
split.
have.
There's a big story coming out tomorrow. I've had over 200 interview requests. I've only given one. It's coming out in the Daily Mail in the UK tomorrow. But I'll say this: I predicted it. They're calling me Hollywood's Nostradamus, whatever. I said they'd split within 1 year.
Who's they?
Who is called and who pronounces
They say
it
the media.
Nostradamus?
It's the chick on his left said it once.
You guys,
I think he might have predicted
you
that.
guys all are living vicariously this morning through
of
His
course.
Highness.
Yeah, we're a little jealous. It's
And
obvious.
I was going to
Goes
give
without
Anthony
saying.
a piece of the action after the show.
Oh, yeah.
the wrong
But if
color
he keeps
for
insulting me,
Can't get happy twice,
the
big
best
guy.
he's going to get is
Right.
Sam Roberts right up the ass.
Yeah.
But the girls might not be Anthony's taste, is all I'm saying.
Well,
Well, I stick pretty much to white chicks, but the one on the right's pretty light.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
You wouldn't take either of those?
Well,
He said the one on
Either
the
of those
right.
girls are
You
pretty
wouldn't take
hot.
either of us because he's gay.
I think the question is, would we take him? I think
I
it's
would
the
take
opposite.
both of you because I'm gay.
I don't know if we would take him. That's the opposite.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, now.
You wouldn't want one of them to take you, just a big meaty clitoris fucking you in the ass, Anthony.
Meaty clitoris fucking me in the ass. No, I don't think so.
That's got to be the name of my next band, Big Meaty Clitoris.
I'm a fucking
Olive wants to say something.
Go ahead,
severe
Olive.
racist.
Go ahead, Olive.
Olive?
She does
Olive who?
have, she does have an olive complexion.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I zoned off. You guys are boring me.
Really?
Yeah.
How can we bore you, but you hang out with
end well.
Look at
Ian
just
all
that I
day?
didn't have to pay for
Yeah, see?
at all.
Yeah, see, that's fucking the shit right there.
Living
God damn,
vicariously.
man.
Vicariously, this son of a bitch.
So, Ian, where'd you get these girls, though? Where would one get these
We are
girls?
living together. We've lived together for about... How long have we lived together now?
Like 8 months.
So,
Well, all three of you live
We've
together.
known each other
Yes.
for a while. but
Then who were the other girls that were on the phone with you last
I
time?
have backup goddesses.
Do you have do you have do you sleep in the same bed, or
Of course, we sleep in the same bed.
do all the other men coming over to visit him? Does that bother you?
Nice one, nice.
Like, is there someone's cum shooting across that bed while you're sleeping? It looks like the Matrix.
The only cum shooting is
No wonder this guy's just playing Carolines. But no, really. The jokes are getting old, but I'm a big fan of Jim's.
Oh, boy, this ain't gonna...
I want to cast Jim in my next
The
film.
jokes are getting old. These are all off the cuff.
That's
big guy.
all right.
But Jim, it's early in the morning because I know I know when you're at Caroline's, you slam it.
I do.
You're
yes.
world class.
He's not slamming it today, though, huh?
No, he's a bit off.
It's just going to
Yeah.
make him work
The
harder.
jokes are a bit stale.
Listen, we talked to Charlie Sheen's drug dealer in this movie. of
Yeah,
yours.
on the record.
On the record.
That's good. Did you meet him at the same projects you pick your women up at?
This ain't gonna end well.
No, you didn't.
At
least it's white.
Oh boy, this is
Anthony, come here. Come here a second, Anthony.
No,
I'll stay here.
I gotta
stay here.
Don't get too close, Anthony. You'll catch something.
I gotta stay here.
Yeah, he's got.
I don't want to catch poverty.
We can't leave his post.
You know, you're going home today with your left hand.
I am. I'm going home to a house I paid
on your 4-inch ruler.
Yeah.
And you're all that you're gonna be thinking of is His Highness fucking.
His Highness, what? End of the month. End of the month coming around, waiting for those checks to come in so you can pay the rent. You and your two roommates. What's the matter? The fucking TV Guide channel not paying the rent? Is it?
Yeah,
you got to pick up two roommates. Is that what the fucking deal is?
Anthony,
Ian
Halperin? You're so funny, Anthony. Let me tell you something.
Of course I am. I'm a fucking hoot.
Yeah, you're.
This is good. Ugly. Really ugly.
Oh my God.
Hey, those jokes are getting a bit stale.
Yeah.
I love frustration. I love Anthony. I wish him all the best. He's one of my idols too.
I got to ask you. First of all, these are different girls from the last batch you had. And is it true?
Other ones
Hold on. Is it true one of them asked you what your favorite food was outside the studio? Why would they ask that if you guys are all living together?
No, because we're going to another restaurant.
Because he's always eating my pussy, so I wouldn't know.
Pretty much.
Looks like a wallet.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
So his favorite food's leather.
Oh, I used to imagine constantly having to push his face.
I'm not going to let you guys insult these beautiful women here and myself.
I'm not insulting them.
They're highly educated. They have master's degrees.
Oh, master.
They're on a different platform.
Massa degrees.
Massa degrees. Although I do like the Tootsie better than the Hutu. I'm just saying.
I was offended by that, and I'm Australian.
Well, one looks a little more Tootsie and one looks Hutu.
You know, Anthony.
I don't even know what that means.
You should. Know your African cultures. Know your African cultures. African cultures. I know it. Fucking the peanut guy. I know it all. Fucking George Washington Carver, the peanut guy that ripped off our president's name. I know all that shit.
You're just jealous because you can't handle it.
Is that the first white president?
I don't think you can handle.
All right.
I don't think you can handle caramel. I think that's the problem.
What?
Caramel.
Believe me.
You can't handle caramel.
I could handle it.
Anthony, you couldn't even handle Jill Nicolini, His Highness's leftovers.
I handled Jill Nicolini.
You got into His Highness's leftovers.
Wow.
Tell me you didn't.
Leftovers.
I handled Jill Nicolini for an entire summer, my friend.
Yeah, but she had miles of His Highness cock in her when you got to
really?
her. Miles and miles of His Highness in there.
Oh, boy.
Miles?
Every time you kissed her, you were kissing His Highness's cum.
Yeah, well, you were kissing about 18 islanders, so... I think we both...
and Charles Wang, the owner of the Islanders. That's a good point.
I think we all shot and scored.
Who got to Jill first, Garth Snow or His Highness?
I have no idea.
His Highness.
I don't know. We don't care.
I don't really look into the sexual history.
Garth Snow and the legendary radio host Anthony were doing His Highness's sloppy leftovers.
I'm sure after she had you, she washed herself with a Brillo pad.
I'm sure something.
Like with steel wool, just trying to get the shame out of her.
Did she ever tell you about this dude?
Huh?
Anthony?
Did she ever
tell you about Ian?
No, I never heard about it.
Because I'm fascinated.
I didn't know him until after we were broken up anyway.
That's right.
So he came to me and said, "Oh, you went out with Jill." So I wasn't able to ask her about him because I'd already cheated horribly on her.
There's no way in the world she was just going to bring him up.
No. Well, let me tell you about this wonderful man I was with, Ian Halperin.
I know a bunch of dudes. I know a bunch of versions of Ian. Like I met a bunch of
of course,
you know what I mean, like Jewish hustler dudes that are like insecure and like you know, not like bad, like I don't hate him, but like he's trying, right. And there's always like, I'm always curious, these girls that like fuck with him, like I just want to ask them about. Yeah. It's almost like the girls are sweet almost, like, but they're gonna get sick of this.
This ain't gonna last long.
It don't matter what the hell.
Listening to his horse shit.
For a guy with a small dick and a small bank account, you sure have a fucking big mouth.
That's good. You gotta take that.
Now let me tell you something, dude. Let's compare bank accounts. Let's compare who got laid the most in the last month and then let's talk. But until then,
do you want
have you ever written #1 New York Times bestseller?
How do we do
movies all over the world?
How do we do that?
Teenage. Ian, when I was 16,
yes, baby,
He lost his virginity.
I tried to suck my own dick, and I got past the helmet, dude. That's a true story. I swear to God,
I believe you.
Congratulations on
I believe you. I'm looking at your shoes, and your dick is sticking out. But what are we trying to prove?
Well, why would they be sticking out of his shoes?
Well, something's hanging right in his
that means
pants.
He's got a really long dick.
Yeah, but they should be sticking out of his pants.
Yeah, I know.
Sticking out the bottom of his pants, sticking out of his shoes.
Means
It's like a grotesque deformity.
Who has a hard on in here? Opie, are you hard yet?
No, I'm not.
Danny's
got a hard on. Danny's got a hard on because Danny likes to get
Opie's a married man with a kid. He's a great father, doting dad.
But I'm not dead. Danny, you like the booty? The ghetto booty?
Usually, but I haven't seen theirs, though.
Can we see your booties?
First of all, we're not
Or do we have to
ghetto.
pay like Ian?
First of all, we're not ghetto.
Is
So
that like
let's
an
get that straight.
What
we're not ghetto.
What
no.
makes you,
say
what makes
ghetto.
you
Can
not
I see your
ghetto?
booties?
What makes you not ghetto?
You guys are like
Master's
bar mitzvah
degrees.
boys at
First
a
of
strip
all,
club for the first time.
You can hear the way we speak.
What do you have?
Sound ghetto?
What do you have a master's degree?
I don't
Listen,
know.
you
I'm from another
tolerate this
country.
guy. That's kind of ghetto. To tolerate a dude like this
He's not ghetto.
because he has a movie on the TV Guide channel. That's very ghetto.
One of the girls has
That's
feathers
not-
out of her head like Mr. T. That's fairly ghetto.
That's a little ghetto. Yeah, you're all wearing the long feather earrings. They're making
But
a
not you
comeback,
look.
though.
You look great. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
just to be on this guy's lap
Right.
is ghetto. Like that's I gotta survive, so I'll have to deal with this for a little while.
Who said we need to survive?
There's no reason you would put up with this for free. I mean,
Right,
there's no,
right. There's gotta be
I met him for 5
Yeah,
seconds.
we know that much.
I don't
There's
even
gotta
dislike
be
him.
something.
I don't even dislike him.
You
But
just
5
so much
seconds
little
is a lot.
class. Well, what have you produced, dude? I've never even heard of you, Schlemiel, before. You know, seriously.
Now he's
You're talking
throwing
to a
fucking
guy. No, really.
Yiddish out there. The
You know,
black chicks
who
love
the
the
fuck
Yiddish.
is this guy? This guy's got balls. You know, I'm about to clock him. I'm a martial arts expert, and if he opens his mouth, he's going to get clocked. I'll
Come
get
here,
a
sister.
But
Let
you're
me
not-
blow a
you
little
are not
schmutz
gonna-
in your face.
You are not going to insult my beautiful goddesses or me,
enjoy that
dude.
schmear.
You've done nothing with your life. You've got a bank account the size of Opie's penis.
First of all, we're
Oh, damn, the double insult.
What do you mean? I got a small penis, but don't make me pull it out.
Opie's the only one being nice to you. Why
Yeah,
are you
what the
going up
fuck,
to
Ian? I'm
Opie?
the
Opie's
only
a
friend you
great
got in this
guy.
room right
I'm
now.
a fan of Opie.
And besides,
Opie's a mentor to me. I've always said that on my Twitter.
My penis is not
He's
looking
one of the
good.
most solid
You've never
guys
fucking
in radio.
tweeted about me. My penis isn't looking good right now because I'm on a lot of allergy medicine.
I know.
So it makes it a little soft and
I know.
sad looking.
Plus,
But in general, it's
That's
a
why
nice
we got to
piece I
get you
got.
some multivitamin, the wellness formula.
Listen, Ian, infiltrated.
Yes.
So how'd you infiltrate the fucking camp of Charlie
Look,
Sheen?
when you walk into Kentucky Fried Chicken, you don't ask
He
the
doesn't
colonel
answer
for the
anything.
recipe.
Well, you pick up girls
If
there?
I would tell you how, all you got to do is watch the movie tonight. Yeah.
Obviously.
Stop it. Enjoy it. You're being roasted. Wait for your fucking question. What the fuck? I've never seen someone zing someone so bad. You're still giving your answer.
Right. See, what he's suggesting is these girls came from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Ian. Just in case you missed it.
You got to watch the film, and then it's going to be the best film you've ever seen.
See, he's not going to give details.
Better than The Wizard of Oz, better than The Godfather.
Jeez, Ian Halpern never gives details on these movies. He's constantly making us wait.
Because they don't have
you seen
all
his movies?
you guys going undercover and stealing my work. I'm not going to tell you how I do it.
Which documentary was the one that came out before this one? Which one did you do?
The Michael Jackson film.
Yeah, I saw Michael Jackson.
Played in 100 countries.
Yeah, it was decent.
I mean, if it's good,
I
I'll
gotta
watch
give
it.
it to him. That one was decent. It had great
This one's
subject
better.
matter.
Anthony, this one's better.
Is it better?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, this is the best one.
Do you get to talk to Charlie?
You'll see tonight.
Can you imagine the two of them? The two of them talking at each other? Like,
no.
I'll say this about Charlie. Charlie's the smartest guy in Hollywood I've ever met.
Really?
He's the most clever. I want a photo with Anthony with Opie in here
highest
too.
paying job in Hollywood, and he leaves, and he's the smartest guy ever.
And he's doing a live show that allegedly sucks balls.
You only wish you'd be with Live
Where does
Nation
this cleverness
with
come
thousands
from?
of people screaming. Come on, Charlie Sheen's number one.
screaming for their money back because they were robbed.
AEG, they're worse. They ripped off
They
Michael
listen to
Jackson.
his
AEG.
stupid poems like he was fucking Colonel Kurtz.
Yeah.
And his dad has to hack him up
you
now.
guys all wish you'd have the. See, you guys. all wish you'd have the pussy, the bank account, and the charisma of Charlie Sheen. With all due respect.
Really? I don't have achievements. Talking to 4 guys who aren't. We're not living in the street, mate.
How do you think I got on this show, Ian?
Yeah, right? What do you think?
I have no achievements. We're on the same fucking show. How do you think that happens?
Yeah, but
with your amazing achievements and my no achievements.
But you haven't got ghetto whores on your lap.
Ian just leans over and starts making out.
First we're ghetto, now we're whores now, right?
Oh, shit. I didn't even, I didn't even notice he said that. I was like, oh, yeah.
Looks like a whore.
You're not invited.
Well, I'm looking at one right now, so I guess there's no room.
You are not invited to the wedding, Jim.
I think they're very hot.
I'm not
someone in here who's not gay. We're taking
That's a shame.
We're having a traditional Jewish wedding, and no one's invited here except Sam Roberts.
Better not be a buff. I assume one of your mums will eat it all.
Opie's going to give me a
not having a traditional Jewish wedding. Your mother will kill herself.
All right. Stop it.
Ian, what's your Twitter?
What are you going to get? Yarmulkes with weaves in them?
Twitter.com/Ian Undercover.
Hey, motherfucker.
Ian Undercover is going to hang whitefish in the windows and...
Damn. I'm not saying they're not beautiful, Ian.
I don't think
they are.
Ghetto, I'm saying it's,
I'm tweeting a picture of Ian and the bitches right now. Ian under.
Look, we'll take that as a compliment.
You come in, you sit on a guy's lap and a thing. What am I? I'm just,
You're just
We're having fun.
You're calling it as you say it.
We're having fun. You don't know about fun.
I'm having fun as well.
Why are you so stiff? What are you saying?
Yeah, man.
It's not stiffness. What I'm saying is, and you can't say he doesn't. That dude gets on your nerves. There's no way he doesn't.
Oh, dude.
Be more like Ian. Don't be stiff.
Okay, here's the deal. I've heard enough of this douche.
I believe his bank account is much. I believe it's very big. I believe you 100%, dude.
Until you write a #1 New York Times bestseller, I can't talk to this guy again. Or until you produce a hit movie,
until you do it.
It's like telling you're the
fucking skill sets, fuckface.
Let me tell you something.
You know what I mean? Like
this
you
guy,
can't do stand-up comedy. You fucking prick.
Let's settle this in the ring.
Until you do a best-selling thing.
Okay, let's settle this in the ring. Fist style, the old way. How's that?
You're a homosexual covering up your life.
You're so funny. Your jokes are so old.
Fucking lap.
You know what? Your jokes are so stale, Jim.
How are they stale?
Dude. You've been doing the same jokes for 20 years, man. You're not doing any original material.
10 years.
And you just said how funny it was.
You're so fucking frustrated.
I tweeted.
You have your hand on your cock right now.
I tweeted the picture, so if you want to see what these bros look like.
The girls are attractive.
Hey, when are you going to break out the karate, Ian?
Girls are attractive.
As opposed to Ian, whose books are like fucking Mad Libs. All you do is put another celebrity's name in, the drug dealer, the fucking thing. It's the same fucking book. You must just punch up book 1 on fucking Word and just punch in the various celebrity names.
You got it.
Is that pretty much your formula?
The secret of his
Here
highness.
I am. I'm deep undercover in Charlie Sheen's compound. What? Are you really?
Yeah.
So how did you get in?
I'm not going to reveal the tricks of the trade.
The tricks of the trade?
I got in and
reveal the tricks on your lap.
Literally got
it. Who's turning tricks for trade?
What do they have masters in? I want to know.
Yeah, what are your masters in, girls?
Yeah,
where did you go to school and what are your masters in?
They're not going to tell you where they went to school, but tell
No, we're not going to.
What? What's so secretive about
smart.
that?
Just know that. We're smart.
I'm not denying it.
We're smart, right?
I just want to know what you're
When you want to know about the movie, you'll see it. Anyone you want to know about the movie, you'll see
degree
it.
would always bring it up. No one would keep that a secret.
Why is that a secret?
Why would that be a secret? You have a degree.
We're chilling, man.
Because you don't have
By the way, honestly,
Yes, I don't have a degree.
black female that had a master's degree would not immediately snap into telling you the degree where she got it from. The second you said that ghetto thing, she'll go, just for your information, I got a degree in something. That would have.
That just shows you that I don't have to prove it.
Hold on, that's racist, dude. That's bigotry.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Seriously, dude.
Those 3 minds are a terrible thing to waste.
No. I'm going to have to call Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton, who I love. I'm going to the race ride police, Al Sharpton, to boycott this douche, because that's racist.
Oh, damn.
Why is that racist?
Stop.
Maybe I'm just
playing the race card.
I love Al.
I might just know a lot of people.
No, dude.
It could be
you can't insult people like that.
I'm not insulting
that's
them.
racist. That's
what I'm
racist.
saying is,
that's racist.
they are.
Dude, racism's like cancer. You don't know when you have it.
Holy shit. I wish I had cancer now. I wish to God that I had cancer.
I wish you had cancer too.
Right this second.
If there's one person who's not worthy of breathing on this planet this morning, I'm looking right at him right now.
I don't want to breathe.
And I don't wish that on anyone, dude.
Can't tell for the
But seriously, I wish you had testicular cancer this morning.
I woke up with a bad case of the cancer just the other day. I knew I had it right away. I was saying the N-word left, right, and center.
All right, we want to do a meditation here for a second because this is getting a bit crazy.
Oh, radio meditation. That's
Olive, come here a second.
great.
Hey, that's crazy. I wouldn't. That's racist.
Look, they're kissing. Look at this.
They're calling your goddesses the grossest.
No, we get home.
The grossest.
They only wish. Everyone's sitting at home right now or in their cars, looking out the window, one hand on the wheel, one hand on their cock, thinking of the goddesses.
You wrote a New York Times
do all three of you fuck at once?
Oh, yeah, good question.
What other way would there be?
So can you
frolic. I just told you.
So can you two girls start making out for us in front of the Jew?
We don't get like that.
You know why? No, we're not going to do that.
I actually thought...
You know why? Because that's what you want. Like, I knew you were going to say that.
I actually thought he would fuck her while you made the pancakes.
Holy shit. Well, I made the pancakes?
Yeah. Al Sharpton's coming.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's racist, dude. I don't want to have to...
It is racist.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, you're right. It's racist.
I can't believe you got to explain that.
Anthony brought some racism perspective.
That's the problem with this show. When you go,
terribly racist.
When you go to the courthouse looking for justice in Anthony's eyes, you see just us.
No, I think Justice is another one of these chicks.
Come on.
Every time he opens his mouth, garbage falls.
Picking her up later in Harlem.
Justice and hope are coming.
You only wish you live half the way these women live.
I don't mind.
You know, what type of tenement? What type of tenement do you douches live in?
Tenement. The girls won't kiss each other because they only know each other because the three of you don't live together.
A slumlord like you.
One owned by a guy that sounds very much like you and has a very similar name.
I am going to take it to the streets with these two. I'll take them on together, these two.
Take it to the streets. What were you
we're going to take it. We're going to do it old style, schoolyard style. Let's settle it all outside.
Holy shit. Where did you girls go to school? That's all I want to know. Like what?
Hunter College.
All right, Hunter. Okay, where'd you go?
I'm not going to say.
You're not going to say?
You have not got a degree.
Don't you deserve better than
this? I don't have to prove it. That's what. See, the thing about it is you don't need proof of everything. Let me tell you something. I don't have to prove anything. I'm a hot chick. I got the highness.
That attitude
let me tell you
destroying America.
No, listen.
I don't have to prove anything. I'm a hot chick.
I'm a hot chick.
What do I have to prove? Like,
it's not a thing of proof. It's just conversation.
Look what she bought me for her anniversary.
It's conversation.
Look what she bought me for her anniversary.
Can I tell you what you're here to prove? You're here to prove that he's not gay, basically. That's literally what you have to prove.
You're not hookers.
Why? Because you want my cock in your mouth. It ain't going to happen.
No one can do that
job. It ain't going to happen.
If we were hookers, you wouldn't be able to afford us. So
shit.
Go eat that. Let's open your mouth. Garbage falls.
First of all, she's absolutely right. Number one.
Exactly.
Not for all of us.
I would never pay that much money.
I could afford the price. I just couldn't afford the medical bills.
Comedy, you get all that stuff for free. Like,
I don't have to pay for shit.
Hold on.
I want to pay homage to my idol, Greg Opie Anthony Hughes. I want to pay homage
You
to
can't
him.
afford medication for something you've already got, man.
I just want to say, Opie, I got to say one thing. You're in a different class than everyone else here.
Yeah, of course
I respect you. I love you. I think you're a world-class talent.
That divide and conquer is not going to work. So.
Anthony, no, I'm not trying to kiss your butt.
Ian Halpern.
And I still love you too, Anthony.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you.
You're
you don't like these two guys?
Thank you, Your Highness.
You don't like these two guys?
You know what? I'm a big fan of Jim. I recommend anyone to see a show. The other guy I've never even heard of. He's going to get to know me very well when we step outside. I'm a martial arts expert. And then I want Sam Landa to put it on YouTube. Because nobody comes in here and be racist to my women.
I'm raising my
goddesses are special.
And also, Jim.
Jim's a world-class entertainer.
I was the one that said they aren't gay.
Dude, you made racist comments.
Hold on.
Anyone, you're going to have 6 brothers outside shoving their cock up your ass and Shaq style. You know the way Shaq used to go to Shaq?
He won't
Don't fuck with the brothers, man. Yes, dear.
Jesus, hold on. I got a question.
Hold the phone.
Could you show us one karate move? Because none of us believe you got
I'm all
karate
tied
shit.
up. Oh, you don't believe that? Let's step outside. I don't want to go on you, Anthony.
Oh my God!
Everybody
You wanna
has
step outside,
something to
Kurt?
prove.
Am I gonna have to punch through his vest of Africans? Does he have one girl draped?
3 martial art black belts.
I
Opie.
like how the thing was, it was not these black guys are going to beat you up. In his brain, it went to straight to, and then they're going to be coming on you, and they're all going to be around you, and they're going to have muscles rippling. And they're going to hold you down, and you won't know what's going on.
What's going to happen outside?
Why, first of all, why is the hostility at me? I was the
You
least.
made racist
I was
comments.
the least
Racist comments, dude.
attacking these
Yeah,
girls.
come on,
Racist.
Kurt.
Right now.
Kurt,
So,
I'm going to
but
draw
I
the
did
line.
attack him.
Kurt, you were pretty
And he's mad
racist,
about that.
Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt, you took it a little too far.
I was doing it. I was doing it with humor, Kurt.
All right, let's. Kurt,
You know
let's.
what?
Check
All
this.
right,
doing it
come
on
here,
the
come here,
right
Kurt.
side.
Let's get some makeup. You're a good guy.
Well, but my headphones. We will.
Yeah, give me 5. Give me 5.
I'll give you
All right,
AirPods.
brother.
I'll give you
We're friends
AirPods.
now.
They're all hooked
Listen,
up.
I never had anything against you.
That's not the reason
You
he's
got
holding
very
his
upset
fist
at
out,
me.
Kurt.
He did.
I gotta protect my goddesses. I'm a
You want me to
big
slowly back on
proponent
today?
of African American culture.
Are you?
And anyone.
Are they African American or African Canadian?
Oh, that's a good
Dude,
question.
I have British goddesses, I have
I'm just
U.S.
wondering.
goddesses,
Or
and I
African
also have
hookers.
Chinese goddesses.
What's the name of your
Really?
British goddess?
This is my American
What are all
version.
these girls the goddess of, by the way? What is that?
What's the name?
I didn't know if you
No,
are.
hang on,
But
hang on.
it's a viable question because he's a Canadian.
What's the name of your
I'm not
British
Canadian.
girls?
I'm a New Yorker.
Okay. New Yorker.
I'm a New Yorker. So there you go. I gave you something.
From Georgia.
Georgia!
So what's the name of your British goddesses?
Lana
Your mom.
and Christina. And they were on the show last time.
Your mom. I'm from Australia. Well done with that degree, sweetheart. Only the longest 2 points on
You
earth.
want me to play
fuckface.
some? That is funny. That's a good one, Jim. Now you're getting it, baby.
Oh my God!
Now he's not so stale anymore. See, as time goes on, he gets hotter.
People are begging for a karate move. You got to show one because none of us are believing it.
I'm non-violent until it gets violent.
Oh shit!
What? You were
You don't
just
start it, but
threatening
you
me.
finish
No, that's
it.
outside.
You
bro.
were just threatening. He was threatening
outside.
within the outside, taking it to street level. What does that entail?
In his
Do you
studio, that
square
never
off?
mind.
Do you square off downstairs in the
Yeah.
sidewalk and just start
No.
duking it out? What do you do?
Look,
What's your fucking
I'm a
move in getting into a
pacifist,
fight?
The girls.
But I have 3 black belts. Because when
Yeah.
you do what I do, you gotta know
Yes,
how to
there's
handle yourself.
2 of them are sitting next to you right now.
Predictable. I knew you were going to say that. Oh,
2 of them are cut out of the skin of your ex-girlfriend.
I think I'm getting to like Kurt better now. He's more of a man.
Oh, really?
Are you circumcised, Kurt?
Yeah.
All right, then I'll get you some Jewish goddesses.
You want to see Troy
I
naked
have
again,
that.
Ian?
Listen, I was not
Troy's
trying
a good
to destroy
man.
you.
Troy's one of the best DJs in New
But
York.
do you want to see him naked again? Because you guys like spending time
Troy
in
is
the drive.
good people.
You're digging
He's a
Troy?
straight arrow, just like Opie.
Would Troy like to get naked for Ian again?
I don't know. I don't know what Troy. I don't know what Troy.
Hey, I want to tell everyone, all kidding aside, I want to thank Opie and Anthony for having me here today.
Oh, thank
the
you,
The movie's
Ian.
on TV Guide channel tonight.
Tonight, what time?
10 o'clock and 9 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
And I ain't going to disappoint tonight, bro. This is a Major League movie.
Yeah.
Major League. Charlie. You know, Charlie took batting practice the other day at Dodger Stadium, and he hit one out.
Really?
He's a great ball player.
There you go.
He could be hitting better than Posadas hitting right now in the Yankees.
But he was a
You know what's
pitcher
with
in Major
Posada?
League.
I think we got to get rid of him. The guy's just.
He's clutch. Come on.
Yeah, you still want him on the team?
Yeah, for
The current
obviously for the rest of
catcher.
this season.
Check this out, Anthony.
Yeah.
The current catcher. I'm good friends with his father, Russell Martin Sr. He's a world-class sax player. He played in the Metros in Montreal. That's how he supported Russell Martin become a ball player.
Oh, you're Canadian, dude.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm sorry I even attacked you. You know how
That's
sensitive.
okay. You're never playing the Just for
Isn't that a
Laughs
nickname for
Festival
black
again.
people, too?
You're black.
Oh, dude.
now it all makes sense, right?
Oh,
it's all
man.
coming together
He's
now.
living the Canadian
Have you ever
dream
fucked
right now
up?
of coming to America and doing this.
Here we go. Here we
So
go.
you're a
Here we
douchebag,
go.
eh?
Especially the Canadian Jewish dream, dude.
Dude, have you ever fucked a French Canadian chick?
I have, yes.
No,
I know
never
Jim
have.
has.
Oh, actually, you know what? I was in Ottawa. We got French Canadian whores from like next door.
My
Montreal.
French Canadian girl is one of the loves of my life, and she married. I adore her.
That's better than mine.
Things, yeah.
I was doing coke. I was at this was at this comedy club.
Oh, no, I only met her once. I was doing coke as well.
Did you ever try to get blow in Canada in, like, Ottawa or something?
Fantastic. The coke in Canada, fantastic.
Well, these people got it from me, but none of them did. I just assumed they were going to hang out with me, the people who worked at the club. They go, oh, we don't do that. They just were nice and got me blow.
Wow.
So I'm just by myself.
Yeah.
And some
nice.
weirdo guy that played, like, Canadian football in Toronto was like, I'll do coke with you, eh?
Oh, yeah.
So we're just hanging out alone in this, like, really shitty penthouse, like a Canadian idea of a penthouse hotel. And he
just a moose head.
Yeah, it's just like
and an easy boy chair.
Dude, I'm on the fold-out bed. The other comic's in the bedroom. I'm with this weirdo, and he goes, let's get some whores, eh? I'm like, all right. And I'm all cooked out.
Jesus.
So whores show up.
Lad.
There's two of them, right? One of them, like, both like African, like, pretty hot, right? One of them is really hot, and he jumps on that one immediately. The other one is a little bit heavier, okay, but not bad. But,
She was fat. She was fat.
looks a lot like my sister. Let's put it this.
Oh, no.
The heaviness is not an issue.
Oh, I like
almost
your sister.
exactly
I looked her
like my
up on
sister.
Facebook. She's lovely.
Oh, that's looks like
So-
your sister now.
You look like a guy who fucks your sister.
Well, I couldn't. Honestly, I don't think I could. Well, I'm all
I think
coked
you
up.
have.
Let me finish the story.
No, just tell me. Have you ever fucked your sister?
Holy shit.
Let him finish the story, ADD.
Honestly, God, this story is not even like to glorify me, and a dude's trying to down me in the middle of a story of how I'm a piece of shit. I'm in the middle of a story of how I'm not above anyone.
How you're a piece of shit.
And he's got to, like, you don't have to knock me down a peg, dude. It's
No, but
like
I can tell
literally
by
not
your body
necessary.
language that you fucked your sister.
Oh, my God.
All right, long story short, I fucked my sister.
Just admit you fucked your sister, and then I'll move on.
I don't even know I'm dragging this out. I fucked my sister. Coke is a terrible drug. Holy shit. I called her a goddess several times afterwards.
There you go. As long as you did that.
Why is it everybody just pays a whore and calls them a goddess now? Like
that's what you gotta do.
You're a god. Like, is that how you fool girls into? You know, like when you see these people that love pimps. Like, that's what everybody thinks pimps. They're fucking slave owners.
Right.
Like, is that all they had to do in the South was dress up in a fucking Pollock outfit and have a giant
You look
cup
like a guy who
and make the
dreams every
fucking slaves
night.
call him daddy and that'd be cool? Is that it? And then Don,
holy shit,
that piece of shit Don Juan, that guy's a slave owner.
That's right on the
and
money.
this guy's an aspiring slave owner from fucking Canada.
Oh, man.
You really are.
You know what, dude? I love you.
Are we gonna
You're
fight
funny,
again?
but I think it's time Shaq gives it out to you from behind. That's what you need.
And
That's
why
what's
do you
going to calm
want
you down.
I tell you what.
His fantasies are all these men
No,
fucking
Shaq's a
you.
good friend.
Do the
I live in the same building with Shaq's ex, Shawnee. She's
they
nice.
hate him, right? They hate him.
Hey,
the fans hate him.
You remember Troy, Ian?
Troy's a man. I want everyone to check out Troy Tuesday nights in Manhattan. He's a world-class DJ and a world-class person.
Yeah. Wow.
He's an artist. Troy, do we jive, man?
Yeah, Ian's the man.
You guys make have you guys
Troy's
made
good
out? and
people.
shit?
Troy, come here a second.
He's a
Troy,
man.
I got to compliment Troy.
What an endorsement,
He's a world
Troy.
What do you think of my goddesses, Troy?
They're gorgeous.
See?
Listen,
I've known Troy for 5 seconds. He already sucks balls. Sucking up to that.
Why are you sucking up to Ian?
holy shit.
No one sucks up to
When
Ian.
Ian started coming in, I didn't like him, and he
Unless he
completely changed
changes.
me.
Listen, I didn't know he was Canadian, number one, so it takes a lot of the edge off.
Right.
Because that's really, you don't realize that Canadians are, they're very sensitive and shit. And this is like, I wouldn't even attack his fucking ego, dude. Like
Tell that to Jim
I wouldn't even done
Carrey,
that.
Martin Sheen, John Candy,
And they
Wayne
all
Gretzky.
do the speech, dude. The speech of the famous Canadians.
Canadians.
Every
They
time.
love their
They
famous
launch
Canadians.
into
I love it when you go, what have you contributed to society? And they just bang on about maple syrup. Like, just
dude.
Oh, maple
But what is
syrup.
it?
Have you ever put Canadian maple syrup on your girlfriend's little pussy?
No, because
it's the way to go. I know, Anthony, you've ever done that?
To get
No,
some
why
type
would
of
I do
sugar.
that?
I'm going to send you pure maple
Sugar
syrup.
infection from that.
Yeah, I don't want a sugary infection on
Dude,
a
you don't
fuck-
pour things on
I
these
don't want
girls,
the
do you,
pores of my
dude?
We do
cock clogging
everything.
up until I get
Yeah.
cysts.
I get
is-
girls that don't need confectionaries on their pussies.
Right.
They taste good naturally.
Because we think pussy tastes good without putting shit on
That's
it.
because you're boring,
Whatever you
man.
have to
You
do
should-
to make
you
the
should-
pussy taste good because you don't
That's
like
boring.
it.
You're doing the same thing every night.
Delicious.
That's why when your girlfriend's fucking you, Anthony,
there's
she's
soap
closing
and
her
everything.
eyes and thinking of His Highness.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Is that it?
Ah, this
Or in your
isn't a good
case,
joke.
absolutely.
I would.
go in, Ian. Oh boy.
I could think of 10,000 other people they would probably
Let me
think
ask
of
the
before you.
callers, who would they fuck, His Highness or Anthony? Get them on the line.
Hey,
Get him on the line.
Let's take a poll. Let's
Get
take
him
a
on the
poll.
line. They're all men on the line.
All men,
so.
they'll go for Anthony.
Hi, this is Brian from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
All right, if you could shut up for a second.
I love Anthony.
Did she really believe that?
I'm going to take Anthony to Scandinavia with me.
All right, here's
on the host.
Hold on, Ian. You want to talk to some callers? Mark in Indiana. Mark.
Yeah, man, you got these women sitting on your lap. You're a true pimp, dude.
Hey, dude, you know, that's the nicest thing you've ever told me, Mark, and I'll tell you one thing right now. I know you're unemployed, broke, and living vicariously through His Highness, but anytime you're in Manhattan, dude, come look me up, and we'll go out for coffee with the goddesses.
And if you want to meet the girls,
you're
just
a straight
walk around the
hour,
street,
Mark.
you'll find them.
Actually,
You'll find us kicking his ass.
Hold on.
Oh,
yeah.
You didn't.
Oh, my God.
Calling everybody.
I hope you
Mark, do
appreciate
you want me
the
to hear me
racist things I didn't say.
Somebody hold my gold.
I just want to profess my love to my goddesses live.
Wait, Mark has something else for you.
Hold on, just let me. I love you both so dearly, and you make every second worth living.
He actually meant to say, "I love you both. You're very dear."
Look, they can't even look. They can't even look in his eyes.
No,
they look down because it's uncomfortable for them to. Mark,
I got something for the goddesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. So you got your master's degrees, right? Mm-hmm. That's amazing. And you're using them how? By sitting on some douchebag's lap?
Oh, man, he's calling you out.
All I have to do is be hot.
It's
That's
called
all I'm gonna
having
do.
fun
I don't have
again.
to fucking work like you.
It's
Driving
called
my
having
car.
fun.
That's a fucking a job.
Just because you have a master's doesn't mean you have to be a stiff. It's called having fun.
By the way, having a master's means you probably won't be making a lot of a job or money, so they should do this. Like,
I'm going to talk to you like you're real people for a second. You're saying
this is the best you can do getting a master's, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, that's the best you can do these days in this economy.
Honestly,
all you have to do is look hot.
2012, class of 2012. Mine's still in progress. Okay, thank you.
Let's say for a second that you are hot, and you're saying all that you have to do is hot. You're not going to be hot forever. So what's after
Yeah, the master's, we don't need to be hot forever. Duh. This is for fun.
I'll tell you, it doesn't matter.
We don't need it. We have masters right now. Like,
It doesn't
now
matter
we're having
how good
fun.
your degree is, sweetheart. Once you're 40, you're on the fucking pile if you haven't already joined the workforce.
Who said we didn't work? Who said that?
You're working right now.
Yeah, you're on the clock right now.
When they were 40,
Yeah, dude.
they look like they'd hold up pretty good by 40.
See,
How many kids am I supporting?
well,
oh yeah,
we will have babies together.
5 of them are already dead from crack.
Jesus! Again, why was I attacked as the racist of this show?
I didn't say anything about color. I just said that the girls look like crack.
I didn't say anything about color.
Jim, when was the last
Why
time
has
you
it always
blocked?
got to come to race?
When was the last time you banged some hot chocolate?
Me yesterday, and then the day before that.
Yeah, I believe you.
In his mind.
Me?
No,
I
literally
had some proof.
You look like a guy who doesn't lie.
Test, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah.
Mine was Haitian. Is that
You're not the only oil derrick in this
you
place.
can't even get homeless from the Congo, Jim.
Oh,
you know,
I think
let
she was
alone
homeless. I think that's why it happened. I think she was
in the
homeless.
Congo, you rape.
You know, Jim would be the only guy going to the Congo and going home with a hand on his dick at night.
Jesus.
I don't want to.
You want to come to the Congo with me, Jim?
Is Congo a nightclub?
Yeah, I think he's talking about a horribly impoverished, war-torn country where everyone's raped and everyone has AIDS.
I've got gigs tonight. If it's a nightclub,
Well, you know what? I think they call them goddesses while they do it, so it's cool.
Yeah, they're goddesses over there as they're cutting their clit off with a fucking garden weasel.
By the way, I just want to.
Like anyone could have said scissors and you would pick it. With a rusty machete would have been enough for me.
But a garden weasel. They do over there in the Congo.
It's the fucking cap from the sacred Coca-Cola bottle from the gods must be crazy in a rock.
Yes. Yeah, that's all. That's surgical equipment over there.
Yes, Ian.
No, I don't want to go to the Congo.
I just want to thank you again for a beautiful morning.
And I want to thank you because you know what? It was nice looking up that girl's skirt this whole time.
It really was.
It might have been for you. I was closer. The smell's been horrific.
But maybe you should close your mouth.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
Not busting that stereotype now, are you?
Oh, Ian.
Ian, do their pussy smell?
No, they're diamonds, man.
Yeah?
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, one of them's
they've
got a
got the
diamond in his
nicest
tooth.
snatches you can imagine. They're
Listen
like
to me.
silk. And I'll say one thing about both of them, and I'll give me a little kiss here, baby.
Oh, look at
Can I say a lot of those pussy rumors depend on diet?
just got to say, these women are just angels. They're goddesses.
It looks so natural when you guys kiss. It looks so natural and comfortable when you guys are kissing.
We're
I've seen like something out of a romance.
Why don't you kiss him with your tongue?
Look what she bought me. Look what she bought me for my birthday.
What?
Oh, really?
A big watch that I assume you'll lose up one of them.
That's great. Would you get that when the John was sleeping?
You got it.
That's how they make their money, selling jewelry off wrists.
Oh my God! How much of that came out of Charlie Sheen's
I think it's time. I was only going to get Shaq to give it to Kurt, but I think I'm going to get Shaq to give it to behind to Anthony too. You know, Opie's immune. Opie's cool.
Why are you
people.
so obsessed with gay sex, Ian? It's weird.
They're obsessed with gay sex.
You're obsessed with gay sex.
They're obsessed with gay sex.
Come on, so kiss these girls with tongue. Like, give them a real passionate kiss.
Because you're kissing them like pecking. We're not doing the real thing.
Don't prove it to me. Prove it to him, so he doesn't have to act this way.
You're kissing like your brother and
sister. He can stop being this way if you prove that you love him now.
You're perfect for radio, dude.
You're gonna do
that's why you think I'm gonna radio. Yeah, you got a radio look. Dude.
Okay.
Ian, do you have a boner right now?
You want to feel it?
You don't just go with the
I'll feel it.
Troy will. Jim Jeffries will.
I'll feel it. If you got one, come on. If you got
come on
one.
over.
Got two girls saying, I will put my hand on your crotch.
Get up, Jim Jeffries. Get up.
You don't have a boner.
You ain't going to touch His Highness's crotch.
I will do the same.
You're going to get it from Shaq. I'm going to get my friend Shaquille O'Neal to give it to you from behind before we go on stage.
Everyone's getting fucked in the ass by Shaquille.
Yeah, you got to get Shaq can give it to you. He used to give it to Shawnee.
I'm saying that these girls can't give you an erection.
Come on,
clutch.
I fuck you in the ass. Jim, get up and feel his boner.
These girls can't give him an erection.
You know,
no, I don't think. I don't think you get an erection.
Or anyone with tits. It's not going to happen for him.
Yeah. You know,
how do you girls know when the time is up?
That's why they gave Ian the big watch. So they can see the hands from anywhere.
It can't be after he comes. You'll be living with him for the rest of your life.
Man, these guys are all going home alone with their hands on their small dicks. Tell them what we're going to do the rest of the day. Hold on. She's going to tell you what we're going to do the rest of the day.
Oh, great.
This is how His Highness is lived.
They're not trannies, right? Because
we're gonna watch I Love Lucy and we're gonna frolic in the bed. And
I Love Lucy. I'm amazed you haven't taken your luggage.
We like old
That's
stuff.
right. Black and white on the bed and the TV.
Frolic. Look it up in the dictionary.
They're gonna go back and watch My Fair Lady as he cries to show tunes.
Old Jewish guy accents.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Why don't you watch Birth of a Nation and fuck her from behind?
Whilst yelling retribution.
Would you fuck Lucy? Lucy looks a bit like Opie.
Oh, Lucy looks like Opie. Where the fuck does he come out with
seriously,
that?
I've never seen them together.
That was just dumb.
Lucy came back as Opie.
Jesus Christ.
That was just dumb.
God.
Yeah, no, I don't.
That wasn't funny.
Yeah,
it was
wow.
No, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh my God. Some of these listeners are even worse than I am.
Well, they want to know if they're
way.
trannies. I just want to get to
No, they're not
look at the Adam's apple. Look at the Adam's apple on them. Do they look like trannies?
Someone's actually asking if Ian has to paint his dick yellow before they'll suck it.
What does that mean?
It's a horribly racist joke.
Oh, I thought it was like when you send it was like when you send a canary into a cave to see if they'll die.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, what does that mean?
You know what?
I get the canary thing. That's great. But what is the?
I was going to take
more abstract.
I was going to take Jim and Kurt to the final taping of Oprah, which I'm attending at the United Center, but they're losing their appeal.
There was a banana joke. I didn't know either.
Why would I want to go to the final recording of Oprah?
Because you've never been on the show, dude, and His Highness can get you on the show.
Never wanted
and
to
people
be on
would finally
Oprah.
hear of you, except for 10 douches outside Caroline's.
So let's just review your dream life that you lead.
Okay, Jim's cool.
Of watching a shitty sitcom I never enjoyed.
Jim's got a legion of fans.
Followed by something called frolicking, which is probably you just showing them shit you bought them.
Oprah's hot.
Followed by going on another show I never gave a shit about. Like I don't envy any part of your life, dude.
Yeah.
Not one part of this
I know,
looks
that's
fun.
because you like being broke, you like living in a
Honestly, God,
shack,
my life is awesome.
and you like to have your hand on your dick and try to suck it every night. That's a good life. And you're collecting Social Security while you're working under the table at Caroline's.
I successfully suck my own dick.
I like how he goes, you like to have your hand on your dick.
And I also love that.
Who doesn't like
I didn't think I'd look good for the show.
You're a guy with small hands, small
I bet
feet.
you other men hate this.
That says a
My
lot.
hands and feet are huge.
Let me see the hands.
Yeah,
Dude, he does have big hands. He almost has
we stand
Down
up. I don't think
syndrome
you realize I'm
hands.
bigger than you think.
You can say what you want about Kurt, but he has the hands of a retarded man with growth.
He looks like a Homo erectus, Kurt. You know, I don't even think Kurt's
Well,
from
Homo
this world.
erectus is a man, so what are you
And once
talking
again,
about?
homo.
Thank
Yeah. You want to know where he wanted to
loves
see your
homo.
hands?
He loves
He wanted to
just
see if one of them
getting
would
to the
fit
homo
up his
thing.
ass.
Does he even get a little kinky, girls? Does he want you to
walk down Times
strap
Square.
one
I'll walk
on?
down
Why are
with
you
these
still
two
asking them
douches.
questions?
Right
Listen,
down
they're
Times
not
Square. Let's see
answering
who gets recognized more.
Can I tell
in
you?
Times Square.
I tell you
Yeah,
what,
they'll come up to you and go, "We love you, Andrew Dice Clay."
I bet you all get
Dude, can I tell you
recognized
something?
for
The
you.
black girl
Dice
that I banged
by the
for
way, I
free,
met
by the way.
Dice. I
The
met
black girl I
Dice.
just banged for free.
Yeah.
She puts like a vibrator on my nuts, dude, while she blows me.
Whoa.
Do these goddesses do that?
That's crazy.
Do they put a vibrator on your nuts?
On your nuts while she's fucking.
You don't need a vibrator. Obviously, you don't need
What
it.
is it to get it up? Like, what does she do for it?
They put a
You need
picture of Lou
technology.
Ferrigno in front of his face while they blow him.
You need technology.
So you
His
get going.
Highness just uses physiology, but you're using modern, sophisticated
No, this black girl
technology.
did, dude. It was awesome. What I'm saying is,
It's an extra little twist.
she did that for free, dude.
Right, for free.
See, I play
No, she
saxophone.
just did it. That was. I'm trying to explain it to
And
you.
I'm good
Is
with
that
my
what
mouth.
they call it in the homosexual community?
Playing the old saxophone.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you call it.
Check your phone. Check your phone.
Yes, he's a saxophone. That's all you need to know. I mean, fingering, blowing.
Yeah.
Fingering,
You're so convincing.
blowing, spitting.
Here's some of that money getting.
All right, let's stop all this schoolyard humor. Let's get
Why?
to business.
It's so great.
Let me give
All
a
right.
plug for my film
I
tonight.
would
TV Guide channel,
Right.
10 o'clock, 9 p.m.
Oh my
Central.
God! People are going to
It's
be
called
looking to see
Charlie
what else is
Sheen.
on anyway.
Stop, hey, dude,
It'll just
dude,
come on.
Dude, stop interrupting me. Okay,
Literally, people are going to turn on the TV to see what's
I
on, and
gotta
it'll just be
shamelessly
there.
promote my film so my bank account could keep killing yours.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
TV Guide channel tonight.
These chicks don't come cheap.
Do Jews really do that?
They
10
do.
p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central Time. It's called Charlie Sheen Hollywood Black Book. And this is His Highness checking out of the Opie and Anthony show. It's been
Wow.
great. I love these guys. I'm going to nominate. There's only one other DJ, I believe, two, to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's my good friend Joey Reynolds and the late Wolfman Jack. And I want all of ONA's
And you're
listeners
also
to get
petitioning
them
for
into the
Liberace,
Rock and
I
Roll
imagine.
Hall of Fame in Cleveland. Let's go on campaign. Let's get on that website and nominate them.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, baby.
Your Highness, please
You're
don't beat
gorgeous,
me up
Anthony.
outside.
Anthony,
Hey.
if you were 3 years younger, I'd
I got your
adopt
back,
you.
Kurt. I got your back.
Thank you, sir.
Your Highness,
Thank you.
can
4
you
years
forgive
older,
me
I'd
for
marry
before
you.
and not
Say
help
another
me with your
date.
karate?
I imagine your Highness fighting you out on the street will be like the scene from West Side
Listen,
Story.
Can you,
A lot of dancing.
I like to live in a manly
Your Highness, can you please and not also
Can you sing
not
the
have
song?
your
She has a great
friend
voice. Give him a
Shaq rape my ass like you said?
One
His
of the-
good friend.
One of
Can
the
you not have your
goddesses,
friend,
one of
right?
the goddesses are going to sing. I hear they're very rhythmical.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if he had such a good friend that he could get him to fuck you in the ass. It's
That's
like
a
my
great
good friend,
friend.
Shaquille.
I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, that's a
you always
good
bring
friend.
Shaquille O'Neal into it. Like,
Yeah, like
that's the
that.
guy. Because, like, I might have played my last game for the Celtics. I'm at the end of the career, got nothing to do. What am I going to do? Rape Kurt.
That's fucking like
gotta-
helping you move
You
level
gotta
help.
get out of the house.
You got to do something. You can't
Opie, are you
retire.
going to watch my film tonight?
No.
Why not? Oh, yeah, you go to sleep like 7:30 or
Yeah,
something
that's
to
what I
wake
do.
up for this
I'll
miserable,
be
low-paying
on the
show.
crossword puzzle
And
channel.
by the way, today's Friday. He doesn't even have to be up, and he still won't watch your shitty fucking program.
By the way,
That's
great
okay.
job releasing that 3 weeks after anybody gives a shit about the church.
Oh, this ain't gonna go.
Killed Bin Laden. Other shit has happened.
This ain't gonna go.
Dude, if Bin Laden wasn't dead, I'd replace him with Shaq, and he'd
Bin
be giving
Laden?
it to
You
up
should,
the
you
ass.
should do an inside story on Bin Laden.
He's dead.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
He's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't you
Fuck-
infiltrate?
They dumped his
Fuck
body the
my
way
God.
they're going to dump
His wives
yours in
are
an
left
He was
ocean
the
just
last
off a
Western
plank.
journalist to talk to Charlie Sheen.
Oh, that would be great. Just
What
watching
did-
his head get
what did-
sawn off by
By the way,
Al-Qaeda.
Ashton Kutcher is replacing Charlie Sheen
yapping either.
on Two and a Half Men.
Ashton Kutcher is replacing Charlie Sheen. And
Is that a done deal?
Yes.
It's in every paper today.
But
That's
Ian's
not a
saying
scoop.
it's definite. It's
Yes.
a done deal.
Done deal.
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
done deal.
Oh boy, you're really killing us
Which
with
gives
this
me
gossip.
more time to
Tell
bang
me, is
Devin.
there a royal couple getting married?
Yeah. And Bin Laden's about to be killed. And then he's going to give
Bin
it to you up
Laden,
the
I love
ass
that.
before he dies. That's his death wish.
Oh,
and
shit.
then we're
More
going to
gay
both throw you
stuff.
off a plank. Right into the deep
Katie's been
blue.
hiding
You're going
in.
right into the deep blue sea, baby. And then two sharks are going to be munching on your
Ladies
crotch.
and gentlemen, I'm retiring
One
from
shark on Ben Laden, one shark on your fucking small dick.
How do you
Right in the
top
deep
that?
blue Lucy.
How do you top it?
I can't come back. You,
Jim, give me a kiss on the lips.
Quick
on the
comment.
lips. Let's see. Have you ever given a man a kiss?
I don't particularly want to. You fucking homo.
Give me a kiss, baby. You know, it's either me a kiss on the lips or Shaq giving it to you from behind. You'll take Shaq.
Oh my God!
Why does the boy have to choose? I'm teasing. I'd never kiss Jim, man. Look at all those marks on his lips.
I wouldn't.
Well, that's the reason.
He's the only guy I know with stretch marks on his lips.
Oh, wow. No, you didn't even go there.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
And I tell you, those girls
all
have got
that
stretch marks on their
Jim.
lips
Oh,
as well.
God. Can you imagine
all
the
that Shaquille
hot one-liners like that, followed by
fucking
frolicking?
flaps hanging off them?
Yeah. Shit.
Things
Imagine
you'd
that
find
kind
in
of
the
I think that would be the
These
biggest.
girls are in for such a treat later.
The biggest YouTube video would be Shaq.
Someone said the N-word.
Shaq giving it to Jim from behind. That would go viral.
I don't think you know how YouTube works. They're not allowed to have sexual content on
Yes,
there.
you can if you click.
Joke's on you.
No, joke's on you, bro.
Wow.
If you click up on 18 and over and you give your email and password, you're in.
I said it last. The joke's on you.
So then now the joke's on you.
Wow. Hey, I'll take the joke on.
Guys, who's the joke on?
No returnsies.
Jim.
No returns.
Jim, you're going to be telling these jokes like George Burns when you're 98 years old.
I'm rubbing
the same fucking lines.
What, you
go
say
home,
to me,
you do lots of blow.
Sticks to you?
How does it feel going home every day to an empty bank account?
Oh, damn. Someone dropped the N-bomb.
How does it feel every day going back to an empty soul or to an empty sexuality that you can't live with?
Let me tell you, Pum, time's the essence of life. Amid visions of light,
Your
a long
parents
midnight,
must
Mr. Pants, magical mystery prince that
As
dance.
they're looking at their watches, he's laying there going,
one-way queen,
this is the one where she puts all the
maid.
chocolate from
She's
the conveyor
clinging
belt in her mouth. This is a great one. Shut up, stop talking.
They shot it all on one camera and one time.
This is great. Let me tell you about
Ricky was a real innovator of television.
Sam
She was a goddess of comedy.
Yeah, Ricky
Sam,
Ricardo.
are you going to be in His Highness's next film?
Oh, yes.
I'm doing a behind-the-scenes Desi Arnaz. It's real topical.
You got it. See, you guys know it all.
He's going to follow Shaq around.
You know more about me than
doing an inside documentary. Fuck, you said it first. Shaq rape documentary.
Shaq rape documentary, yeah.
Are you guys on coke right now?
It's going to be shown on Animal Planet.
Cheap crack?
No, I don't think so.
Here
Some
we
of
go,
you look like you're on blow.
Ashton Kutcher gets Shane's gig. It's on the TV.
Now
You called it.
Now it's official.
10 seconds.
You called it. Ian Halperin. That's why they call him His Highness. That's why it's His Highness.
Ignoring's in every paper today. Ian called it.
Nostradamus.
Nostradamus himself.
You better leave on that note, Ian.
On that note, we're out of here. I want to wish everyone good Shabbos.
Just amazing.
Good Shabbos to all my faithful
Nostradamus of
fans.
Hollywood.
And I want to thank Opie and Anthony from the bottom of my heart for letting me promote
right.
TV Guide tonight, 10 p.m., 9 p.m.
Thanks.
Central.
Thank you,
and it's
Chicken
called
George.
Charlie Sheen, Hollywood Black Book. And let the goddesses say one last word.
All right, Kizzy.
Just say what you really feel. Remember, this is the last time you're going to be on radio. Say what you actually feel in the world.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
I don't feel anything.
Of course you do. You're dead inside.
great.
Of
course you don't. You're with the
Who did that to you? Your uncle?
Of course you don't feel anything.
I've met a few hookers in my day, and feelings is one of their big attributes.
What uncle took the feelings away? I'm sorry that the N-word was...
These girls
I
are
didn't
hot.
hear the N-word.
Who said the N-word?
I didn't either.
I didn't say the N-word.
I didn't hear it.
Somebody said the N-word.
Heard any
I
N-word.
didn't
I think
say
Ian Halperin did.
Let Giselle have a word. Let her get
Yes, thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I will say it was fun hanging out with you guys.
You're hot.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you so
done.
much.
Well done.
I
Got
had
something to
fun.
plug?
I guess
Ian's asshole with your fist.
Ian's
Well,
great.
saying
Let me
that you
tell you
should
something. Ian's great. Okay, Your Highness is amazing. We're
nice.
gonna
Yeah,
go to
that about
Miami
him.
soon. We're gonna have fun.
Do you think you'll
it's
have-
all about having fun. You know, we have fun. We're here. We're having fun.
my
We're
God.
it's early as hell, but we're we're chilling out.
Can you see you
Yeah.
one day having a child with this man? Like your life really going that far with him?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, that's the future. I mean, we're living in the present right now.
He's got
we're
a
having
master's
fun.
in lying.
There's like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? The future. You know, who knows what's going to happen? Would anybody say Ashton Kutcher would be leading 2.5 Men like years ago? Who would say that?
Yeah,
So,
leaving.
You know,
He's joining.
Oh, that was as big as 9/11 for me.
Let's remember.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but no one knows what's going to happen happen in the future.
I remember where I was when I heard him say that.
I remember where I was as well, laughing at a repeat of 2.5 Men while simultaneously crying.
And I apologize.
Holy shit.
It's just so funny and sad.
And if they were offended by the N-word, I apologize.
That kid now.
I'm not offended because it's ignorance, and I ignore ignorance.
Somebody
so
in
it
here
doesn't
said
affect
the
me.
Hold on, I gotta clarify. Opie's certainly not a racist.
What is this N-word?
I don't believe Anthony's a racist, even though he sounds like one.
Did we call one of
These
them a
two
nincompoop?
schlemiels, I'm not sure about.
I assume you mean nincompoop.
Sorry for the N-word. Got a little ugly in
So
here.
you're just apologizing because you know I'll go to Al Sharpton and he'll pull a Don Imus on you guys, and I would never do that to you guys because I love you guys.
I would,
but tone it down with the racism.
Wow.
Because I could get you off the air in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, keep talking.
I will start protests
every listener
outside this
goes
fucking
away,
studio
they'll
with
fire
every
us.
motherfucking in Harlem, in Spanish Harlem, in Chicago, in Indiana. They'll be right here and we'll get you off the air, but I wouldn't do that to you guys because I love you.
How are you going to get them all together? How are you going to do that?
Yeah. You're going to unite the whole black community.
You can't do it on the internet. Half of them don't have computers.
If Glenn Beck could rally millions in Washington, His Highness could certainly get...
Did he get millions? I don't think he did.
Oh, yes, he did.
No,
If you count in all the social media, online viewers, you're talking millions, baby. You only wish you'd make one-day paycheck what Glenn Beck makes.
I really don't.
Yes,
I really
you
don't give a shit.
You do, dude. You're
Are
so
you shitting
broke.
me, dude?
Dude.
I'm not that,
Dude,
you imagine I don't
You look so
work?
fucking desperate. When I came in here, I thought you were homeless. I was going to give you a few bucks.
What were you going to start dating him?
Shaq don't rape no homeless man.
Oh, we don't know. It'll be in the documentary. We'll find out.
Yeah,
Really
it's
is
Charlie
like-
Sheen tonight.
That really is the ultimate, pathetic fucking...
Yes, baby. Yes, Anthony.
Why don't you do
Well,
the
he's
big
getting paid,
Opie,
though.
hold on.
Yeah.
I
But do
want to
we
hear...
get paid?
Do the big out. Do the big
That's how
out.
fucking
Do the
Hitler
big
stayed in
out.
power.
I want to hear from the co-owner of the
Like, hey, doesn't Hitler suck? And it's like, well, he making money, though.
He keeps the trains running on time.
But do we make the train run? Do we get paid? Hey, do you think slavery's wrong? Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Oh, that's a good one. You got me laughing, baby.
Well, it's too bad I'm so broke, man. I could not probably do these jokes if I had a job or a
never
forum
heard
of some
of
kind.
him.
It ain't no joke to be stone broke.
Oh, Jesus.
Shalom.
Never heard of you before. It's amazing.
Let's do some karaoke.
Listen, I'm not that broke,
Give me a
dude.
song.
Yeah, karaoke.
Give me some Midnight Train to Georgia.
Want of you to take us out with a little...
I'm trying to save Ian money, and I'm telling him to leave.
Give me Love
Before he
Train.
has to pay
Give me
for another
Love Train.
hour.
Love Train is
Love Train.
How about
Love
I'm in
Train
the mood for
OJs.
dancing?
All right.
How about disco?
People all
How about
the
It's
world.
Raining Men?
Join hands. It's a love train. Love train. People all the world. Come on now.
Oh, my God.
Join hands. Let's hear it. All right.
Yeah.
Love Train.
Come on now,
Crank it.
yeah.
I gotta hear it.
Make a train.
People all the world. Join hands.
Let's get on beat, guys. Let's
It's
get on
just a
beat.
love train. Love train.
Form a
People
shack
all the
train.
world.
Yeah.
Shack
Join
train.
hands. It's just a love train.
Start a love train. You already got 2 porters.
The next stop will be England.
Yeah.
Is that what they call the trains in Germany?
Tell all the folks in China, in Russia too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he be singing the Love Train right out of the fucking studio?
Yeah, exactly.
Take the Love Train out. Holy shit.
Get on board now.
Yeah.
It's for Anthony. And if you dig it, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
Let's sing, baby.
I'd like to think about it. What
People
solid
all
gold.
the world.
I hope this derails.
Join hands. Come on a love
Normally for
train.
Ian, this is the beginning of a
Love
long
train,
night
come
of
on.
pegging.
People all the world. Join hands.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Love
filming this.
train. Love train.
We just turn his mic off.
That's brothers.
Where's Al Qaeda when you need him?
Africa.
Yeah. Tell all the folks.
Tell all the folks
Give
in
us that
Egypt
N-word.
and
Night train.
Israel, my people too.
When I think about the human Oreo centipede they're going to form later.
James Bond,
That poor girl in the end's going to just die at the end.
I'm clapping. And if you dig it,
The one on the
feel
right
sorry
actually looks like a
for
broken
you.
human now.
As Ian's train goes under the sign that says "Our beat mocks free."
Look what it says above his bed. Ian's bed says Arbeit Mock Fry.
Mock fry, yeah.
Oh, these poor girls.
Brilliant.
Ian broke the microphone.
Ian broke the microphone.
Ian,
that makes
up.
perfect sense.
The hell out of that song.
No, the microphone just died.
Yeah. Don't touch the wet end.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to his mic. I don't know what happened over there. Oh, well.
Listen,
it happens.
It was,
girls, if you go in his house and you find the remains of the other goddesses like in a closet, just promise me that you will leave and call someone. And don't be afraid.
And if the goddesses have like dildos attached to them like they've got cocks, don't be alarmed.
I don't know what happened to his mic.
Well, you know,
Shit happens.
It probably just died.
I want to thank Ian for stopping in today.
What, like those girls' souls?
Ian, do the big out, because you're good with the big
Ian
out.
does the big plug. The big plug.
You guys.
Oh, here he is.
All right, the girls are leaving.
Those girls are hot, dude. I don't know why people
Ian, we're all going to be checking out the TV Guide
You
channel.
don't like this one?
I don't like rap.
All right, you're listening to Sirius Radio, Opie and Anthony show on. We're on every morning, Monday to Friday.
Not we.
This is how I'm just checking out. Everyone have a good weekend. Hope everyone gets laid out there. And to all you people, peace out.
All right, big out, Ian. Big out.
All right, thank you.
That was good.
That was good.
The comedy stylings of
Jim Jeffries.
We're Caroline's, dude.
Jim Jeffries
everybody.
and Kurt Metzger. Yeah, it's a great show, man. Caroline's all weekend. 212-757-4100.
Come and see their broke asses doing things and just not getting laid. Watch it all day.
But they're both brilliant comedians, and I wish them the best.
And I'm big
I will have
fans of
Shaq
both
rape
of them.
them.
Hey, honey, you fell off my lap. Your soul's everywhere on the floor. What are you doing this for?
And the encore Shaq fucking you both in the ass.
Yeah, and Shaq is going to come up and fuck him in the ass. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Oh!
Who said the N-word, by the way?
And stay tuned for my documentary,
I don't
Shaq
remember
Attack.
saying it, but it may have slipped out.
Yeah, you're going to get a
I
Shaq
don't think
attack.
it was me. Who said the N-word?
Who said the N-word?
That's
I
the only
didn't hear any
It's the only
N-word.
foul. It's the only foul shot Shaq always
I was
makes.
just saying.
The one up your ass.
And you say the N-word?
No, I didn't drop the N-bomb.
By the way, do you remember over the Laugh Factory when I had that ban the N-word project?
Yeah. Right,
And
yes.
I was like, great. I was like, oh, wait, the word?
Whoa.
I did that joke at that club.
Come on, that's great, man.
I did that to
Holy
them
shit.
at Times Square Arts Center.
That's funny.
By the way, no one said the N-word. I was just trying to really get it crazy in here.
Oh,
what are
really?
you talking
I was
about?
freaking the fuck out.
I thought they were just
because I wanted to say it the whole time.
But maybe you slipped. Yeah.
I was thinking it a few times.
Yeah, I didn't know whether my inner voice was my outer voice.
Oh, Ian's back.
You're out. Take it easy, His Highness.
Yeah.
There goes His Highness.
Good luck to you on
TV Guide channel. It's Charlie Sheen movie tonight.
Sounds amazing.
Enjoy. It was fun.
He did make that fun.
He's such a cock, and
He really is. Isn't he just
He drives people nuts.
The fans fucking hate
What
him.
he does is you say something off the cuff. Oh, these are old jokes. Oh, old
But then he
jokes.
tells 3 old jokes.
Yeah.
He's a. And
I understand your dick is 2 inches from the floor.
Got stretch marks around your mouth and you're stale.
That was from the Ron Jeremy joke book. I'll be doing a documentary about him and his jokes. TV Guide channel.
The light one, the darker bird, she seemed to be sort of into
The crow.
Well, do you know that's where the song Blackbird
She's the nicer one. The darker one's the nicer one. That doesn't fully understand what she get. The other one,
No,
she
but
knows what she got into.
knows what she's into.
When she said, I feel
And has
nothing.
no regrets.
That was her little telegraph to us. I know what this is. She knows.
Yeah.
The other one felt
Escorts,
crushed
huh?
as a person.
Yeah, she's
as
a
she
nice.
was
The other
being
one's a
told.
nicer girl. And
Yes.
she's, yeah.
Escorts, guys.
Oh, yeah, they're escorts.
Yeah.
But they got into it because have you ever been with escorts but they're not like paying for them, but you were like their boyfriend and like
Wow.
If you know
Jesus.
like
I can't say
yeah,
that.
this girl that I used to see was like that, and it's funny, man. They're really like some kind of damaged kids, and if you know somebody like that, all that shit they do with a guy like that is always for show. I mean, they have one guy they'll be who they are with. Right, and I am broke, by the way, and I've always been that guy.
Yeah,
Even fucking Delfino that was on. She was a stripper when I met her in Philly, paying her way through college. And I used to go sit at the strip club, and I'd watch these guys give her money.
Did you have
Be her friend?
Did you have a girlfriend who was a
No,
hooker?
she'd buy me drinks in front of these fucking guys.
Oh, wow.
That are handing her money. And then we had a computer because these guys would just drive computers and shit over. I'd be like, dude, what are you doing?
Wow.
It's fucking amazing, dude.
And he's that guy.
Hey, he's that guy, yeah.
He's that guy.
Well, the thing is,
let's
at
get
the
the fuck
beginning,
out of
it
here.
must feel good when he comes to you and goes, "We're just going to go on a radio show. You don't even have to fuck me, and you're going to get paid, and you just got to sit on my lap."
It's like the first thing he's got to say to them. You don't have to fuck me.
And they're like, "Well, we don't have to fuck a guy. This is easy money." And then they get an Australian guy just going, "You fucking whore!" And all of a sudden, I would have loved to suck his little Jew cock. I would have done it.
And now they're going to ask for more
they didn't
money
realize
because
the
all
price
that.
they were paying, not fucking.
Right.
They're in the lift right now going, "That was horrible."
Yeah,
I
crying.
feel like
Well, one of them is, not the one.
I couldn't even make up a
The high
fake
yellow one's
degree.
fine.
I'm as dumb as a rock. I
She couldn't make
think,
up a master's degree.
She couldn't even think of a subject that they might have a degree
I'm not
in.
going to tell you.
Yeah, she was going, "Oh, brickwork." No, fucking is lawyer? Is that one? I don't even know.
Cabinet
I don't
making.
even know.
I think gun repair was my
Gun repair.
Is tattooing one? Can you do it in tattooing?
HVAC.
Well, I did get to keep my own set of tools upon graduation.
He's running from the cops a degree.
Shit.
We're going to start our weekends, boys and girls.
Yeah, what a
These
great
guys
Friday,
killed for us today, man. Jim
Thank you,
Jeffries and Kurt
gentlemen.
Metzger, both at Caroline's. Big crew
Always a
tomorrow night
pleasure.
going there, so I can't wait to see you guys.
Excellent, man.
212-757-4100, but I don't know. This show's going to sell out, so I would get on the phone immediately.
We were almost sold out last night. So
Yeah, you
Thursday,
believe me,
so-
you're going to fucking sell out.
But
That's
no
for
great
sure.
Charles, he'll shove some people up against the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
In a good way. In a good way.
Of course.
In a good way.
That's fucking
Standing
great,
room,
man.
it's worth it for these guys,
What a
right?
pisser.
All right.
That was fun, man. Thanks, guys. What a blast.
That's great on the show.
I know.
It's like
Fucking-
it was awesome.
Come on. Show, dude.
I love that.
I've already lost my voice.
I know, just yelling fucking horrid things. It's great.
Shut up.
Osama watching TV.
I know. Isn't that sad?
That's so
Like,
great,
if
dude.
that wasn't the guy that fucking
That's better than showing the body. That is better than showing the fucking body.
It is.
To see what he's really like, that's better. That's more humiliating.
The extension cords on the walls.
He had 700 euros strapped to his body just in
of
case.
course.
he
Yeah,
had
just in case he had
a flea.
That's like $1,000 American.
Yeah.
And it's like,
How was he going to go with
like I know
that?
you can go pretty far in Pakistan, watch a couple of cricket games along the way. You're not getting on the tube in London for that big boy.
Shit. Yeah, that's.
I always think all dictators, if you wouldn't want to be a dictator, it always ends up with you in a hole with a briefcase full of cash. Just going, I used to live in a castle. I used to fucking have a castle. What the fuck happened?
I like how Osama lives in the homeless.
Now I'm in a. Where's my curly
I had
slippers?
golf carts, everything.
I haven't eaten Turkish delight for fucking months. This is bullshit.
Did you notice that?
I played one prank on New York, and now
I'm in a hole.
Now I'm in a hole with money strapped to my chest, and I'm dyeing my beard.
I got a 1973 Zenith television in front of me.
Dude, his house looked like the house those girls grew up in.
I always think when they found Saddam Hussein in that hole, it looked like that scene from The Life of Brian, where they found the guy with the juniper bushes.
All right. Good fucking call.
This is a great feed. You ever see that? What's Osama been watching? You could put in the URL of a YouTube video, and it comes up on the television.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See,
that's a great idea.
It's just somebody's fun idea. So
He wasn't watching it. I'll tell you what he wasn't watching. High def. On the TV.
I think he was watching I Love Lucy, and then he was going to frolic. Fuck him.
It's not working.
Asshole.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're out of here. Later.